I'm about to put it on too.
BROOKLYN, 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 Back in the day, J-Kid with the man, boy. Put the team on his back like a Jansport. D-Lo with the dribble drive in on pick and roll full contact. This is a man's sport. County of Kings, really the Kingsborough. You know Crown Heights, so you know that sound right. Brooklyn Bridges, C-Dub defending. The Brooklyn Block Party claps and double digits. Got the ball playing, clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. BROOKLYN, 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 BROOK. We well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. BROOKLYN.
Head hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and Jay just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make sure watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to play like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. Disturb that whole Millie rock like a fan do. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
BROOKLYN, BROOKLYN,
When you establish a culture, that's what you do every day. That creates one thing, that it's your identity. Alright, that's how you are seen by other people. If you work really hard, you get 1% better every day, you're a competitive group. That means that you fight.
Oh, what a move by Short, counting a foul.
Yo, Nets fans is the best fans. It's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Yeah, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the panel. We got Joey BK all day on the panel. We got everything Brooklyn Nets John on the panel. I just want to start off and say I don't know why Jordy Fernandez sat Zaire Williams and only gave him 10 minutes. I thought that was crazy. Cam Thomas returned was what I expected. I ain't expect him to get heavy minutes, and I like the fact that he was getting to the rack. He missed a couple 3-pointers. I seen him miss a few defensive assignments. I see him getting acclimated back into the system. So it was good to see him back out there on the floor, but. Jordy Fernandez I was upset. Like, damn, why I didn't understand why Zaire Williams didn't get those minutes. That was the main thing for me. And my thing is, he's the best perimeter defender, and the Portland Trailblazers beat us on the perimeter a lot tonight. Like, why was our best perimeter defender not playing tonight? You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand that. And on top of that, we lost big. We lost big. We lost 121 to 102. I'm not finna to hold y'all. You got Joey BK in the chat talking about the tank back on. Talk to us, Joey. You think the tank back on? What's going on, man?
Yeah, man. The tank is still alive, bro. It's still alive, man. We told y'all, man. We told y'all, tankers, man. Don't give up, bro. It's still a lot of basketball left. You know what I mean? We got a long road trip ahead of us, a tough, long road trip ahead of us. And yeah, man. But yeah, as for the game, this is a tough game, man. Back-to-backs are never easy, man. Back-to-backs are never easy. This was Cam T's first game back.
I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna stay with it and say that he played 10 minutes because of the back-to-back. I'm gonna agree with you.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I mean, that's what I was thinking when you were talking about them. Man, you don't want to run the guys into the ground. They just played yesterday. You know what I mean? They fought hard and came up short. And like I said, back-to-backs are never easy. This is Cam T's first game back, trying to get acclimated, you know what I mean, with some of these guys. He never played with Killian Hayes. This is his first time in the backcourt with him. So you just gotta, I mean, Portland came out, man. They controlled the game from the beginning to the end. The Nets made a couple of pushes, but I mean, it just wasn't their night, man. Portland was shot the ball well. They were turning the Nets over, getting in the transition. And it is what it is. I mean, on to the next.
I feel like Scoot outplayed Keon Johnson. Like, this is the first time I see Keon Johnson really get outplayed in a long time. Like, Scoot really, he really gave him work, man.
Because Scoot is kind of like he's like kind of like a good Keon Johnson. You know what I mean? So what I mean by that is he kind of got like the motor like Keon Johnson, but he got the actual skill to go along with it. You know what I mean? So it was a good little matchup, but you know, Scoot was gonna get the best of that, man. I mean, the guys came up short, man. That's all I got. It ain't much to it.
I didn't like how Sharp outplayed Cam Johnson either. Like, I felt like this, like, come on,
What is that?
You was talking all of that stuff about us tanking and fans and what we think, and you do us like this.
Yeah.
Wild.
Go ahead, John. Yeah, go ahead, John. Talk to us.
Yeah, Joey made some good points. Listen, I think the Nets got their butts kicked tonight. Call it what you see it. Thomas, we all expect he's going to be a little rusty. Still got 16 points in. He's still adjusting. Yeah, the Zaire thing, don't make too much out of it. You know, we have a back-to-back tomorrow. I think Jordy called the tank audible there a little bit. He's like, we're kind of get our butts kicked. Don't want to waste one of our best defenders, and the Pistons are going to be a tough fight tomorrow. So saving Zaire for that, I think, was a great move on Jordy's part.
Because hold on, we playing tomorrow?
Yeah, back-to-back against the Pistons tomorrow. They played tonight,
we
too.
We played Wednesday, then we played today, and then I guess the Zaire and Man Thompson matchup, or Saul Thompson. But still, though, Zaire Williams came in, he had 5 quick points. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, Jordy just had to call it. Jordy just had to call it audible there, but I think this is just such a sobering reality here of just why even teams like Portland and Wizards, who are nowhere near being a top team, they still have a young cores, and that's way better than the young core we have. You know, as much as we can say Thomas and Klein are part of the future, you need a lot more. I think I appreciate Breezy for coming around to, like, you need another shot creator next to a Thomas. We might need another center. Like, these are certain pieces that we can get on this upcoming draft night. I just hope that, you know, Sean and Joe are evaluating, going, hey, listen, you know, we still have a lot of work to do. Like, you can say the tank is back on. I don't even know what to make of this season, really. I just think now.
Slow it down, John. Let's look at the standards to see what we make of it. The 76ers shut down Embiid, so they're going to continue to be. But do you see the Portland Trailblazers pulled away? I thought the Spurs would pull away, but it looked like they're trying to sneak in that take or something.
Yeah. I mean, the only team that could probably catch up to us is the Raptors. They have a pretty light schedule. If they pass us, I feel a lot better about it. If we don't make the play-in, I feel great about it. We don't need the play-in this year. I hope the Bulls just, you know, kind of get righted out there. They kind of just get hung on a stick there and have to play even though they don't want to. Like, I would be fine if we just miss the play-in. I think if we just miss the play-in, I feel great about us maybe getting top 4, maybe sneaking into that third. I just feel like if we're in the play-in, you're asking us to replicate what happens to the Hawks. That's an anomaly. I think if you're just out of the play-in, like, with the 11th worst record, I think we have a great shot of making top 6 at least. So I feel like the Nets are starting to lose a bit more. I think Jordy's thinking about long-term now. Like, I don't got to play these guys in back-to-backs all the same night, you know, rest one of them for the next one. So I think the organization's starting to realize we don't have to do this. I hope that's what they realize. I don't think they have to compete for any play thing. I think Jordy's done a great job this year. He established a culture. He established defensive identity. He's got a program. He won more games than most sports bettors want to admit. They lost a lot of money. So I think I think everybody in Brooklyn should take some pauses out this year. You didn't want to lose a lot of games. You won more than you're supposed to. We still have a lottery pick. So I think for us, May 12th is going to be a very important day for us, figuring out where we're drafting this lottery. And then June 26th or 28th, we figure out who we're drafting. And I think from there, we can really figure out what this main core is, who could be a part of this core, and just start building it the right way. Because I just think games like this against Portland and Washington, you see, even with teams like them that are still very young, they have better cores than we do. And as good as Keon Johnson's and these other guys are trying their damnedest, they're not as good as young, fresh talent that could be a really big part of your core. So I hope that this is sobering to the office for them to realize, hey, listen, it's fun what Jordy's doing, but we got to get some really good players around him, pretty good, solid young players that he could really develop. Because I think you have the right coach. Breezy, I'll give you this. You're right. We have the right coach. It's just now let's get the young core and let's do this right. we have an opportunity to, and I hope it works out for us. So if
Mm-hmm.
we can stay out of the play-in, I feel great about our chances on draft night to get somebody good for sure.
Portland got some top picks, man. Shaden, they got Shaden.
Sharp is
Yeah, but
excellent
that's
They
tonight,
got
man.
they
Sharp
got
is excellent
School,
tonight.
and they
in
got
the
the
pre-cap.
Anthony Simmons. They was all like top draft picks. So
And Klingon, he's
yeah,
Yeah,
had some
in
impressive
the
moments tonight.
pre-cap, and remember in the pre-cap we went over their draft capital and how they had Klingon and all of this school, and again they had like 3 lottery picks in 2 seasons in their
mhm.
rotation right now. So
That's a
that
fact.
shit and Shaden Sharp, I think he was like a year or 2 prior. But I'm saying that to say they're another franchise. They got a lot of more draft capital than the Brooklyn Nets, and it's up for them to be a good team now. Like how much draft
Mhm.
capital you gonna need? You already got 3 lottery players in your rotation. You're supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? They supposed to
Yeah.
be good. You know what I
And they
mean?
are playing
Based
better this year. I mean, Portland is playing better this year. So if they get some vets this summer, I think Portland could be a sneaky playing team next year. I really do. So for
Yeah.
us, it's just
on.
drafting right talent. We have 4 picks. I think what Sean should come into on draft night is I have 31 picks in total. I can move around this draft any way I want to. Like we should come into
Yeah.
June with like power play moves. Like we have the ability to be flexible on draft. And I really hope we don't just draft everybody in the order we get. Because I think if you have a chance to move up, take it. We have so many pieces to do this the right way. And I hope Sean Marks pulls something off we're not expecting. I think moving up in the draft, maybe get 2 lottery picks, is the best way to make this a great draft instead of just a good draft,
Yeah.
you know?
Let's see what Iceman think about it. Iceman, do you think that Sean Marks could move up in the draft with trades and draft pick capital to
No,
get 2 lottery picks?
No?
no,
Yeah.
and no. I don't think so. I think I think in this draft, the way how good these players are, I don't think anyone's moving anywhere. And if you do try to move, you're gonna have to pay. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be no light fee to move up in this draft. You know what I mean? If people say like I've been watching a lot of things, they say Derek Queen could be the pick of the lottery, as people think, right? And he's not even going first, second, third, or fourth, or fifth. You know what I mean? He's not even there. So at least on the draft boards right now, right? So if you wanted to move up and say you're like at 15 and try to get Queen, you're gonna have to give up something. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to give
Yeah.
up a real good player and a couple of good picks to try to scoot your way, you know what I mean, up the board. So I don't think that's happening. You know what I mean? Wherever you land is wherever you stay, unless you want to move down. Then you know what I mean? If you want to move down, I think you can move down, but I don't think you can move up.
All right, but just talk to us though. But give us a quick commercial and then let us know where we could find. You know what I'm saying? What you thought about tonight's game?
All right, y'all know where I'm at. Iceman the Dawn on Twitter, and you can follow my podcast, the Tip Off of Brooklyn Nets podcast on YouTube. You heard? And tonight's game, Portland started out like us the last game, and they got hot in the first 2 quarters. They was on fire. They wasn't missing nothing, and there was nothing we could do about it
Yeah, they
offensively or
started like 9 for 9 or something crazy, right?
yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing we could do about it at all. And they was on fire. And then it cooled off, but and then we cut the game to like what, 9 or 8 or
Yeah, it
even
was
6.
9. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
9.
And cut it down, and then they just, you know what I'm saying, took over again. So, Portland is a growing team, just like John said. Y'all said they need more veterans on their team.
Yep.
And they got their young players. They need to add vets like Washington did. You know what I mean? And start from there, because they said they out of their last 18 games, I think they won like 15 or something like that.
Yeah, they was 13 and 5 in their last 18 games.
Yeah,
Right.
so they've been hooping. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I thought Shaden Sharp he gave, you know what I mean, CJ the business. It's crazy, man.
They
Like
should sit down Johnson. Do you guys agree that Johnson should be just sit down? I mean, he's now averaging just regular points. Like, why ruin his value when you could just let the younger guys get run at this point, right?
but my
Why
thing
keep
is,
playing?
if you're gonna be out there and you're gonna compete versus Shaden Sharp, really compete versus him because he's really athletic.
Right.
But not to be long winded because I want to get the Leaf. That Iceman finish. Go ahead, Ice.
No, I'm good. You can pass the rock to Leaf. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shout out to Leaf 4788. Subscribe to Leaf. Talk to us, Leaf. I mean, you did the play by play. What you thought about tonight's game?
Man, I don't even know where to start, bro. These niggas shot 10 for 10 to start the game, bro. This game proves, bro. Like, what you ever hear that saying, yo, uh, when a talent, hard work beats talent that doesn't work hard. What happens when this is what happens when talent starts working hard? This is what happens. We couldn't stop nobody tonight, bro. Like, I don't know what the hell happened. The rhythm was off. The energy was off. They kept looking for Cam Thomas every trip down the goddamn court. For some reason, they act like they don't know how to play. I mean, Cam Thomas ain't
And then
played with
nobody
most of
can't
these.
hit no shots.
Cam Thomas ain't played with this squad most of the year, which is why I thought he should have came off the bench for like 15 minutes. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Like, I mean, all I can say, bro, is that there's better, like a lot of players on this team. There's better and younger versions of these players in the draft. If you want somebody better than Keon Johnson, his name is VJ Edgecombe. If you want somebody taller than Cam Thomas, his name is Trey Johnson. If you want somebody better than Dayron, his name is Derek Queen.
Yeah,
So
but my thing is, yeah, but like make it work. If
Actually,
you're gonna get a Derek Queen, make it work, bro. Because Dayron
right.
Sharp, he's a valuable player to me. And again, I just want to put emphasis on the fact that again,
and
a Portland Trailblazers, they got three of the players that they drafted in 2 seasons in their rotation. Do you see the same for the Brooklyn Nets? That's main. So what I wanted to talk about because yeah, of course I appreciate Cam Thomas' return. I like that he got to the paint. I like that he gets to the midi. I like that he's doing those things. But do y'all think that we could get those rotational pieces that could be? That's the main thing. Like we doing all of this to get players that's going to be in the rotation. You feel what I'm saying? Can we get our core, all of our core in 2025, or do you think we wait for 2026? That's main
I
so
think
what
you
I'm
get one or two
it's
pieces,
gonna take a few
Breeze.
years. It's
I
gonna
think you
take a
could
few
get.
years,
I
bro.
think you'd be happy getting one or two pieces, Breeze. Like as far as stars go, potentially right out to the decade.
Unless we go after somebody in free agency, bro, like along with this process in the next couple of years, it's gonna take a few years to build all of this shit out of just draft and trades and low budget free agency, bro. Like other than that, bro, this shit gonna take a while. It's just that simple, bro. All of y'all looking for us to be competitive in the next 3 years. We might be because it's the East, but
Yeah, but
and
we
in terms
already
of
talked about. We already said a 3-year rebuild was probably the most optimistic thing, right? I mean, damn. I
realistic
mean,
there.
how much quicker y'all want the rebuild than that?
Now, but
Like,
my thing is all of the draft
well,
picks got edge.
3 years to what 40 something wins?
No. What I'm saying is okay. Like for instance, OKC is another team that they took like two. They got a bunch of rotational pieces out of 2 seasons, out of 2 drafts. They got like Andrew Wiggins. I think Jalen Williams.
Aaron Wiggins.
Aaron Wiggins, like they got a few different players that they got in the same draft that's part of their rotation now. And I'm saying that to say I think in 2025 we could do the same thing. And also, hold on, I put the Cash App there because I wanted to tell the chat something. Everybody that be showing love, I appreciate it. But with YouTube, they only give you that bread once a month. So with the Cash App, that's immediate. You feel what I mean? And I could I could even improve the content with it. Now, I mentioned that to say that thank you for the YouTube, you know what I'm saying, support. But yeah, it's a tall ask getting that money from YouTube. So the Cash App is scrolling. If y'all want to show support, just hit the
You say
Cash
you
App.
wait, hold up. You say YouTube give the bread once a month. Would they
Yeah,
pay you
once
like
a
a
month.
monthly fee? Like
Yeah,
something like
like
that
the bro.
out of the Cash App
Yeah,
money? Out of the
no.
super chat money?
Right. So this is the way the super chat work, right? I don't know if I get in trouble, but I'm just telling the truth. I can't get in trouble for this. The way it works is that they give you a time stamp of when they're gonna pay you, and that's consistent every month if it reaches a quota. The quota is like $100. So if it don't reach that quota, let's say for instance you get $99.99 and you don't reach that quota, you gotta wait till the next month on that date to get that money. Hopefully, you get a 1 penny, but from then to then. So I'm just saying, it's
That's
1 month,
messed
and
up.
it might be 1 month. Yeah.
I ain't
So if
gonna lie,
anybody want
brother.
to show support, just hit me in.
The life of a digital panhandler, bro. Like this shit ain't it, bro. Like I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah,
Nah.
definitely not panhandling. I'm gonna just put the money right back into the show. But I'm getting a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? They'll show support. They be like, yo, I just got my guy Breezy a lunch, not knowing that YouTube holding that money. You know what I'm saying? To make
Gonna
you
lie, nigga.
use your quota. Like somebody in YouTube just got paid. Like, oh
I ain't
yeah.
gonna
So
lie, man. YouTube out here holding bread for the damn international station and the premium network, man. What the hell they doing? Like, give me my damn bricks. They sent me the money, nigga, not y'all.
but they
right,
are
right. So trust me, I'll be going through it. But
to
I
go.
only said that to say there's other teams that they trying to build with their draft capital and it's looking good. But do you see that the 76ers, they should be out. I don't think they should get a top draft pick. I don't care where they land. I keep telling y'all that over
Hell
and
no,
over.
they shouldn't get shit.
Right.
Nigga.
So hold on. The 76ers, the Pelicans, those two teams, and the Hornets. The Pelicans, the Hornets, and the 76ers should be, let's just say we take them out of the way because of how they franchise handle their draft capital prior seasons, right? Let's just say that. That would mean the Washington, Utah, and then it would be Toronto, and then the Brooklyn Nets.
So we gonna give all the
That's
Eastern
how it should.
Conference teams, bro. Like just outside of Philly and outside of Philly, we gonna give the rest of the Eastern Conference teams top picks, man. But like these niggas get
But
top picks
Washington,
because
how much draft capital the Washington Wizards had too? Like
they
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 had a lot of
get
draft
they get
capital.
top capital because they trash. That's why, bro. That's how it works, Breeze.
But how long you
It's-
gonna be trash before you use that draft capital and be a good team? If they can't be good with getting high draft capital on a regular basis, then the NBA shouldn't look their way and give them high draft capital.
you
That's
But
know,
what I'm
that's
you know,
saying.
hey, listen, why quiet as kept, bro? It's a lot of niggas saying that shit about us. So that's the
But
same
we
shit
never
you
had
saying about
high draft
Washington.
capital. What high draft capital you talking about?
No,
That's why
nah, I'm
we
not. I'm
not in
not
that
talking about the
conversation.
draft, bro. I'm talking about us. Period, nigga. But like, we the same niggas that had KD, Kyrie, and
See the
James
most
Harden, my
hated?
nigga, and didn't do a damn thing.
Yeah,
That's not no. That's
that
not
was
the
So
same
crazy.
thing.
I want
That's
you.
not the same thing.
Let's not act like, bro, having them
It's
niggas
not
is
the
worse
same
than
thing.
it's
I agree.
worse.
That's apples and oranges, bro. This we
No,
talking
we
about
talking
teams.
about draft
We talking
capital. They
about
not
teams who
drafting
consistently get
players.
good draft picks and don't do shit with them.
I
So
tell
I
you
mean,
this: the only threat right now is the
I don't
Raptors.
know,
The
bro.
Raptors
Like
are
I'm
one
like
team
you
that
say, it's
you don't
apples and
want their top
oranges,
pick.
but ain't none of them niggas that Washington drafted, bro, turn out to be no all-time greats and no all-time talent. Not even John Wall or Bradley
Wait,
Beal. None of them niggas was setting the world on fire.
Wizards ain't draft Chris Webber.
That's my point.
No, they didn't draft Chris Webber. That was Golden State. No, that was Orlando. Then they traded him to Golden State.
That's my point, bro. They didn't do nothing with their draft picks. That's y'all see now. Y'all see what I'm saying.
And we
Now
didn't do
y'all see
nothing with
what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like for
We didn't.
instance, like I'm looking at the Washington Wizards future draft pick, and they don't really have much no more. They ran out. They got one first round pick with Phoenix swap rights. So I ain't finna read that. Y'all know that should be confusing as hell. But a case in point is they got their own in 2027. They got and that's it. That's the next first round draft pick they got. And look at all of the players that's on their team currently, bro. Like, damn, how much draft picks y'all gonna get?
No, but they
You
don't need it no more. They got enough young pieces now. They got to do like what Portland is about to do, and
They're still gonna get lottery picks because unlike us, they don't trade them shits away. Like that's not what they do. They're not in the free agent market, bro, looking for the next Kevin Durant and
Quest
James
one,
Harden and
I see
Kyrie
you. What
Irving.
up, Quest one?
no,
Yo,
but
I
You
look,
know what I'm saying?
they looking for
look,
veterans.
yeah. Look, y'all. Look, 2024, the first round, second pick. And a Bud Carrington, 2 lottery picks in that 2024. 2023, a top 10 pick in the Jarris Walker. He was number
Who the
8.
hell is that?
Bro, it's not
Jarris
the point.
Walker,
It's about Jarris Walker. It's a number 8 pick. That's what
Jarris
it's
Walker
about.
in the G League right now.
Right. But no, that's their fault. They picked the guy that they couldn't use. And then look, they got a number 2022. So 3 years back to back, they got lottery picks. How many lottery picks in 3 years? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lottery picks in 3 years. And then when you go back to now I'm just I ain't trying to make more than what it is. But case in point is even in 2020, they got a 9th pick. 2019, number 9 pick. 20, like bro, they getting these picks, and this they second rebuild. So these teams are getting second rebuilds before the Brooklyn Nets could get one. Now look, and even in 2012, they got Bradley Beal. And then in 2013 they got Otto Porter. So Bradley Beal in 2012 was a 3rd pick. Otto Porter was a 3rd pick. Like, bro, this is high draft capital. In 2010, they got John Wall. So in 2010, 2012, 2013, they got 3 top 3 picks. Number 1 with John Wall. Y'all see that? Number 3 with Bradley Beal. Y'all see this? And the Otto Porter, number 1. Again, they on a second rebuild before, and they getting all of this draft capital, these lottery picks, all before the Brooklyn Nets. Hence, why the Brooklyn Nets should still get it. Look, I skipped Rui. 2019, number 9 pick. Come on, man. I skipped Denny Avaji. What is it?
Avdija.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what's this rant all about, bro. You just want us to have a pick before these niggas? That's it.
What I'm saying is they got no business tanking. They should be a good team by now. They just keep getting all of the stop being greedy. Give to the needy.
Nigga, tanking, nigga. Them niggas
I don't know
got
about
Jordan
the
Poole as their
Wizards,
best
Breeze.
player.
They're not
what you
attracting
want?
the market. They have a long way to go. So
Right.
They got a long way to go, bro. What you want?
That's why they got Chris Middleton now to help them all them young dudes. They ain't really had no vet.
Chris Middleton and Marcus dumbass, bro, to help all them young niggas, man. Like, bro, they ain't got shit, bro. Like, nigga, when they got John Wall and Bradley Beal, at least they was making the playoffs with them niggas. But them niggas wasn't like we don't look back at them niggas and go, woo, damn, look, them niggas could have won it all. Damn, you know who they look back at and say,
but they
you know who they look back at, and you know who,
bro,
but you
still got it.
Yeah, they still got it because they didn't trade their picks like we did. That's what they didn't do. I'm telling you why it happened.
Bro, and we only traded our picks one time, bro. And that whole thing with Tatum and Brown, that shit was business, bro. That shit was clear business. Obviously, it was clear business. They couldn't fill the seats with whoever the hell we traded because we don't even know who those guys are.
Yeah, but we did it twice. But Breeze, we did it twice for Aging Stars, and it backfired twice. Like we only have
when we first moved to Brooklyn, do you know who we had on our roster? We had Brooke Lopez, Joe Johnson, and Darren Williams.
Right.
Yeah. Bruh, that what you said, filling the seats. Bruh, I went to the inaugural game. That shit was sold out. It was sold out that night.
Imagine if you drafted Tatum Brown on the team. Shit. I could have been. I mean,
and Tatum and Brown, which was our picks, Dame, which was one of our picks, Draymond, which was one of our picks, which was supposed to be one of our picks, they all ended up not ever playing in a net uniform because of what Billy King did. Guess what? We get a new GM. Guess what he does? The same shit. Because Kevin Durant and James Harden and all these niggas wanted to come here. Bro, nobody looks back at John Wall and Bradley Beal and be like, damn, them niggas could have won it all. You know who they look back at and say, yo, they could have won it all? Yeah. Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving. That's who they look back at. So I understand why. I understand if you saying, bro, yo, we should be before them. I agree. But that's up to the NBA and their feelings, bro. That's not up to the basketball gods. That's up to somebody in the NBA front office and them bullshit ass ping pong balls.
I'm not saying it ain't. I'm saying I'm giving them reasons on why they should deal with the Brooklyn Nets before dealing with them teams. The Wizards had enough draft capital, as I've just shown y'all, to either compete or not compete, and they weren't competitive. And it's a bunch of other.
Get that Kyle Kuzma shit off the screen, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about
hold on. And there's a bunch of other. There's a bunch of other franchises that had more draft capital than the Brooklyn Nets and weren't successful with that draft capital. Why would the NBA keep going to them and they not making that market more successful? Hence, LeBron James, he wasn't a wash. They were so mad that they knew they were going to lose money. It impacted the economy. So if it all ends with the dollar and starts and ends with the dollar, and it's just a business of basketball, which is terrible. But I mean, it makes sense. There's other scenarios that you can see they making money with all of the teams being competitive with the California, Sacramento, the Clippers, all of these teams trying to compete to get to the playoffs, and they all in one state.
Them niggas
Brooklyn
ain't
and
making that much
the
money.
Breezy,
both
we'll see on
competitive
May.
teams makes a lot of sense.
Breezy, you're speaking like the Queen's gospel to us right now. Like we all agree, like economically, this team should get a top pick. I mean, imagine our first lottery pick is Ace Bailey or Dylan Harper, a Rutgers guy. Like that story writes itself. Like it'd be amazing as long as we don't make the play, and we make the play, and we could be from 1 to 15 at that point. Like the organization allowed things to happen naturally, I guess you could say, because they believed in Coach Jordy, right? And Jordy's done a phenomenal job. Maybe Jordy is a selling point to the NBA. Hey, listen, look what this guy does with scrap parts. Imagine he gets a real prospect, what that kid's future could be. Like, there are some things we have to bargain with here, but at the end of the day, the organization did this loosey-goosey, and now it kind of comes down
No.
to
Let's stay
draft
there.
fate at
Let's
this
stay.
point.
No. Hold on. Time out. Let's stay there because I made that talking point earlier on a different stream. Jordy Fernandez is the best coach to play and develop out of the teams that's tanking or the not tanking or they got their own draft pick and that's going to be in the lottery. He is the best coach, in my opinion, that could play and develop one of these players in the 2025 draft into a star.
I
Who's a
don't
better
know, but
coach?
I don't know. Hardy ain't that bad from you.
Who's Hardy?
Right. I
Will
mean, Coach,
Hardy, Will Hardy ain't that bad, bro. Will Hardy is the Utah Jazz coach, bro. He ain't that bad, bro. So
So
I
what?
mean,
So like, what's going on with Keontae George?
Keontae George is getting he going, bro. Like
Hooping.
he's in the lineup, bro. Like he's getting clocked.
Hooping.
He hooping, but like remember, Keontae George went number 9, bro, and Utah hasn't had a top 5 pick since they gave up a Spider and Rudy. So they kind of do, bro. Like that's one team, bro. Like niggas can't even say yo they don't deserve no top 5 pick because Danny Ainge is the tank master.
Yeah, but I never
Everybody
said
know that.
Utah. Yeah, I never said Utah
Yeah.
because
I mean, well, now if you want to say Washington, bro, that's fine. I mean, it is what it
but
is. If you
who
want to
else?
say,
Okay, let's
if you
say
want to,
Hardy,
if
and
you
who
want to
else?
say Charlotte, that's fine. Like that's fine. But I mean, Will Hardy, bro, like is probably the only coach that I could think of, bro. Like Will Hardy is all right.
That's my point. Look, when you look at the standings, Jordy Fernandez is a better coach than the Wizards coach, the Hornets coach, the Pelicans coach, and Green is good. I like Green. I ain't gonna hold you. Maybe I shy to
Yeah,
say that.
Coach Darko from Toronto, he ain't bad
the
neither, bro. He had
Raptors
a
are the scary team you don't want a top 3 pick to go to. Imagine competing with them in their own division. They got a top 3 pick. Like, that is the nightmare scenario for us right now. Like, that's why you hope to be in the
I
top 3
think
at least.
but the thing about them, they ain't gonna be able to keep their whole core. They're gonna have to start they're gonna have to start shipping some of them contracts out because remember they paid quickly the second that he got traded there. They put him on that deal. They paid RJ the second that he got there, and then they paid Scotty. So like right now, and now they trying to pay
Yeah.
Bi. Yeah, so I mean, if realistically they could get a top pick, man, but I mean, they're gonna be in some crazy tax bracket, bro, like themselves. They're gonna have to start shipping.
Right.
Some of the picks gonna have to start shipping off. They're gonna have to start getting some low ball contracts.
Yeah,
So
I seriously hope Philly don't get nobody. I mean, they're in a hell situation. Daryl Morey put them into bankrupt murderer's row right now. You have 2 guys making over 500 million, and they're not healthy players.
I
Like,
mean,
I'm kind of,
but the NBA,
I'll take our position on over that right now.
The NBA is known to throw Philly a bone, bro, every now
That
and
would be
again. This is the
horrible, though.
same.
Leaf, that would be
This
horrible, though, to throw them a bone. Like,
This is
Embiid
this
is
is
not
this
going to get healthy right now.
this is the same team, bro, that tanked throughout the previous decade, and they ended up with Joel, Ben Simmons, Markel Fultz. I think they had Jaleel Okafor. They had Nerlens Noel, bro. Michael Carter Williams, bro. They had the bro. They was shit while they was tanking, bro. Like shit. Shout out to Tony Roten, bro, who invented the term trust the process, bro. But I mean. We
Process is
trusted.
dumb,
They
bro.
trusted. Yeah.
That
They
process
trusted
is
it.
dumb, man.
Now that shit is cooked.
Look how much
Facts.
draft capital the 76ers had, bro. Of course they gonna trust the process with all them damn draft picks. I'm sure they did. Hold on. We got this is JTV on the panel with us. Jay, talk to us, man. What you thought about tonight's game?
The process is over, man. They impeded the process already, man. The process over, man. The process ain't work. But what's good,
Jay,
y'all?
but what you thought about tonight's game, Jay?
What? That shit was nasty, man. Got our ass whooped on our own floor. Bad. By the Blazers.
That nigga Jay was smoked out during that game. Ain't no way he watched that shit.
Nigga, I told you I can't be smoked out. I gotta do 500 push-ups during the game. Like, yeah, I did take a couple hits of the L, but I be doing my push-ups.
I said the nigga, he's like, yeah, I took a couple hits of that shit.
Jay talking
Yeah, I
about
did.
that intermission. You need that little intermission. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
just like in between, but I wasn't sitting there
And you said,
smoking
oh, you
down. Cause
at
then
halftime, right?
yeah, cause I wouldn't be able to finish the push-ups probably if I was too high. But word, that shit was nasty work out there, bro. Lots and lots of nasty work. And I pulled up a little late, but I'm sure y'all was shitting on Dayron, wasn't y'all?
No, not really.
Nobody? Cause that's what I was saying. I'm like, y'all just gotta wait to see consistency from some of these guys. Cause from the
How
performance
can we see
tonight,
consistency if they fucking the lineups up, bro?
Yeah,
no,
and
you're right.
Daron hasn't
You're right.
played a
You
lot of
that's what we
minutes,
gotta
Jay.
wait for. We gotta wait to see consistency. It's not like
Yeah, but
I don't
Jay,
know,
isn't it
bro.
on the coaching side though? I mean, Keon Johnson
Of
played 30
course.
minutes tonight. Daron played 19 minutes. He played 30 when the other 19 tonight.
Yo,
Like
if y'all
Daron should be
haven't
getting more
noticed,
minutes
if y'all
than
haven't
Keon.
noticed, Keon Johnson looked like he's Jordy Fernandez's new guy. Like how he liked
No,
Schroeder a lot. It
oh,
seemed like he liked Keon Johnson a lot.
He do.
that
He
sucks,
does.
man.
Like
He
you gotta
does.
watch some of this shit. It looked like like when you looking at it, like why is this guy still in the game?
Right.
You got to think the coach is keeping him in because he likes him for some reason,
That
and we
that
got to
make
figure
that
out
make
why
me
he likes him so much.
you know
And it's
what that
probably because
make me
he's such
think,
an
Jay?
energy guy.
You know what that make me think, Jay, bro? Like
What up, bro?
Keon Johnson's replacement is probably gonna be VJ Ashcombe, bro. If we get that pick,
Why
That'd
you
be
say that?
interesting. That'd be interesting for sure.
What makes you say that?
bro, that's the better version of Keon Johnson in this draft, bro. We got better, bro. If you look up and down this draft, it's better versions of the players that we have on our roster currently. Everybody was talking about the taller version of Cam Thomas. Everybody was talking about the better shooting version of Claxton. Everybody was
What
talking about
what I'm seeing
the better
everybody's
offensive version of Dayron and some shit, bro. I'm just like, yo, bro. And I'm looking at these niggas and I'm like, all
Why
right,
we got to
whatever.
draft? Leaf's right. Leaf is so right about that. If
It's
you look at
better
the guys in this
versions. The
draft,
players that we
who's the
have on
replacement
this
player?
team, there are better versions of them in this draft.
Right.
We need better versions of the players that we already got. I said that shit like 3 episodes ago. Simple. We don't
Yeah,
need
and
these niggas
Dayron
to be
should be playing
superstars or
more.
all stars. We just need these niggas to be more talented, just better. That's
Yeah,
it.
I think
we
we
be
need shots
losing
with
to the young teams, man.
the
Yeah,
young
Because
the
they
team.
got
young
a
the
young
young
core.
teams, bruh, and that shows you when talent starts working hard. What the fuck can we do? Not a damn
Right.
thing.
Right.
When teams like Portland with better talent start locking in, bruh, and realize that they better than us, what the hell can we do?
Man, we beat them by like
I
30
will push
last
back a
time,
little
though.
bit. Right. I will push back a little bit
They got
because
their lick back because they got smoked last time.
Yeah. Go
And they
ahead, go
had
ahead.
this game circled on the calendar because they was like, yo, we don't want to lose to them guys again, man.
Yeah,
the
because them
reason I
niggas
push back on
realized
that
they was
though.
like, yo, hold up. You see this
Hold
roster?
Wait, let
I'll
ice
push.
go. Let ice
on,
go.
hold
Let
on.
ice go.
I'll push
Let Ice
back
finish.
though.
Ice
Right.
finish my
This is the reason I will push back because still, even this season, a lot of guys are still new, even though they try to get it together. And as you pointed out, how many times the lineups have changed and you're missing people and you adding people, you're getting people from the G League. All that goes into those games too. It's just not, you know what I mean? It's just not younger talent that's doing that. Is we like what Jay be saying? We don't have no what's the word, Jay? You know what I'm saying? The team being together for a long time. We don't
What,
have
the
that.
chemistry? The
Yeah, we don't have
chemistry
that.
and cohesion.
Yeah, we don't have that. You know what I'm saying? They Portland, they added like one guy, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe two. You know what I mean? Your Wizards, I mean, we lost to the Wizards, but they still had pieces from before, from last year. You know what I'm saying?
My
They
nigga.
kept a lot of their pieces, they just added pieces. So ours is a little different. We get the
Ice.
You know what I'm saying?
Washington put Marcus Smart, who they just traded for, and Chris Middleton, who they got at the damn near at the deadline, bro.
Yeah,
That
that's
that
veteran.
that 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 don't you can't count that shit
I don't
because them.
count them, but the pieces that they had last year, they still got. They had Jordan Poole, they had Koulibaly. You know what I'm saying? They had they got. They didn't get what's the name last year? They
They
got him
did
this year.
not have Rashawn Holmes last year. No.
No, I ain't talking about Holmes. Most of the people they had last year, they traded away somebody to Portland and got somebody else.
Corey Kispert is a bench warmer, bro. Like that, bro. They stopped playing him. I was like, yo, bro, like why they stopped playing him? Because they got Bilal. Bilal was taking his minutes.
Yeah, but he was
Whatchamacallit
not.
was taking somebody else's minutes, bro. I don't even know what their center position looked like. And since
But
they
you get
got
the
rid of Valachunas, bro, like they put in Rashawn Holmes. Rashawn Holmes is that nigga that fill in the end of the season for teams. They just put him anywhere. Yo, it's a garbage team. Go play for them, Rashawn. That's
but
the nigga that
Portland,
they put on teams that's ass, and they be like, all right, yo, you got an athlete, bro. Throw that nigga lobs. Let him get a dunk.
they
I've been
still
seeing it.
they still got more cohesiveness than we do. You know what I mean? Regardless, even Portland does too. You know what I mean? A
Right.
lot of teams do. So we win some games, right? And it might look all right. And then you see some games that just don't in the lineups and the rotation and all that go into you got to factor that in with us. You know what I mean? At the same time, even next year is going to be the same thing. You're going to add more
I got
pieces,
I got
take
I
away
got
pieces.
pushback. I
You
have
know what I mean?
pushback to that just based on the fact that most of the players that was on the court for us tonight, they were actually in Jordy Fernandez's training camp. Like Keon Johnson, I'm pretty sure he was in Jordy Fernandez's training camp.
So what?
Dayron, Clax,
First
Dayron,
So
year,
what?
Clax,
first year,
CT, CJ.
So what? It's still the first year. So what?
exactly.
Yeah,
That's my point.
you're not listening to what he's saying.
It's
He's
the
saying
first
these
year
dudes.
and we 50 something games in.
Yeah, but he's telling you that these teams got chemistry for multiple seasons and shit like that. And you saying, yeah, but they've been there since training camp. That's not the same.
Bruh.
That's why you
It's
got to
not.
draft like guys. That's why you got
You
to
got
get.
Tyrese Martin out of the G League. He was down in the G League. Now he's up here on the contract. And you telling me that don't make no type of difference. You know what I mean? You
Oh, okay,
got
okay, all right.
Tucson.
I get
You
all right.
saying Tucson,
Let's let's
Tucson
let's
out
do
of
it
the
this
G
let's
League
do it this way.
half the season.
We got Tucson out of Walmart, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know what the
Yeah.
hell we picked him up for, bro. Like,
But that's my
let's
point though. That's
but
my
let's
point.
okay, but let's do this, bro. Like, give me
Wait,
set,
you
give
said
me.
you don't know what we picked them up for?
I don't know what we picked him up for, bro. Be honest with
I
you, bro.
fuck with Tucson, man.
You on your own, bro. Okay, give me 8 players on the roster. Give me 8 players on the Portland roster that was there last year.
I don't know. Portland
Yeah,
seem
this
like
nigga
that.
loved it.
I can
David
tell you.
Sharp was there
I
last
can.
year. Sharp was there last year.
Grant
Anthony
was
Simon's
last
been there for
year.
6 years. The guy's been there for 6 years on a bad team, man. I feel bad for him.
Most of their starting
Klingon
lineup.
is a rookie, so he don't count.
Yeah,
Chris Murray, he been there for maybe a year. Jabari Walker got picked up from Indiana. Reef got picked up from somebody. Benton got picked up from somebody. So you got Scoot who was there last year. Jeremy
Reef was
Grant
there
who was
last
not
year.
playing. Jeremy Grant who was not playing. Denny Advia, bro, who they got at the trade from last year for whatchamacallit. Robert Williams, who's not playing. Matisse Thybulle, who's not playing. He been there for years. The lineup that they had tonight, bro, these niggas have just started playing with each other this season, just like this Nets roster did.
Grant was playing today.
Kamara was not there last year.
He was.
Kamara?
Yeah, I think Kamara was there last year.
Kamara. How many?
Yeah.
Hold up. Now I got to see how many minutes he was getting, bro, because I'm pretty sure that nigga was on that bench and he was watching because Jeremy
Last year.
Grant was getting the bulk of the minutes.
I think
Well,
we're
of
getting
course,
Portland the
Grant.
most
Yeah,
coverage
but
they've had this year.
Portland wants to
So,
move up Grant. But Grant was there for like. Grant was there what 3
Grant was
years?
there for like 2 years, two and a half, 3 years
Yeah.
going on. He was
Yeah.
there. He was there since the end of the bubble because he got paid a brick, bro. Like, and then no, he wasn't. He was on he was on Detroit after that, and then he got traded to them niggas. That's what it
Yeah.
was. He got paid that
Yeah.
contract. That's
Right.
what it was.
To come to
So,
Portland. Yeah.
I'm talking about the niggas that was on the court tonight: Kamara, Murray, Klingon, Simons, Sharp, School Henderson, and Benton all played 24 plus minutes together. I could guarantee you all of them niggas was not with each other last year. Klingon
That's
don't
that.
count. Klingon
That's that.
don't count. because he just got drafted this year.
The coach been there 4 years.
Yeah. Chauncey, you're absolutely right. Chauncey been there for a couple of years, so he familiar. So he familiar with Shaden Sharp, Simons, and Scoop.
Right.
All right.
Those are the niggas that had time.
Go to our starting
Hold
lineup.
on, let's go to
our
Scott.
starting lineup real quick.
Yo, Scott, what you doing? A Kiss FM radio station after night hours?
Yeah, bro. Turn that light on, bro. Come on, bro. What the hell?
Watch Scott's voice get deeper as he starts
This
playing
guy
with
said,
the
"Welcome to the
animatronics.
quiet storm."
Turn that light on, bro. Come on, bro. Bro, this ain't WBLS, bro. Turn that light on, man. What the hell wrong? What the hell wrong with Buddy?
Man, don't tell Scott how to run his goddamn shit.
I think it's the first time
you gotta
ever
turn that
zoomed
light
in
on.
on the background for Scott. It's the first time we were zoomed in there.
Talk to us, Scott. What you thought about tonight's game and overall, just the Brooklyn Nets and the direction? You hear the conversation, just jump in.
Yeah, I mean, I'd let them, they play hard, but, I think Portland's been on a little tear. They've been pretty cohesive lately, playing real good ball. So they ran across a team that was ready. They came out the blocks, and we wasn't. I thought Dayron at first was, going to do his thing again, but I guess not. But other than that, it is what it is.
So how you feel about Dayron? You think his consistency? You think he could average a double every game?
Well, he if his hands is because like at the beginning of the year he couldn't hold nothing. I don't know what the problem was, but he has the strength to handle bigger people than him. I noticed that he's strong in the paint. And they feel him in there. So I like him. He
got to find a way to stay on the court. He has 6 fouls and 6 points in 19 minutes.
That was always his problem. It was he fouled a lot.
Right.
So you can't.
That's an issue too.
You can't foul a lot, man. You just can't. How you going to be on the court?
So, we got to get a new censor. I think we really do. As much as Dayron improves, the weaknesses, the dribbling, the foul errors, Claxton, offensive errors. Like, if we could get a fresh center in this draft, I think that's where we need to go. You look at all these teams; they're all getting big centers. Like Sean Marks needs to overcome the phobia of not drafting a 7-footer. He really does.
Well, see, it's kind of difficult for Dayron because the refs are not looking at us as an elite team, so so he's not going to get the calls, and he's a physical guy. So if the team was good and his physicality can show, he can express it without getting the whistle all the time. You understand what I'm saying? So, but he ain't gonna get no calls here. Not now.
No,
other than that, it was a good game.
So so is the tank back on, Scott?
It was not a good game, man. We got our ass whipped.
Yeah, the tank is back on.
I told
you things will work out. Things will work out. I know it's kind of hard. I don't like looking at my team losing.
I never seen John smile so much, man. I'm serious.
No, I'm just. If we don't make the play-in, I feel great about getting top 4. But if we make the play-in, I think you're top 6. So
I'm looking at the rest of. I'm looking at the rest of our schedule. I don't see a win. Only win I see is Charlotte, Chicago, Toronto.
The Raptors, Washington? Man, they would do us a favor if they start winning. They really would. Like, if the Raptors ahead of us, Scott's right. We're back on, but still a lot of time left.
I mean, we got Toronto twice. We got Washington another time. Atlanta, maybe the Pelicans. I don't think we got. If they put Zion on the court, we can't do nothing with them niggas. Good God.
But this is what this is what rebuild, I guess. This is
we got Dallas twice.
And we if we didn't technically tank, maybe that's how we sell to the NBA. We didn't actually technically tank. Jordan didn't want to lose any of the games, so we should get a top 3 pick because of that. Maybe that's the loophole. Maybe that's the loophole.
We ain't got nothing to sell to the NBA, bro. They know we wasn't tanking, bro. It's just the last 20-something games. We just trash.
No,
Look who the hell we playing.
But wait, Lee, you said the tank rules. As long as we try to not make it look like we're not tanking, that should apply for something. I mean, 76ers, they just dropped dead right now after shutting down Embiid.
I don't think we
there's some teams
trash,
that are
because
forcing
trash
the
is
tank.
like you ain't got no defense, you ain't got no offense. We
Bro.
play defense. We play hard.
So maybe that's our ace
bro,
of the
hole. Scott, you circling around it. We 21-38. We trash.
I understand that, but we not trash. I don't think
21-38, bro. We trash, bro. The hell would it look like, bro?
You can't say that we are tanking team.
We are trash.
Thank you.
The direction is for us to not win a lot of games.
The direction for us is to be trash for the rest of these games.
Beginning of the season, you knew that at the beginning of the season.
I'm not complaining about it, but I just need to remind people, bro, where we are. You got one person.
Where we at. We know.
But where we are at the start of the season, last season, and the last year before that, you got one person to blame for that, and that's big dumbass Sean Marks.
Yikes!
Well, the point is though, right?
That's not the point.
The team wasn't going to be that good, and fans were getting back because we won a few more games, and everybody knew. Even at the beginning of the season, I said we were going to win like 22 games. We might win a little more than that.
You did say that.
So we're going to win a little bit more, but it's still not. You're not. You know what I'm saying? You're not a good team. You're not a good team.
We know. We in rebuild mode. We know that. We know that.
Hey, like Lee said, the only team we probably beat coming up is Charlotte. Man, it's going to be a lot of L's coming up.
That's okay. It's all right, ain't it?
Well, we don't make the play. I feel great about the
as far as the future.
Scott, that's why we said the tank is back on. That's why.
Yeah, I don't like to use that word tank.
The Bulls could use the play.
I understand what you mean.
Never left. You know what I mean?
No, it never changed. I always said at the beginning of the year
right outside, right?
that it was on.
Right outside.
I'm not even going to call it a tank. I'm just going to call it us trying to do something.
Scott, just to make you feel better, a lot of these games we're going to get our ass kicked. How about that?
Sir.
All right, I'll take that.
We face the Bulls on the 13th. That's gonna be an interesting game. That's gonna be very.
Let's just hope it don't get too ugly. Let me know what I mean. Well, we don't want to get blown
up. We gonna surprise y'all. Y'all don't see no wins. We about to surprise y'all.
No,
I think we can get through.
I'm cool with losing. I'm cool with losing. I just don't want us to make no headlines.
Christmas is over, bro. I think the surprise is over.
I don't want us to make no headlines losing by 30 or 40
I told you, y'all is extremists, bro.
Right.
So
no
from one day to the next, y'all go from to
here's the interesting thing. You say we're tanking, but you know that this month of February, Jordy actually finished with a winning record this month. We actually had the best defense this month, and we finished with a winning record. So I'm not going to call us tanking. I'm just going to call us doing something. It's something. I don't know what something is.
Now that Black History Month is over, now it's time to start shitting the bed. Let's go.
We should have done that months ago, Lee.
Listen,
no, bro. See the thing. We gotta make it. See, the thing is, you can't do that right away, bro. The NBA is watching, bro. You gotta make it look
streets is
reasonable.
So that's
you know
why Philly drugged up Embiid's leg because they had to wait to a certain time. That's crazy. Imagine they did that. They knew he wasn't gonna play most of the season, so they're like, we got to drug you up, Embiid, for the right time to just bow you out.
At best, Philly is going to get like a number 8 or 9, bro. If they get anything higher than that, then there's still somebody in the NBA front office looking after them, bro. Like that's all it is.
OKC got their pick anyway, so
right. If it's 1 through 6, if it's 1 through 6, it goes to OKC, right?
That's why I hope it backfires. That's why I hope it backfires in their face because OKC is a 1 through 6 protected.
Right. So they'd have to get 7 and up to keep that pick. Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah. All right. So cool. I was just waiting to see how it was going. So basically, again, man, I'm not mad at what I've seen. It just proves my point that the last 10 teams that don't have a championship, they got to be put in position to win a championship. The first
Mm.
one that came around was the Denver Nuggets, and they won that championship so basically when the iron was hot, they struck. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that to say that now it's up for Detroit, it's up for Portland, it's up for the Grizzlies, it's up for, let's just say those three teams that I could just think offhand. If those teams don't win in the near future, the Brooklyn Nets, I'm telling you, we might be the next team to win. OKC, that's the fourth team. Out of those, bro, if one of those four teams don't win in the near future, bro, yes, look for the Brooklyn Nets to be one of the first championships, one of the first teams to win a championship out of the teams that don't have a
Breezy,
championship.
hold up, bro. What near future are you talking about?
I'm like 3 years. 3 years.
No.
Like,
What what what
listen,
what what, what
hold on. Let me
talent?
explain. Let me explain. Let me explain. The OKC, the Grizzlies, their window is kind of like now. If they're not gonna win with Ja Morant now, and they gotta trade Ja Morant for somebody, unless they do some Jason Kidd, Stephon Marbury type shit, bro, they're gonna have to probably go back into the rebuild. You know what I mean? I imagine they will probably try to retool, but yeah, losing either Triple J or Ja Morant and try to win without one of those players that they drafted, bruh. Yeah, I just think that the Brooklyn Nets might be jumping in front of them for being contenders, man. They
Memphis
time
is
is
definitely on the bubble, like you said, Breezy. I mean, Jared Jackson Jr. is up for a $354 million
I
extension
get, yeah,
this
he
summer.
is, bro.
That's a
like
lot of money, man, for a
I ain't
guy
gonna
that I
lie,
wouldn't say
and
secondary
he about
star.
to win another defensive player of the year, bro. If he do, bro, he definitely looking to get some of that money, and they might just ship him off like Dallas did with Luca, bro, just to not pay him, bro. So I mean, that's
Who,
possible.
JJ?
Everything that you said with Memphis and these other teams is possible. As far as we go, bro, like, can we at least get the talent first before we start
Right,
putting this shit on
right.
us?
Let's get the talent first. I'm with Leaf. Leaf has been cooking tonight, man. We got to
no,
get
no,
Bro,
no.
the
they
Bro,
was
talent,
I'm
man.
playing.
not. I'm what I'm
We got to get
saying
the
is
talent.
obviously we focus on the talent with our draft capital. I'm just explaining that the teams that don't have a championship, who have the draft capital to contend, to compete and contend, if they don't win in the four teams that I mentioned, and I could have said the Pacers too, bro, we next up. Like this, it's like a window. Those five teams of the NBA, you can see the NBA trying to focus on the teams that don't have the NBA championship, seeing if they're gonna compete and contend. Those are the five teams for the most part. In
First
Orlando,
round pick to OKC protected.
six.
Magic,
The
man.
Pacers, the Pacers, Orlando, Portland, which I didn't mention because they're not ready. But these are teams that don't have an NBA championship that the NBA gave draft capital to help them compete and contend. We up next. I'm telling you, yo.
So,
I mean,
so I think
The NBA gave them draft capital because they were trash, bro. Like
John,
that's why they
I-
gave them that.
real
Wait, what,
quick, John.
Joey?
I think it's the reverse. I think if the pick falls 1 through 6, Philly gets the pick. If it falls outside of that, it goes to OKC because
Oh,
it says first round pick to OKC protected for selections 1 through 6 in 2025. So if it falls outside of 1 through 6, OKC gets it. If it falls inside of 1 through 6, Philly gets it.
man. I hate for Philly to even have a guaranteed shot at
Philly
top six.
cheating,
Like,
man.
I want us to have one of those top six
That's
slots.
that's
Philly
why.
shouldn't.
They ain't got
But
no
that's why.
integrity.
Hold on,
Man,
hold on.
bro,
That's why I
we need to
want
stop going
the
to
pick.
Tankathon because every time we go there, they got the Sixers in front of us, and that shit is this blood disgusting,
But
bro.
that's
Yeah,
why
it
I
is.
hope. That's why I hope it blows up in their face and their pick falls outside of the top 6 and it goes to OKC. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
I agree with you. It doesn't work because, first off, financially, 76ers
Sixers
are
got their own.
screwed.
Nah, the
They got
Sixers
to get
got
rid
their
of
own pick,
George's
bro. Like I
contract.
mean,
And
but
then B,
it's protected though.
yeah,
It's
and
first
Embiid
round
might be out
protected.
the next
Yeah.
year. If he has to get another
But
league season's done, he'll be out like most of next
that's
year.
the
So,
Denver. That's the Denver pick. They
yeah.
have a swap rights with Denver.
Right, right.
But we talk about I'm talking about the pick for OKC for 2025. That's the other one. That's the other one that's protected.
Yeah, that's protection pick. Yeah,
OKC
Yeah,
shouldn't even
yeah.
have any picks in this draft. Most of their rosters filled out. How are they going to add 4 more prospects when 14 out of 15 guys are on their roster? Like, if they don't win a title this year, they're going to have to get creative this summer because I don't see them drafting all those guys when their roster is
And
like
you
set.
don't think, bro, you don't think that they don't know that, bro? That like, bro, they ain't getting no damn free agents outside of goddamn Hartenstein. They stole him for 4 years, 72, and then they Caruso. I don't know how that deal went down for Josh Giddey and Caruso. I ain't gonna lie to you. Chicago must have
That
been
was
high in the front
robbery.
office, man. I ain't gonna lie.
That
They
was
must have been
robbery,
smoking
bro.
dro in the front office
Not one
when they
pick,
went that
man.
down. Like
Nah,
for
'cause
real,
they
for real.
I,
think Josh
I
Giddey
just
is a
don't think
point guard that they
Josh
wanted.
Giddey is that bad though. Why do people get? I mean, granted, I'm not saying he's like one of the best young players in the league, but he's not a bad player.
No,
Why do
Nah,
people
he's
give
not.
Josh Giddey so
But
much
nah,
shit?
he only went because of that situation with that young girl, bro. Like
Yeah,
everybody
but
know that.
I mean,
no,
I think he's an above average player. I think Josh Giddey is decent.
that's not why. That's not why he left the team. He wasn't shooting good at all, and they need a better 3-point shooting. His defense
Better
is not that
3-point
great
shooting.
either.
Yeah,
No, this
that
is what
too.
it was. This is what it was. They said that they needed defense and they needed somebody
Yeah,
to help carry
Caruso
the
is
load.
not a great shooter.
Exactly. They needed Caruso for his defense in the backcourt with Sha. That's why they got him to
Yeah,
carry the defensive load for the
wow,
guard position.
Hey,
that's what I was saying.
off topic, real quick. Can somebody up in here tell me how Cooper got a New Balance commercial before Dylan and Aceberg got in a Nike campaign commercial?
Because
Who?
he
I
had his
Who?
deal before
he
them.
was
You know
working
what
with
I'm saying?
right. I've been told you about Cooper's
Yeah,
Right.
deal, and he was with Team USA. That's why
yeah,
publicity.
yes, and he's
I ain't
still
gonna
Yeah.
number
lie.
one in
Yeah,
the
Cooper.
draft right
Cooper's
now.
definitely going #1 for sure, bro. I ain't
Oh,
gonna
Right.
that's
lie.
a fact.
I ain't,
It's already set in stone. He's going number
yeah.
one. I mean,
Anybody
we
thought
all
this
know
shit was
that.
gonna change, bro? Like they out of their blood
Well, the
mind,
rest of
bro.
No,
it will change.
People
I'm
still
glad
Yeah.
say,
Cooper. I'm
I'm
just
trying to
glad
tell
Cooper
you,
was consistent this year, man. Like
people
he
still
showed
saying that
consistency.
Ace can get drafted first because of
No,
his
no.
upside, not because how Cooper is number one because of his all around game. Because of
But
Ace's upside,
Bruh.
that's what
this is
people are
why.
talking about.
That's
Bruh,
true. That's
Cooper's
true. But
going
this is why.
first, bro.
Hold
Like
on.
people need to
That's true.
stop.
That's true. But this is why I think Cooper is going to go first because he is going to sell jerseys. He is going to. He is more of a draw than Ace Bailey, I think. So I think he's going to go number one. Anybody who has that number one pick is going to pick him, bro. I get it. The upside aspect of it, perspective, I agree. But I think Cooper is too big to rig, man. Like he's going number one, bro.
Right.
It's already set in stone. It's too much hype behind him. It's a hype train.
And I think Ace and Harper will be marketable eventually. I think if Ace develops more, like if he starts reminding people what he could do with those Kevin Durant type shots, he will be a marketable player one day. And Dylan Harper, that guy is a closer. Damn right he'll be marketable if he proves himself. I think all three of them are going to be
Oh
very
yeah, for
marketable
sure,
in the NBA. I
for
think they
sure.
will.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. But I mean, let's not act like Flag name don't ring more bells in these in these basketball streets than Ace Bailey's because they do. Even though I like Ace better, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
I
yeah.
feel
saying.
I feel I feel
This
like
is
every I feel
but
like everything that's
but
going on with Ace is based on upside, bro, and everything that Cooper has in terms of upside, bro, he has already in his game now.
Very true. Very
right,
true.
right,
Very
Leaf,
true.
very true, Leaf, very true.
Very true.
And that's
That is.
why there is
Like
talk
you
of
got
Ace
Coop
taking.
averaging almost 2 steals and 1.5 blocks or 5 assists and 9 rebounds, bro, and 20 something points, bro. Like this is a Swiss Army knife, bro. Like I
That's
swear,
a
like
fact.
he's probably gonna be like somewhere down the line, he's gonna be some type of elite defender. I could see that, but
He has
So
he has
is it?
2 points on Ace and 1 rebound, maybe a half a rebound on Ace, and 3 assists. That's the only difference between
Uh,
them, really.
I think, like
I
you said, I think
mean.
people are betting on Ace
That's
to X.
true. I mean, but I'm not. This is not me. Like basically pushing Ace to the side by no means. But I think
Yeah,
everything that they saw in Cooper, like even when they first started talking about him 2 years ago, we now starting to see an Ace now that he on this stage at Rutgers. You
right.
know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I think it's more on front. I think what Cooper was doing was more on Front Street than what Ace was doing. And they respected time when they was coming out of high school. That's
It
just
was
me.
it was the defense.
I think.
It was the defensive flag, right, and the dunk, but it was the
Hmm.
offense for Ace. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's
Right.
that's what it was for them, and still like that now. You know what I mean? When you look at their numbers, it ain't too far apart. But Cooper's at Duke. and Ace is at Rutgers, and people still talking about Ace. You know what I mean? Even though it just seemed like he's not doing that great, but he's at Rutgers. You know what I'm saying? When you at Duke and you doing what Flag doing, you know what I'm saying? That makes a big difference.
I feel like at the end of the day, bro, like the media is gonna pay more attention to like who they've been spotlighting more, and that's gonna be Coop. Not just because he play at Duke, is because he been spotlighted a whole lot more in this last year and a half. He's the one that went to play against Team
But
USA, not Ace.
why?
He's the one
Why?
that's been I mean, what I don't even know why, bro. Like
I
nobody.
tell you why. It's the school. The school he went to. Most of the people he went to school is in the draft right now with him.
That's a fact.
High school, right? The Ace went to a regular school and then he went to Rutgers, and that's the difference between them. So I say about Cooper Flag has about 4 teammates from high school in the draft with him right now. You know what I mean?
I mean,
That's the difference.
it's like Coop is more NBA ready right now, but if you're a GM, you foresee Ace exceeding Coop's expectations in the league in the future because of his upside. You know what I mean? But
I'd be
as
fine
of
if we
right
get either
now,
one of those 3, man. We can market either one of them. Really
but as of right now, Coop might be better and a little bit more polished. But I also heard, and like Leaf said, he's a Swiss Army knife. He could do everything. But the knock on Coop is, does he have enough offense and does he have enough in his bag to really to win games for you? You know what I mean? Like he could play within the flow of an offense of a game, but does he have that type of offense ability to put a team on his back? And that's been questionable about him. You know what I mean?
Right. And that's exactly what they still question right now about him. And that's the difference between him and Ace, because Ace, you can do that. You know what I mean? If you get him in the right situation and give him some time, he'll be able to do that. But Coop, like you said, playing in a team situation, he's going to give you everything. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's a fact.
Assist, he's going to do all that for you.
Like he's gonna leave his imprint on the game for sure.
Yes,
he's one of those type of players. You know what I mean? In multiple different ways. But the thing is does he have that clutch in him? Like when you look at Ace, you see like, damn, this guy it's something different about him offensively. Like he might have that clutch gene. You know what I mean? So, the thing is,
not to cut you off, but I think it's a bunch of things that he could do. I think what scouts is looking at and coaches is looking at is what Ace could do more in the clutch. He might get Ace might get a game winning block or a game winning steal or a game winning assist for like things outside of a game winning fadeaway or a shot to win the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to Ace right now. Mainly, he's known to get you probably like game-winning buckets at the end.
Right.
I can understand that, but in terms of like what a team structure and what a team would need and they were looking for, in terms of like in that aspect, I think Coop would probably get the nod over Ace in terms of that. But
right.
I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see how it all turn out, bro. Like,
you know why I would like Ace on this team right now? I think conditioning wise, the coaching staff Jordy's assembled, they care about conditioning. You look at Dayron Sharp, just how physically better he looks. Even Clowney added 20 pounds muscle. We get Ace on this team. Jordy's going to have him in the weights from day one, man. He's going to get that guy up to like 210, 215 pounds. Like, he's going to have him at game weight in like 1 or 2 years. Like, I think that might be good for Ace if he's selected by us.
True.
Like, we can get him right physically.
I think people know that the scoring potential is there with Ace, and the things that he do lack in, I think they're betting on him to eventually grow those areas once he gets into the league.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And he starts getting that, you know what I mean, starts getting playing time and stuff and start learning on the fly. But yeah, man, I'm excited to see both of them play, man. I can't wait.
I hope we draft one of them, man. If we just missed the play, and I think we have a shot at top 3. I really do. I think we are in a position where it could happen. I know we have a 32% chance at top 4, but that's more than a 0% chance. You know, like let's hope for the best here. I think it could happen. It'd be great if it happened.
I also think the league likes that the scoring skill set players coming into the league as of right now. You see with the Bonster, you see with these other guys that can score on 3 levels, but they also
Right.
6'9", 6'10". Say what you want, the league loves scorers, bro.
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
it's been since the beginning of time. The fans love guys who can put the bucket in, that can get a bucket out. You see with AI, Kobe, Jordan, like it's the same thing, that the argument we have when we talk about the hooper versus the all around guy, like the KD versus the LeBron, who can do everything,
Exactly.
but then it's the
Exactly.
KD, who can he can get a bucket from anywhere.
That's a
Like
that's a
it's that
good.
kind of
Hey,
argument.
LM,
I
that's a
think
good.
LM
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
that.
That's
Yeah,
a
go ahead.
perfect comparison that you put with Ace and Cooper. Like Cooper is more like LeBron and Ace is more like a KD. You know what I
Ooh,
mean? Where
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
interesting.
Cooper can do a little bit of everything. He's an all around polished player, but the better scorer is Ace.
Right.
You know, that can
yeah.
get to anywhere on the court he wants to and pretty much get any shot he wants to. Sort of like KD. So
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
that's my.
But I
They're
think
not gonna beat him, but I think the comparisons in terms of the skill set of those guys,
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like that's going to be the argument once they get into the league. Like the guy who can score and do everything versus the all around guy who can,
Facts, facts, facts.
help his
I
team.
personally think, bro, like in terms of like the next stars and this, that, and the third, I think it's gonna be more team structure because the next stars is probably gonna have more weight and more stuff on them to be great, bro. Like so they're gonna have to fit more in the team structure to be like looked at as better players. They're not gonna have like the off the chart star numbers like the Jokers and the Lucas and players like that. But I strongly believe we are very very close to having a 2014 Spurs or like a 2004 Pistons, like teams
Facts.
that's just
Wow.
well structured, bro. Like I strongly believe that.
Y'all reading that
But
bullshit on the screen?
Man, I wish
Oh
Ace
man, I
was
wish
better.
Ace
He
was
had
better.
KD and Jason. Now they're comparing him to
this man
Michael
is
Porter
not Michael
Jr.
Porter Jr.
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
read
no,
into
no, no,
that.
no, no,
I
no,
don't
no,
read
no,
into
no,
that.
no,
I
no,
just think that's the
I don't read into
narratives
that.
that they're gonna paint around them just because they trying to sell papers or do
Hold
their
on.
job.
Man,
Hold
that
on. Time
man
out. Time
said
out.
MPJ. That's
Let
Time
Ice
nasty,
out.
let Ice
man.
get into this,
Time,
man. Let Ice
time
get
out.
into this,
Time out.
man.
That
Do
man
you
is not
know?
no Michael
Do,
Porter
do you
Jr.,
know
bro.
who Michael Porter was before his back surgery? Do you know who Michael Porter Jr.
I
was
know
supposed to
He
exactly
was
who
be?
Michael Porter
nice though.
Jr. was, but that's not the
He was
Michael Porter
nice.
Jr. that they
That's
talk
not the
about,
one we
nigga.
know now
They
Hold
though.
on,
talk
hold on,
about the
hold on.
Michael Porter Jr. that played for the Denver
He was
Nuggets.
him.
Hold
He
on,
was him.
Iceman. Who you talking about, Iceman? I want to. What you talking about?
Michael Porter Jr. was supposed to be the next Paul George before his
Yeah,
back
he
surgery.
was. He
Yeah,
was.
that's a
So
fact.
now you compare Ace Bailey now to this Michael Porter Jr. You're bugging out. You know what I mean?
Facts,
You're
facts.
bugging out.
Yeah.
He's
Man, I
nowhere
told
close to
y'all they
this
said
Michael
Ace
Porter
value
Jr.
was going down.
No
Yo, wait,
disrespect to Michael. No disrespect to Michael Porter Jr. because he's still a solid NBA player.
Yes, he
But
is.
yeah,
He is.
wait till
Right?
Ace
but
bulks up. These guys are gonna be talking crap about the guy. He looks like a string bean now. Wait till he bulks up. Everybody's like,
The only
"Yo,
the only
he's
Michael
question
too
that we need
big."
the only question I feel like we need to ask is, you seen with Denver, you seen with Golden State, you seen with Giannis or Milwaukee, you seen that they were willing to give these players time to grow, as to
Right.
where Jokic won his first chip at what? How old is he? 29? He won that shit at like 27,
right.
28 ish. So
Hmm.
it's
Hmm.
like, are
Yeah,
you
he was like
willing as a
16, 17.
team?
Yeah.
Right. They kept him for years, mind you. So it's like, are you willing, if you get a player of that caliber, to watch him grow and develop to the point where if you got something there, if you got a championship team built around them, if they not winning at 23 or 24, most of these dudes won their chips at 26, 27 years old. Jordan won his
That's a
first chip
fact.
at 20,
Nah, I was
28.
about to say that too.
So it's
Michael
like,
Jordan.
are you willing to
Grow
watch
with
that
them.
player grow and develop
Exactly.
with them, and if they have a championship skill set, build a team around them in order to, you know what I'm saying, are we willing to have
So
that
LM.
patience?
So
Yeah, if
LM, do
they
you keep Dayron Sharp in the off season? You sign him?
Big Day Day.
Yeah, I'll keep Day Day. For sure, for sure. I think
How
You
much you
Day
got to
get?
stop looking for a star and start building a whole team.
How
These
much you
role
Yeah,
trying?
yeah, you got to look for a
these
How
team.
much
these
you trying?
role these role players are a lot. These role
More
players are a lot better
important.
than before, bro. I ain't
They
gonna lie
real.
to
They
you.
That
important.
depends
Leaf,
on who we
leaf, leaf,
draft,
leaf,
though. If we're gonna
leaf
think
one,
about day
leaf
one.
one, leaf
You
one.
you
San
can you
Antonio
can have
East.
a 20 you can have a 19-point score,
And
a 19-point per game score coming off your bench on a championship team, bro. Like you can have a not a 12 and 10, a 12 and a 12 point and a 9 point and a 9 rebound guy coming off your bench on your championship team, bro. Like
yeah.
I think we thinking with the glass half full with just a superstar and then everybody follow
Leaf.
along.
Hey, Leaf. I'm
I
following
don't
you, though.
know.
I think. Hold on. I think Leaf wants some San Antonio East type shit, like when they had Tim Duncan and all of them. You want the Nets to be sort of like that.
But my
You know
thing
what I
is,
mean?
with
Those are the teams
Dave,
that we
I
trying to
think
get to.
I
Do
think
we
the
want
Nets are
Davon
closer to
starting?
that than a lot of people think, bro. Like Jordy Fernandez is already making his voice heard, bro. If he ever is gonna win a championship in this league, bro, he gonna have that type of team.
But if you Breezy, the Dayron question is interesting because you got Dayron, you got Clowney to me as a four, but you got Dayron and you got Claxton. Like if you going for a center in this draft, bro, like are we gonna have three centers on the team? Like what does that mean
No,
for
Yeah, let me answer that.
either one of them?
you got
Let
to
me
trade one
answer
of
that.
them or let one of them go. Like if you draft
Let
them
me
against
answer that
in this draft.
because I know Jay can answer this question too. But you need three centers on the team regardless. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
you need a guy that can play power forward that can slide in the center. For example, I always use it when Claxton goes down. You only got Dayron, and then you slide Clowney or Tucson,
Zaire.
or you know what I mean, one of
So
them.
basically, you're saying Derek Queen, you are a net. That's what you were saying.
Yeah,
Okay,
That's
go
what I
ahead.
was
But but
saying.
Let's
but let me.
That's what
go.
But
I was saying.
what if you draft somebody that's just a five, not a four? What do
well,
you do then?
yeah, I mean, you can do that too, but
You could
it's
do
all
that.
how you want to build a team, right? Because you could have three centers,
Yeah,
right?
you can do it.
You,
You can do it.
you could
Bro,
still have three centers
hey,
because look,
Iceman, that's
any
so smart though. That's smart as fuck. Go ahead,
yeah,
bro.
I mean, you can
but
have
yeah,
three centers,
if you
bro. Dallas got that.
But
Shit.
yeah, you
Dayron's
can have
minutes
Sure
would
enough.
suffer. If
True.
Dayron's not even getting good playing time now, you had a common value with Derek Queen. Dayron's need like maybe 10 minutes. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
You
think
any
it
got
worked out for him
okay,
last
it
year.
is what it is.
That's
anytime,
what it is? Come on,
right?
Scott. Dayron just had a great game against OKC. One against two Giants, and he killed them. Like, that's a
Anytime
problem, potentially.
your center goes down and you only got two, you got to understand your power forward slides to center. Whoever's your power
right.
forward, you know what I mean? So
So is it safe
Clowney
to
gonna get
say you
cooked.
need? No, but
Yeah.
that's why you get Derek Queen though, because if we got hold on real quick. If you got Derek Queen, Clax, and Dayron, I think you can. That's a pretty good center rotation right there, and you hitting every wickets. Like you got the big guy in Dayron. If you go up against a bruiser, you play him. If you want a guy that can play the perimeter and switch, that's playing a small ball center, you play Clax, and then you still got your guy in Queen who could play that four, and he can still play a little five position at the same time if one of them get hurt.
I'm gonna
So
use
that's
The only scary thing with that logic, Joey, is I agree, but like I said, the NCAA tournament raises your draft stock. If Queen is balling out and doing what he doing in that tournament, I
Right.
don't know if we're gonna be there when it's our turn with the Milwaukee or the Knicks.
Bro, hold
Yeah,
up.
we don't know.
Is
Yeah.
all of these dudes making the tournament because they play
no,
on
No,
some
not
damn
all of them.
No,
mid ass
not
No.
all of them,
teams?
but I think Maryland is definitely making
Yeah,
it.
but I think Maryland is going to fit in.
Maryland is going there, so that's why I said if they're going to be in the tournament. So if he's playing well, who's to
But
say
if they
that a
get
team won't take
bumped,
him before
if
us?
they get bumped
man.
early, then it's a wrap.
Yeah,
I think we could
Yeah.
get. I think we could
Even if
get
he
Derek Queen.
balls out, if they get bumped and he don't
I just
show,
don't see us
Let-
keeping Dayron to not play a lot of minutes. I mean, he's shown you he could play 25, 30 minutes, but if you get a Derek Queen in common, it's going to be 10 minutes for Dayron. I think that's bad for his development. I think you have to move off of one of
I
Dayron or
think I
nah,
Claxton
personally.
and draft somebody. I think that's the right
would you
development.
take a risk and play Dayron at the four?
nah,
No, I
No,
wouldn't.
because
He's a
no.
five. He's a
too
He's
slow.
too.
backup
He's
five
too
right
slow.
now.
He's too
Yeah,
slow. He's too
too
slow
slow.
for that.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you something. If your team is playing better, other people play better. Their game go elevate.
Claxton Queen in the
People's
front court,
games
bro. I don't mind
elevate,
that,
man.
bro. I'm be honest with you.
They don't stay
You
stagnant.
putting Clax at the five and Queen at the four?
That's
I mean,
interesting.
it's
I
kind
don't
of
know
to
about
me, it's kind
that.
of interchangeable. I'm thinking of AD and Lively, bro.
You know what? Low key, I
Mm.
think you can even move Clowney to the three. I think Clowney can play the three.
I
Nah,
think
Joey Boy,
so.
no.
No,
Clyde doesn't have an
no,
Why
Look,
offensive
I'm
not?
game
just
like that.
saying.
nice,
No.
nice try. That's a
I'm
good
just
Nice
try,
try,
saying
but
nice
though.
no,
try.
no,
No, listen,
no.
listen to my logic though. All I'm saying is, listen. All I'm saying, if he improves,
Whatever this is gonna
listen,
crash and
Let him
burn, bro.
finish.
I'm
Let him
listen.
telling
But
you.
finish.
Let me
But
finish.
he has to
listen.
improve. He
Let him
has to
finish. Go
improve.
ahead.
He's still young, bro.
Yeah, he has to improve. He
All I'm
has to
saying
improve.
is, if Clowney can improve his ball handling skills, I see he's agile enough to play that position. I think he can
We
play it.
talking about a vast
Hold on.
improvement, bro, and I
No,
don't
I'm
see
Hold
it,
on.
no,
Well,
Hold
no.
bro.
on.
then if
Hold
you
on,
Hold
don't
on,
y'all.
see
It's
it
hold
not.
in
on.
him, he might
Hold
not
He's
be
on.
not
on the
that
Hold
team.
on.
bad.
Hold
Go
on. I
ahead.
agree with Joey, right? Because if you got to understand when you look at what he's saying, if you have a queen, right, your three doesn't necessarily have to be the creator because queen is your creator and your
Right,
point guard is your two
exactly.
guard. So your three
Exactly.
guard, he's going to be on the wing, catch and shoot, or you know what I mean, slash to the basket. That'll be
Three
his
and D.
job.
3 and D.
Exactly. So that become
Yeah.
his job when you got a creator like that on the
Yeah,
floor.
that
You know what I
sounds
mean?
good, Ice. But you look at the threes around the league; they
Well, you
have
can't.
enough
He has to improve.
ball
He
Yeah,
handle
has to
skill
improve.
you're
He
to
has
right.
to
to be able
improve.
to do what they do. Like,
Right,
Listen,
but
I don't think he that
you're looking at
bad
But
though.
Queen, you're looking
it's
at
not just
Queen's
that,
stats.
bro. Like
he
You're looking
has
at
to.
you're gonna be having him more on the perimeter, bro. Like, and his foot speed is not all that, bro. Like,
yeah,
I
but
ain't
But
gonna
he
he's
lie
has
to
to
you.
catching and
improve.
shooting. He's not
He's
he's not creating. But that's what I'm saying. Y'all painting the wrong
No,
picture.
no, no, no. I'm
He's in
talking
the
about
post.
defensively, bro. Like, if defensively, you're
he
gonna
has
have
to
him further
improve.
away from the
like
basket.
imagine him on
Hold
the if you
on.
facing Orlando, imagine him on a Franz, like who's already
Hold
6'10" and
on,
can
y'all.
move like a guard. Like
But he
Franz will
guard.
at
He,
the
he
destroy
Hold on,
three,
him,
Breezy
bro.
got
bro.
But
I'm
something
he
to
not
has
say,
gonna
to
guys.
lie to
Breezy
improve.
you.
got something to say, guys.
Hold on, y'all. Slow. I just want to slow it down. If y'all gonna give Derek Queen a lot of motion, I just want to read what it says about him. For one, he moved up to 5. From the beginning of the draft, they said that he
We
would be
keep
like, I
talking
don't know,
about him.
14 or 13. Now he's at 5.
Yeah, we gotta
So
stop talking about him, man.
right. So hold on. They said I think Derek Queen is the biggest riser of this year's draft class. One
Oh,
scout
it's
told
too
me. He
late.
said he has an understanding of the game that is well beyond his years,
Oh
and that's what
man.
leads me to believe he's top 10 worthy. An NBA front executive said the Raptors could use a big man, and while there's a debate with Duke's Kaman Malawak as well, I could see Queen being the pick. It could be surprising to some, but his shooting ability and physicality gives him some really strong potential, averaging 16 points, 9 boards, and 2 assists per game.
Damn.
Queen recently went for a combined 53 points in back-to-back wins over Rutgers and Nebraska. He has some Moses Malone in him with the style he plays with. He's a total throwback. Now, again, the reason why I wanted to read that is because, of course, Moses Malone, right? And we need somebody like that on our team, man. We
Yo,
need
I
somebody
think
like
he
that.
reminds me
Hold
of
up,
though.
they
I
said
might.
Moses Malone.
He does
Moses
remind me of
Malone.
him a little
This is
bit.
who
Oh,
he
all
remind.
right,
This is who
bro.
he
Okay,
reminds
I'm
me
all
of.
telling
right.
you the truth.
This
Let's
He
is who.
does,
calm
Hold on.
man.
down.
Y'all thought we
This
was
is who.
crashing out.
This is who he reminds me of a
No.
little bit. And I know he's a center, but as far as his skill set and the way he moves in his game, he reminds me of a bigger Scotty Barnes. That's who Derek Queen remind me of.
Wow.
Derek
Mm,
That's
Queen.
very,
okay, it's
that's
hard to
very
look at
interesting.
him. I see him as Moses. I can see the Moses Malone in him.
I
I'm
see
telling
like
you,
a
'cause
mix
Moses
of
had great footwork. He didn't even hardly jump off the floor.
I see a mix of Sangoon and Joker in him. I really do. And not
Yeah,
going
I
crazy
do
on the
too.
Joker side, but Sangoon more with
Yeah,
a
I
bit of
see
Joker
Sangoon.
offense.
I
He's
see
like a dark
Sangoon
skinned
too.
But
Jokic.
he's quicker
Yeah,
than
he's a combo
Sangoon.
big.
I
He's the
think he's quicker
ultimate
than
combo big in
San.
this draft. Like, if we
He's
have a chance to
quicker.
get him,
Yeah.
we
Because
should.
he's like,
Imagine him and Thomas on offense. That would be a sick combo. I even said this breezy a few months back. I said Thomas needs an offensive big that can help share the offensive burden. Him and Thomas, that would be a pretty lethal
Bro,
combination. I
yeah.
Cam
think that's
Thomas
probably
need
worth
to get
exploring.
healthy, bro. That's what he need to
Hey,
do.
Right,
I ain't
right,
gonna
right,
hold
right.
you. I ain't gonna hold you. I think our first pick, you gotta pick Derek Queen, bro. If we got like a
Dun
pick
dun
with like 7,
dun.
I'm serious.
We don't
I
need a
don't know,
king.
man.
We need a queen.
Nah. I mean, because everybody talking about picking the guard first, or picking one of these Trey Longs, one of
These
these other
these
guys y'all was
guards
talking
ain't
about.
winning.
I don't
These
know,
guards ain't
Joey.
winning championships
So
like that,
Joey, if
bro.
you had the
Outside of
6 through
Steph,
8 pick, would you take Derek Queen if it was 6
outside of
through 8?
Steph, bro, these
Abs-
guards ain't leading teams to championships like that,
bro,
bro.
Like,
Like,
so you,
absolutely. I'm taking Derek Queen. If we got him 6 through 8, 7 through 10, I'm taking Derek Queen, bro.
okay. I'm
If
open
he's
to that.
available.
I'm open to
How
it too.
many?
It's
How
not
many of
even a
y'all
comment
taking
at that
Derek
point.
Queen? I'm taking Derek Queen too. How many of y'all taking Derek Queen?
Me too.
With
I
I
don't
with
like
the
know.
with
him.
the
I don't
6
know
through
if
He's
he
a
10
got
liar.
pick,
Derek
I
Queen
would.
man,
right
hey,
Six
man,
now.
through 10, I
I
would
was
consider it.
taking Derek Queen 3 days ago, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I
I
don't know
took
what.
him a long time ago.
I don't even know why this is the discussion, bro. Like,
Alan,
come
you
on.
not
When I
taking
watched
Queen,
him
Alan?
play, I knew he was the
Nah, I don't
deal.
know. I don't know if I would take him
Because
one.
here's
I'm not
He
why
even
been
gonna
he
though.
lie.
been the most consistent freshman all
But
year.
here's why, guys. There's way more guards, talented guards in this
Yes, there
draft
is.
than there are big men.
There
I
is.
gotta
There
go with
is.
Queen. I'm sorry, I gotta get the big fella first. That's
I
just
Yeah, I
think
me.
do.
we.
I
I
agree
got
with
to.
you. There's a lot of good talent as far
You,
as
you know what would
guards
be
are
interesting?
concerned.
We draft Queen and we trade up for Jeremiah Fears. That would be an interesting draft night for Sean Marks. You
They
miss out on a top point guard, but you move up to get him and you still get Queen with your lottery pick.
they
There's a
got
ways to navigate this, man.
they
I'd be
got
open to
I
that.
don't
I ain't
know.
giving
they
up
got
I'm
Queen.
Fairs
50-50
at
on
7.
that.
John, they got Fairs at 7. They got us taking
Yo,
Fairs
John,
at 7
bro, should you do me a
right
favor?
now.
Stop mentioning trade and Sean Marks in the same
Breezy,
sentence, bro.
scroll up
It
I
a
don't
little
work.
bit.
know,
Man, I
Leaf,
don't
but
want
I
to
have to come up with
trade,
these
man.
hypotheticals, so
Stop.
maybe the guy will
Scroll down,
listen. Maybe
Breezy.
he'll
Stop it.
listen.
Scroll down to 7, Breezy. Because
No
they got us
trades,
taking
man.
Jeremiah at 7.
Okay,
So
if
who
you
y'all
miss out on
so if we
if you,
fall at 7, who you taking if Jeremiah Fears and Queen is on the board? Who you taking between the two?
I'm taking
Ooh.
Queen. I'm
Yeah, I'll
sorry.
take Queen too. I'll take Queen too. Maybe
I'm
Jaeger.
taking Queen.
Imagine we get Jaeger and Queen, two big 6+ guys,
I
man.
definitely
I'm
got
taking
That
that.
would be
Fizz.
play.
But John, that's
If we
Yeah,
leave
possible.
this
hello.
draft
That's
with
very
Jago and
possible.
Queen, bro,
Very
I'm
like
taking
I'm
Fizz.
possible.
I'm
good,
taking
bro.
Fizz, bro.
Because
I think,
because
I
because
think,
Jaeger is probably
I
going to be
like
between
Fizz,
like
man,
15
but
and 20.
bro, like, listen, LM, these guards ain't leading you nowhere, bro. Like,
What do you
huh?
mean?
out,
We
Huh?
seen guards.
outside of
Did
Steph,
we look
bro,
at the
what
guards
guard?
right now?
Nah,
Outside of
man.
Steph, bro, what guard is actually, bro, leading you
No,
to
Come
my
a
on,
thing
man.
title?
is,
Bro,
it's
Steph.
not that you
Steph
can't.
is.
It's not that I don't
SGA,
like
the
him,
SGA is
and I
having a good,
wouldn't take him.
having a great year. Luca led Dallas to the finals, but he needed help with
My thing
Kyrie and
is,
them
So
niggas in the
But
front
why
have
is the
line.
more
championship the
scorers,
standard?
but you
These
have
dudes got
so
to worry
The
about getting to
championship
Western
standard is not
Conference
a guard.
Finals.
It's wings and bigs,
hey,
bro. Yeah,
all
Bro,
I'm
even
saying
Steph
is
Curry took years before he won a chip, bro. You're not gonna sit here and
yeah,
act like he,
yeah,
he
but
won it
but
at
okay,
23
all
years
right. And
old.
in terms of lead guards of their team, bro, you got Steph, Magic, Isaiah, bro. Who else is winning championships? And they was the
man, go
best
get that
guard.
big
I'm
fella, man.
talking about
Stop
for
playing.
us, we got way more to worry about before we even think about
We just
a
need a
guard leading us
playmaker,
to a
bro. That's what
championship,
we
bro.
really need. We need
Here.
better versions of these
Yo.
players.
And I'm
Yo,
going
if
Fizz because
if
we
we
need a
if we
guard.
no,
walked
no,
I
away,
no,
don't think you
no
wait,
understand,
wait.
bro.
disrespect. No
I don't give a
disrespect
shit
to
where the
Clark.
playmaker is at. He could be
No,
he could be 6'9".
hold on, Leaf. No disrespect to Classic Dayron, but when is the last time the Nets had a real solid big man, like star
somebody could
potential
Brooke
score.
big man?
Lopez.
Brooke
Brooke
Lopez, it's
Lopez?
Rick
Lopez, it's
Lopez.
Yeah,
Lopez.
that's it.
Really,
Yeah,
it's Lopez.
But, yeah.
it's been a while though. And my thing is like Brooke, he really didn't start peaking until like his later years on the Nets, bro. Like, come on, man. We
I
need
tell
somebody, bro.
I tell you
We
this,
need somebody
Joey.
in the front court.
Joey, I think Derek Queen and Jaeger Den would be a great combination. 6'11", 6'8". Imagine Thomas being surrounded by bigger players on the court.
Exactly.
It'd be hard to
Hey,
do anything to Thomas when you have Jaeger
LM.
going to the rim and Derek
I think
Right.
I'm going
So
with
at the
Ellen.
rim. So it could
I'll
be
take
work out better
Fizz.
even that
LM.
way.
Hold on,
Like
real
you
quick,
gotta get
LM. So
bigger.
you telling me if you had Derek Queen next to Igor Demin and him Thomas in the lineup, that's not legit
That'd be
going
fun.
forward.
That'd be fun.
That
That'd be
might
I
be
fun.
would.
I don't mind.
Queen won't be
I
my
don't
first
mind that. I
pick,
don't mind
but
that.
I wouldn't
That's a
mind
good
that.
start to me, bro.
Queen
Like
just won't be
Hell
my first
yeah.
pick.
that's a good start to me, bro. Now, in terms of how it's gonna end up, bro, like in the future, bro, that remains to be seen. But that's a decent start.
Then we
Now,
just gonna get the Benson next year. That's all. And we
That'd be
rocking.
bro, we
woo.
not going. No,
That'd be
no, we
fun.
hold up, stop.
You draft
Bro,
Fizz.
see
That's
what
why you
you
draft
To,
the
to
Fizz,
point
me,
that
bro.
you
to me,
bro.
to me,
If we end up
Austin
with
Noel is an
Yago and
underrated
if we
pickup
end up
if
with
we get
Yago and
Austin,
Queen out
bro.
of this draft, and them niggas is plugging in 30 something minutes a game, as starters, bro, on our team, on our least talented team, bro. Like with Jordy at the helm, we're not getting the number 1 overall pick, bro. Like we need to just get that shit out of our minds. So
I don't know,
so
Leaf.
yes, it
I don't
You
is.
know.
still, Leaf.
Bro,
You still
how
got
we
to go through.
what we gonna
You,
get? We gonna get better players with Jordy and be trasher, bro? How that
bro.
work?
My thing is, Leaf. They still young, Leaf. They still got to go through their growing pains in the league, bro. I mean,
I
Right.
I
think
don't
Asa.
expect.
I think Asa
I,
Noel is another
Them
underrated
niggas,
pickup
bro. Them
that you
niggas is
can
due for
probably look at.
26 wins, bro. Right there, bro. Ain't
I
no
so,
So
way
so
with
next,
Jordy.
Leaf. So about to listen, Leaf. As long as we draft right
let
this
me
season,
see.
next season could be a total wash. We could trade away the vets that got to go. We can make this a lot more easier if Sean Morris can correct it all this summer. We can forget about the
Yo,
dad this year.
top,
This
the
year,
You
try and
top
tell
correct
you
some of
10.
that
this.
at
Yo,
that,
I
bro.
know.
Hold up. If you trade away the vets at that point, you telling Jordy, bro, yo, I need you to screw up the lineups, bro. We got AJ DeBonce up in there.
Facts. I mean, next year's draft, Sean, I think Jordy should be with
Yo,
whatever we got to do best for the season. Like
we're
always has
arguably
been.
talking about next year in 2026. You're arguably talking about the top 6 or 7 being better than this top
Right.
6, top 7.
Oh
Like
man,
Right.
Hey, listen,
if you talking
hey,
about
listen. I
the
agree
Leaf,
with you, but at this,
the difference is if Nets fans is we're not arguing about getting 5 or 4 next year, bro. We're not. That is just a simple fact. If we got the 5th pick next
exactly.
year, nobody is arguing that because the top 5, top 6 is way better than this top 5, top 6. So nobody's gonna be
lies.
arguing, yo, why the 4th pick is, yo, why we getting the 4th pick? Why we getting the 5th pick?
Nate,
No one is arguing that.
I'm taking
I
Nate.
wouldn't be
I'm
arguing. I
taking
wouldn't be
Nate.
arguing with
I'm
that
Nate
at all.
ASAP.
I wouldn't be
You
arguing
talking
that at
about you can
all.
get a Nate Mint who's
Man,
already
y'all still gonna be
6'11",
arguing.
bro. And
Yo,
Nah,
like
not at all,
this
bro.
is these.
Y'all still gonna be like,
I
nah, I
just
want
think that
number
the
1.
Because
nah,
here's
we're
my
not
thing.
arguing
Like,
over that next year.
here's my thing
this
though.
shit
Like,
never stops, man.
no, listen. I want the
It never
top.
stops.
I want a top 4 pick, right? But if we don't end up with it, I'm not crying over it. Like, I'm cool with Derek Queen and Ego Demin. I'm a happy Brooklyn Net fan with that. Even though I ultimately want a top 4 pick, I'm not gonna cry over that. I'm not. You know what I mean?
yeah, but when
I
you
don't
can
know.
That's where you
when
see the
you can pick a
upside.
Jeremiah and you can get a Thomas Sorber or you can get a Rasheer Fleming, yo,
That
I'm trying
works
to tell you
too. That
that
works too.
changes.
Even if a Shea Fleming for us, like he got an NBA body, like
Right,
All right, so
right.
hold on, y'all.
250 already and 6'10".
Yo,
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. So I'm gonna read what they say about Jeremiah Fayes. Y'all already spoke on him, and then I'm gonna go to Rashard Flemings. They said Fayes, a 3-level scorer with a strong ability to change pace and make plays for his teammates. The 6'4" Fayes is only 18 years of age and has the upside to be a real dark horse in this year's draft. To be averaging 16 points, 4 boards, and 4 assists with the workload he has on a Sooners squad, that is the back half of the SCS, has been very impressive. So he's getting recognition. And again, he was somebody that was outside of the top 10 in the beginning of the season too. Now he's in the top 10. So I'm just saying, remember
It's a
that.
lightning bolt.
Hey,
Casparis was
yo, I
number
like
6.
him.
Remember? No, I'm just
it
saying
was,
the draft
it
got
was,
switched around a little bit because
Yep.
Casparis was number 6. Now he number
I'm
9.
telling you, it's going to change again.
I don't know the hype is
The
with
draft
Casper. He's
stock,
It's
probably
going to
one
change
draft stock I'm
again.
like, eh.
is not accurate. It's going to be
Well,
switching a lot over these past few
Yeah, it's
months.
going to
Hold
change
on,
again.
hold on. I
all right,
wanted to
well, let the
read.
shit change, bro. Go ahead.
I wanted to read Rasheed Fleming because y'all just. I think LM
He
just.
right there at 19.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm
Minnesota.
looking for his bio. See if I could read up on him real quick. They just talking. Let me see his stats. They got him listed at 692.40. Ain't from Jersey? Okay.
And he shoots
Um,
40% from 3 as well. Like he's
he's
been doing very well from that.
Who you talking about?
yeah.
You talking about
Rich,
Fierce?
No,
No,
Rasheer
Rasheer
Fleming.
yeah. So
Fleming?
He
Rasheed,
played at St. Joseph's.
yeah,
Shit,
No,
hold up.
he's interesting because again, he
Shit, Rasheed
shooting
Fleming. Hold up, Rasheed
56%
Fleming.
for one, so he's shooting the ball very well. You know what I'm
That
saying?
nigga
Mhm.
is in a that nigga is in a late first round.
Bruh, again, and he averaging 8 boards. Yeah. These are
That
Jordy
nigga's a
statistics.
Yeah.
junior, bro. Oh yeah, come on. Yeah, yeah.
he's only
Next.
20 years old.
I mean, but he almost averaged a double. Like he's almost like shit. He's almost at 9 rebounds
He
per
better be
game.
averaging almost a double. This nigga been in college 3 years.
Compared to the age we got Jalen Wilson, he's younger than Jalen Wilson when we got
This
him.
nigga been in college 3 years.
You gotta go watch him though. When you watch him, that 3 years, you didn't even think about his 3 years.
Where was
You can go. He can play the 3 and he can play the 4,
me to watch
bro.
him, bro? Where was this nigga name 2 years ago?
What's his height and weight?
Leave. That's the case in every draft. You're
What's
gonna hear players in the late round. Yes.
A junior?
Yes. You hear guaranteed next year, 2026, you're gonna hear about somebody at around freaking 22 or whatever.
Bro, he gonna be 21 and he gonna be 21, bro, by the time the tournament over.
Bro.
That's bad.
Why what's his height and his weight?
Drafting 21-year-olds.
He's 6'9", Joey. 6'9", Joey.
240.
Oh, he's 6'9"? Okay, so he a wing. He like a wing then.
He could play the 3 and he could play the 3 and he could play the 4.
He's okay. 3-4.
He could play the 3 and the 4.
He is 6'9" power forward. He just started averaging 18 and 10 in college,
I think he's
bro,
better. I think he's better in Clowney in the fact that he can put the ball on the floor. He has
I hate when y'all get to the late portion of the draft, bro. Y'all might as well talk about Johnny Broom, bro. Like, come on.
Man.
Wow, there's some interesting prospects in the late draft, Lee. They could be 1 or 2 really good guys for us potentially.
I don't care about interesting nigga. I care about top talent. We got late in the draft picks
it's
before,
funny y'all
bro.
say
That's
that
all we've been getting.
It's funny y'all say that. It's funny y'all say that because that goes to Scott's point in terms of we can get elite talent in the lower drafts, but then you got Lee saying, "Yo, why are we worried about the lower draft? We gotta worry about the lottery pick." What's the point?
Yeah, we need to, bro. Look at our record, bro. Like, of course we need to be. Y'all was just talking about getting 2 top 15 picks.
Leaf, you know that Thomas Sorber and Boogie.
You just gotta do your job.
Leaf, you know Thomas Sorber, Boogie Flynn are going to be in that top 20 portion of the draft now, right?
Right.
Because of their injuries, so they're very gettable for us. Boogie Flynn and Thomas Sorber. They could be good insurance pieces.
Thomas Sorber is his son. Yep. So
say we miss out on top. Say we miss out on top point guard or top center. They're right there.
Bashir Clem is not even that low. He might go 19.
Hold on, bro. I don't need my blood pressure raising this time of night, bro. Listen, bro. Y'all, we just 5 minutes ago, bro. Everybody in here said Derek Queen and Yegor in this draft, bro. I'm good, bro. Why are we talking about these late out of the blue? We've been getting late picks. What have they done for us? Stop telling me that we gonna get Tom Brady late in the draft, bro. We not.
Say you don't
that's just you putting high expectations.
That's what you think.
I'm gonna tell you that.
You don't know that, Leaf. You don't know that, Leaf.
Exactly.
No,
at the end of the draft, right? Towards the end, what you want to see? The 20s? In the 20s, Boogie Flynn, Thomas Sorber, Neat Clifford, Donnie Freeman, Danny Wolf, Colin Murray Boyles.
Danny Wolf is kind of
nice. Leaf, what you know about these people down here? Because most of you people down here is bucket getters.
Not a damn thing, bro. Why do I need to know about bucket getters late in the first round, bro? What buckets are they getting, bro? Which one of these niggas is going? Oh, okay, all right. Wait a second, bro. Which one of these niggas are gonna be on the level of Cam Thomas? Because we got him at 27. Because you know why I say that? Because that's the barometer, bro. We got somebody at 27.
If you want to talk about barometer,
we got somebody at 27.
You should be talking about.
And guess what? We projected to get the 27 pick this goddamn year. This shit is crazy. They stay giving us the 27
pick.
I'm tired of 27.
Can we even take the time right now, Breeze, to look at what the actual
numbers are?
You're
not projected to get no 27 pick.
That Nick,
hello. Go on, take it on right now, bro. They got us at 27 getting I do zero. Who the hell is
Colin Murray Boyles. You know what I mean? Yo.
I think the problem is
shout out to Iceman for giving these late first round niggas some love, bro.
I think the problem is you're talking about Tom Brady, bro. At the end of the day, we need a team, a complete roster of guys who can do other things. Rasheed Fleming ain't
Exactly.
gonna be no Tom
Bruh, we
Brady.
ain't going,
But if he an
bruh.
elite role player
We ain't
for
going to
us, I'm
draft.
fine with
We
that.
not going to get a
Right,
whole championship team out of the draft. That's unrealistic as
bro.
fuck.
Leave. Nobody is saying that.
No,
We're
Right,
nobody's
saying we
saying that.
need better talent off the bench.
right.
You need
You
better
said you
talent
said
off the
Bruh,
bench.
you
all of
just
These
these
guys are
players
gonna be
that we got
bottom
right
dwellers.
now are bench players, bro. What you mean?
And
We
they
need better
not
starters.
talented than
That's
most
what
of
we
the
need. That's
players
what we
at the
need.
lower at the
We
lower
got
Let
end of the
Ice
bench
say
players
something.
draft.
Let
out
Ice
here
say what he has to
now.
say. Wait,
hold
let
on,
Ice say what
Lee.
he has to say.
You just said earlier we need to upgrade these players, and I'm telling you right now how we can upgrade these players, and you saying nah. Like, what are these niggas gonna do for us? If you trying to upgrade Tyrese Martin or Iwoma, I'm telling you right now, like Rasheed Fleming, Danny Wolf,
Rasheed
Ian
Fleming is
Johnson.
10 times better than
I'm
Tosan.
I'm
Hey,
mad as hell
I'm
I'm
trying to
mad
tell
as
you.
hell that those are the names that you brought up. If we had 100, first off, bro, if we 100% healthy, bro, those niggas are not touching the court, bro, at all, bro.
That's what you think.
Leaf. You
That's
don't
what
want to
you think.
mention.
That's what you think.
Leaf. You don't
That's not
mention
the
Boogie
You talk
case.
Fland.
about
That's not true,
Mikal
Lee.
I
Bridges
have to
touching
One
disagree
his
with
second,
you
one
defense.
second.
there.
Get the
Leaf.
fuck out of here.
Wait,
Y'all
Leaf,
just
you know
throwing
why I
up.
mentioned Boogie Flan
He's
Sword? Because
trash.
let's say we don't get lucky with the top part of it. These are two guys who meet two positions we need: point guard and center. That's what Ice is
Yep.
trying to tell you.
Listen,
They meet the
I
positions
look
I
that we
agree with
need.
you.
Boogie
Yep.
Flan and Sorber, bro. I didn't argue that y'all on that, but any
Yo,
other
what pick
names
was Nas
outside of
Reed?
that, any other
Boogie too
names
little,
outside of
man.
that, bro, y'all gotta leave me the fuck alone, bro. Like
Yeah, you
I'm not
tripping.
doing this.
You're so you drafting three players. That's it. If they in the,
Leaf
unless
like the
Leaf,
name
you sound
Big
unless
Cloud.
Leaf, you
if they
sounding
not
like a
unless
clock
Bruh.
demon.
Wow.
if they not
Hold on,
inside 20, bro, you're not drafting, bro.
I
Hey,
said what Ice. I
hey,
listen. I gave you Sorba and I gave you Boogie Flan. I'm
Leaf,
fine with that.
Easy took shots, bro. He said you a clout
Yo,
chaser.
please
He took
drop the
shots.
link for Easy, man. Let Easy come up in here, man.
Easy, man. Yo, mind your goddamn business, man.
Yo,
Yo,
I
Oh
just think that
damn.
Leaf is misunderstanding the fact that cool. If you talking about Tom Brady potential from the lottery picks, then I'm with you because it's like okay, they picked in the lottery. Yeah, you want them to be something. But if you talking about the later on picks, who you looking at your team like, all right, he may not be the Tom Brady, but if he could be a valuable bench piece coming off the bench for us, that's better than Tosan or whoever the hell is on the bench, then
right,
yeah, I'm with it. Get
Man,
us some better
exactly.
talent off the bench.
for okay, all
Right.
right, but hold on. But for the positions that these niggas play, I'm looking at Sorber, center, Cam Jones from Marquette, two guard, Jace Richardson, two guard, 6'3", Cam Jones, 6'5". I'm looking at Rasheed Fleming, power forward, 6'9", 240. I'm looking at Sergio, 6'6", international, from Valencia, point guard /2. I'm looking at Boogie Flan, 6'2", buck 75.
Yeah,
I'm
he too
looking at
little though.
yeah. You didn't, bro. I weigh buck 90, bro. I can move this nigga.
I like
Come on,
Boogie,
bro.
but he little as hell, bro. Pause.
Ice,
Yeah,
Don't
he
Ice.
don't.
is.
What are your thoughts on Carter Bryant? Ice. He's a small forward, but he's 225 pounds. Is this somebody that you can sympathetically
So just to
look
continue
for
on in the
us?
late portion of this draft, I'm looking at Danny Wolf, 7-footer, 250. I'm looking at Ado Theoro, 6'8", 220, 3/4 from Arkansas. I'm looking at another 6'4" two guard, another undersized nigga. I'm looking at Johnny Broom, who might be player of the year for number one Auburn. Center it was a senior, 22 years old. I'm looking at Alex Caravan, a small forward slash power forward, 6'7", 219. Out of all of these niggas that you name, other than Sorba and Boogie Flan, and I think he named you name Rasheed Fleming. Out of all of these niggas, bro, like I'm looking at the niggas that's in our start lineup right now as bench players. I'm just looking to add other talented players to this team that could put these players that we have in the start lineup in a right spots. That's what I'm looking at.
Wait,
I don't.
Leaf. Half this
Okay.
lineup is not
They
even
right
complete. Three quarters are
spots.
not going to be
Right.
here.
Yeah, okay.
Leaf. We still have to construct a team. Half this team ain't going to be here in 3 to 4 years. What do you want
Bro,
to add?
first, you talking about they right spots. Half of the dudes in the lineup not even gonna be on the freaking team.
Thank you,
It's
Ella. Thank
on the
you.
championship
Exactly,
team.
Ella.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen. Hey, listen.
What
Hey,
right
listen.
spots?
It's a fact.
Listen. Hold up. First off, we talking about this time next year, bro. Like as opposed to a championship roster. I get
Yeah.
what y'all saying. We talking
And who
about this
knows in
time.
free agency if they gonna be here next year?
Wait, Leaf,
You
who's
still
going
got
to
to
be
be through
here
the
in Leaf
off
next year?
season.
Wait, Leaf, tell us who's going to be here next year.
The only reason why
You telling me Tucson is coming back?
hold up, the only bruh,
Yeah,
hell
he is
nigga,
though, but
why
yeah.
you keep
Hold
bringing
on,
up
man.
the nigga that I don't like the most, bro? Why you do that?
Hey,
Because
come
it's
But
proving
on.
my
I
point.
don't
You're
like the
gonna
Tucson's
niggas.
back
you
I
though.
don't
This is
like
how
the
Tucson
niggas
Tucson
that
is
ICE
jerseys
like, bro.
works.
Like ICE
yo
is
you
looking at these niggas. I'm not. Stop
yo
That's what I'm
doing
trying to
the
this.
tell you.
fact
He's
of the
coming
matter
coming
is
back though.
leave you're
Tucson gonna
yelling.
get a two-way.
The fact of the matter is, if you listen, I'll explain my point. You're going to draft these guys. Some of these dudes are going to have to go. You're not keeping a full roster and keeping 4 rookies on the team, and y'all just gonna be kumbaya, and and the
No.
whole roster is gonna be full
I'm
with
gonna
10
tell you.
players
I'm
that
gonna
you got
tell
to
you why we
develop.
gotta sign more players than we actually get out of the draft. The reason being is because we have to use 75% of the cap. That's why, bro.
That's
The
fine,
CBA,
but it don't mean we got
the
to keep most of
CBA.
these dudes.
I mean, well, yeah, most of these dudes know, but hell, we probably gonna get niggas more scrubbier than this, bro. That we gotta sign the 1 year deals and shit, bro. Like as opposed to drafting these bum ass
Look,
niggas in the late portions of the rounds and then dealing with them all after the fact. I
I tell
understand
you
them
You
what.
niggas
calling
is
them
first.
bums? These
Hold
Hey,
niggas
on,
you
ain't
I
better
just
tell
than
said
you.
you
half of
like
the
Hold
Boogie,
on,
bench.
so
hold on,
now
Lee.
they're
Hold on.
bombs? What
I tell you
the
something about the last
hell?
person you named in the draft, right? Alex Caravan, right? I would draft Alex
Whoa.
Caravan, but he's
Why
better
would you
than
draft Excalibur?
because he's better than everybody on the two-way, and he's better than I would say majority of our bench. He's better than majority of our bench.
Majority of our bench, bro.
Yeah,
Okay, all right. So
Alex
so
Caravan is
So
he's
so
like
so
what's the
the
dude Jerome?
niggas on this team that you've been
Not,
telling me about, like Toson and Martin and all
hey,
of these other players, bro,
I'm
he better
telling
than them. You've been telling us about these players, bro. You
you
Ice,
that.
you
Wait,
did
let
this.
Ice finish his point
Hold
on
on.
Caravan. He didn't get to talk
Yeah,
about him. Let him finish.
right. The dude is nice. The dude is like Caravan. I compare Caravan. What's the dude on Cleveland that like they 6-man? Is his name Jerome something?
Ty Jerome? Ty Jerome?
Ty
Yes.
Jerome.
Alex Caravan is like him, and I'll put him in
Interesting.
that category. He's that type of player, right? So when I talk about players now, Lee, they for now. Like I like my guy Tyrese Martin, even though he be messing up. I like Tucson. He's on the team right now. But when you saying like we need to upgrade, I understand that too. And I'm telling you, these are the players that you want to draft to upgrade, right? If you don't like Tucson, if you don't like Martin, if you don't like Jalen Wilson, like you said, you got to go in the draft. And these are the guys that I'm naming could definitely give them a run for the money or take their position.
And we
You know what
talking
I'm saying?
about the late rounds and second rounds. Like we don't gotta do that. That's our enemy. That's playing on the other side of the freaking bridge. Who was a second round pick, and the nigga's an all star. Like we gotta be real about the projections of what we talking about. I like what Scott said.
Just to let
I'm
you
not
know,
saying
Alex
that. I'm
Caravan
not.
numbers was better last year, but they what hold up, wait a minute.
He's a
2024 NBA
baller.
drafting scouts.
He's a baller. Alex Caravan is a hooper. I
He
promise
was
you.
supposed to come out last year.
And he
How the
didn't. And he's coming out this year, and he's still in the first round. You know what I mean? Oh well, some drafts he's in the first round, some he's in the second. But I would still draft him. He's a baller.
My thing is, I'm not looking
So to
for
Ice's
like.
point, there are a number of combinations to get this right. We just have to
Exactly.
use flexibility to our
And
advantage here.
if you talking
listen,
about
going back to
Scott's
what
point
we
as to
originally
where we
said.
can get somebody that's late, or so we never know which one of these picks could blossom, whatever they pick that. I'm looking at that like we can get one of these guys.
I'm trying to
They
find
not they
highlight.
not be
I'm
all
trying to
star,
find
but
games
they
of
can
this.
be
I'm trying to
valuable off the
find
bench.
games of this dude where he went off, bro. Only thing I'm seeing is 3 months ago, 11 months ago,
Nah, you gotta
5 years
watch the
ago,
you gotta
like
watch the
a year
games, man.
ago.
He impacts the game big time, bro. He
Look at
impacts the game, and he plays alongside Liam McNeely,
look at
which is
Boston
higher
with
in the
Derek
draft.
White.
3-point shooter. They got him going higher. He plays on the same team. Trust me, the dude impacts the game. He blocks shots, he rebounds, he shoots the three, he can handle the ball, he could drive to the basket, he could create. He does everything. That's why I say he's in that Ty Jerome category, bro. You can't look at. You got to watch the games to see him play. You know what I mean? He's an impact player.
Look at Boston with Derek White. This guy was on the
Wait,
bench.
I know we
They
ain't
were
care.
going.
I
I'm
know we
not.
ain't. Hold up.
Oh,
Wait. Yo, Scott.
I'm
Yo,
not
if you
saying.
about to do what I think you about to
I'm
do,
just saying his
I
skill
swear to
set
God,
fit.
bro.
Leaf, you're missing his point, bro. That's
You
not.
know,
That's not. And
Dennis
I know where
Rodman
he's
played
going.
Division
That's
two
not what he's
I'm not
saying.
basketball.
saying that that'll be your number one pick.
Exact. Yes. Like,
I'm
come on,
saying
bro.
you
Let's not
got
be
other
dumb.
picks.
JUCO.
You have to
Derek
be.
White was a JUCO
And Wright
player.
is a. Even look at freaking. If you look at Pritchard for Boston, like he's a valuable bench piece coming off the team. That he a bucket getter.
He a
Yeah,
Like
bucket.
you need players like that on the
Pritchard is a
bench
spot
that's
up
gonna.
shooter, bro.
use a
He can
lot.
Whatever.
create. I don't know what you talking about. That
Use a
I
nigga,
Whatever
think
lot.
you
it's
want to
he could
say.
create. I don't
Use
know
a
what you
lot.
talking about.
He impacts off the bench, bro.
Oh,
He
you
don't
talking
stay
about
Exactly, and
Pey?
bench,
you
Oh,
bro.
my
need.
bad. You
Immediate
talking about? Hold
impact.
up. You talking about Peyton Pritchard? Yeah, Peyton Pritchard is the best backup in the league right now. Bugging. He the
Yeah,
best
that's what I'm
backup center. He
saying.
the best backup guard in the league.
Like
I hate
you
that little
need players
motherfucker.
on the.
Stand
Yeah,
him.
he can ball
I
though.
don't like
I
him
don't like him
neither.
either, but he can ball. I'll give him that. But
Right.
that's what I'm saying. You need players off the bench if you're talking about a championship team one day who can do what a Peyton Pritchard can do or whoever else can do off the bench. Like, yo, our starters is out. Let's see what the bench players can do. You know what I'm saying? Add a little bit more value, which I think you can get in this, not necessarily in this draft, but if you're gonna do a mixture of drafting and trading, bro, we need to upgrade our bench. I feel once we get the starters going, we need to upgrade that bench heavily. Like
Right.
that is a fact.
You even got players in the second round of this draft. That's nice. You know what I'm saying? That's nice, nice. You know what I'm saying? I mentioned it with Pod on my. What you think about Miles Bird?
Oh,
Miles Bird, I
me?
like Miles Bird.
Second
Miles Bird
round,
is
right?
nice.
Yeah, he's going like pick 40 right now. But that's what I'm saying. Like Miles Bird, you want Miles Bird on your bench. Plays
I think he's
defense.
like a 6'7" shooting guard.
Yeah, plays and
Like
he's defensive, play the passing lanes. You know what I'm saying? He does everything.
I mean,
But
bro, let's not draft that nigga. Let's get him down the line or some shit, bro. Like when he on a miserable team or something like that, bro. Like that nigga still be available then. Like, bro, why we gotta
Eh,
draft these
I
niggas
don't
now?
know
I don't know if you
though.
want to play on a
no,
bad team at that point,
you
Leaf.
want
Like,
to draft
prices
him
don't
now.
count at
That's
that
what
point.
you want to
We
do.
draft him now, bro, and he show out in early in the beginning, bro. Then we gonna have to pay this nigga early.
But then he's playing well. Wait, if he's playing well, why would you want to let him go? Leaf. What are we talking about here,
I'm
Leaf?
not saying
Realistically,
let
the
him.
players
No,
you
I'm
gotta
not. I'm not
is it the
saying
players
for.
you gotta play
Hold up.
early, the
Wait a
Tatum's
minute.
and
I'm
the
not saying for
Shays.
us to let him go, bro. If he on a shit squad like Washington and he doing okay off the bench, but he ain't gonna get no love, man, because he ain't in no 6 man of the year nominations, and then we could get him for some small dough. That's what I'm saying. I'm not
We
saying
don't
I'm.
know that though.
Yeah, we don't know that. I think Ella made a valid point. Our bench needs to be flawless when we're ready to compete again. Our bench has always been one of our biggest reasons why we can never put it together. Like, we need a strong ass bench to go
We
along with the core we
definitely
have.
do.
Most definitely, LM. Like, that has to be a priority, like a
Obviously,
top priority.
If you want to,
obviously the starters is a priority now because you want to get your
The
stars
whole
Right.
right.
damn
But
team is a priority. The way y'all
that's what
niggas
I'm.
talking.
But wait, we're
You've
only
No,
been
the
breaking
way
it down
you
to
nah.
its
talk,
Leaf a flip
elements,
flopper.
the way
Leaf's a
Leaf.
you
flip
talking,
flopper.
man.
Leaf's a flip flopper. Leaf is a flip flopper because you
How
saying
am I
that and
flip
Yo.
flopping?
you a flip flopper because you was saying just a couple of pods ago, yo, none of these players is gonna
Right.
be here and none of these players is not it. Cam
When
Thomas
we
is
win a
nice. They're
Exactly.
gonna be off the
championship, I'm
team,
not
and
talking
now
a
you
year from
saying
now, bro. They're gonna obviously be here next year.
Yo, LM is
I said
cooking.
when we win a champion, when we win 50 games, they're not gonna be here. That's down the line, nigga. What
that's
you
Yo,
what I
talking
just
about?
said.
You feel like
yo,
That's
that.
what
Leaf
Hell
I'm
is like, we
no.
gotta
I'm
get
saying.
talking
Gase. We
about
gotta
this
get Gase
time next
going.
year. We're talking about this draft. This draft is happening in a couple of months, LM. We're gonna sign these.
Leave.
We're gonna get these niggas and
Leave.
sign these niggas
We
out of the first
constantly said,
round.
Leave. We constantly said, and you have said on record when we talk
When we
about
win
not only
50
this
plus
year,
games, say what I
yes,
said, bro.
not only this year.
Don't
Wait,
misquote
hold
me.
on. Wait, hold on. Not only this year, because I get it, they might not be on the team this year, but you have said when we are the championship team, when that championship roster is built, none of these players are going to be here. The majority of these
Yeah,
players is not going to be on this team.
I
That is
did
a
said
fact.
that. Yeah, I did say that. But here's the thing, bro. That's down the line. I wasn't talking a year from now, bro. I wasn't talking after this draft. this draft, you're talking about Alex Caravan and who else he just said? What he said? Miles Bird and niggas,
Danny
motherfuckers like
Wells.
Rasheer Fleming and and,
Danny
and, and
Wells.
Thomas Sorber and
Danny
and Boogie
Wells.
Flynn and Dan
Danny
and Dan.
Wells.
And Danny Wolf and all of these players, bro, they're
I
coming
like
out
them.
of this draft, bro. These sound like players, bro, that's gonna be moving around from team to team, bro, in their careers. That's
You
what
talking
it
about
sounds like.
Sorber and Flan? Wait, you
Some of
talking about
them
Sorber and
might
Flan?
get a ring.
Some
Sorber,
of them,
Right. Oh,
Some
one
of
of
them
them might
might
get a
end up with a
ring.
ring.
Like we don't know. Like
have
Some
you
of them
we
checked, have
might
you
talking.
end
checked
up with a
Thomas
ring.
Sorber's numbers? Leaf Sorber was like one of the best rebounders in his draft class. Even with the injury, he was
Thomas
still
Bro,
playing well.
Sorber
wasn't
is
Draymond
averaging
Green? Wasn't Draymond Green
9.7
a second
rebounds.
round pick?
I could
Yes, he
see.
Like,
was. And
I could see.
believe me, he
9.7
still
ain't
Draymond,
didn't
nothing
get
to
the
sneeze
Draymond,
at.
ring.
Draymond.
That's not
Hold
to
up,
sneeze.
wait a minute. Draymond is an anomaly, and y'all all know it, bro.
No, it
Just
ain't no
no,
anomaly.
it is
no,
an
we not
anomaly.
doing
How
that.
many second
We not
round?
doing
How
that.
many
Oh
second round
man,
niggas? What you mean, bro? We
what?
can count on one hand
You
how
I'm
got
many
an
talking.
second
I'm
MVP
round
talking.
that
niggas
was
To,
a
that we
second.
know
You have
that's
an MVP
impactful.
that was a second rounder.
So Leaf, what do
exactly.
you want us to do, Leaf, to fix
Hold
this
on,
draft? If you don't like us
hold on,
getting players in the back end, how can we fix this then? Like,
hold on. Time out, time
Jalen
out, time out.
Brunson.
Hold on,
Jalen Brunson was a second rounder. Like what?
Yes,
Like
he
what are we
is.
talking?
hold on. Time out, time out. I just want to say two things. One, Easy joined the panel. I want to go to Easy. And two, we
oh
seen
damn,
success. Two, we seen success out of the late in the draft, first round, and a lot of our draft pick shit. A lot of our lineup is late second round or, I mean second round or late first
And
round.
them niggas ain't
It's a
got
lot of
no
what our
success.
lineup is. So I'm saying that to say, it's quality players. So shout to Iceman. He watched college basketball. I'm not trying to shit on Leaf, but he don't watch college basketball. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, easy. Talk to us, easy. Easy join the panel. You see what it is
easy.
already, easy. But I just want to say shout to Easy. You know what I'm saying? He always make the panel dope. Let's go with you, Easy.
Yo, what's the word, yo? Yo, oh my god, yo, oh my god, yo, I can't believe some of the bullshit I was fucking hearing just now, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, what happened to that stream when niggas was talking hoop, bro? Now it's some fucking narrative shit, bro. So, Leaf, my brother,
Leave me the fuck alone, Easy, bro. Talk your
oh,
shit.
hold on,
Leave me
yo,
alone. I'm not
Breeze,
bullshitting
Breeze,
tonight, man. Don't
Breeze,
do it.
Yeah,
Leave
Breeze,
me alone.
put that
yeah.
nigga on mute. Put that nigga on mute. Put him on mute.
He
Yikes.
muted himself.
Respectfully,
He muted himself.
respectfully. Leaf, my brother. When
Brother.
I talk about niggas changing like the seasons, you are
Yikes.
one of the people. But when you are one of the people that fall into this category, my brother.
Thank you, bro.
I'm sorry, my brother, but you are one of the people that fall into this category, bro. You and people are bringing up their receipts on you, my brother. And I have receipts, but I'm not gonna do that because you my dog. So I don't feel like doing all that. I don't feel like doing all that. But dog, you have been changing your tone so many times, my brother. My brother. I'm just gonna say this one time. Stop getting fooled by the same media that you don't like about the big names that you think are gonna save you. Worry about
True.
the little niggas that you don't know about that are dying to put in work. Same thing that's going on right here, my guy. Same fucking thing. Why is Brooklyn so good? I think we better than what we supposed to. Because little niggas want to prove themselves. My brother, like I said, let it play out. Let it play out. Jesus Christ. What happened to that hoop talk the other night, bro? When you and Joey was going back and forth, it was great hoop. Now we talking about narrative bullshit. God damn, bro. I be wanting to talk about hoop, 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 hoop. Rock, my nigga. Rock on the court. Niggas be talking some next type of old man. Who is this little nigga? He ain't going, bro, what the fuck? What's going on the court, dog? Oh my God, dog. Why does the Maybach have to ride into a wall every time, bro? Why can't we get from point A to point B, bro?
Crash
This
out
shit is a
Kings.
Nissan,
And
bro.
that was a
At
TED
best,
talk
I
from
don't give a fuck. It was
Easy.
a
It's a
Prius,
Maybach.
my
It's a
nigga.
Maybach. Don't crash
Nigga,
it.
can we get from
it ain't
point
no
A to
Maybach. This
point
shit is
B?
a Prius or a Nissan at best, bro.
I
And this is
don't
Hey,
give
and
a
it
fuck
deserved to
if
be
it was
crashed because of
Leaf,
the way that we performed
Leaf,
tonight.
Leaf,
uh,
Leaf. I don't
easy. We the
care if
crash out
Leaf,
Kings.
Leaf. I don't care if it was one wheel on a broken Brooklyn street. Can that wheel get from point A to point B, bro, without it going into some bullshit every time, dog? Ain't no way you said some of the bullshit that you said, bro. Ain't no way, my brother. Ain't no way. But you got it, though. You got it.
That was a nice TED talk, Easy.
Bro, you finished? You done? That's it. That's it. You done?
Go ahead, my brother.
You finish or you done?
How you gonna hit you with the Birdman?
Shit,
Is you finished or is you done?
I'm finished and I'm done.
First and foremost, everything I said for the last time, I said when we start winning 50, when this team starts winning 50 games, which is going to be years down the line, and it's going to take a while for us to do that, bruh. The thing about these players, bruh, like these back of the line players, we're depicted to get two players. We're trying to get two players from 1 through 15 in this draft. That's the highest that we're trying to get. Those two players are gonna have 25 to 20 something plus minutes out of the gate. The players on the back end of this draft, bruh, they're not gonna have that until later on.
You don't know
that. I'm
How
telling
do we
you.
know that?
You don't know that.
Because of the way
because
of the way.
Hey, Leaf, we just gotta let this shit rock out, bro. For real.
I'm the only one. I feel like I'm the only one that knows
1
it.
through 15 that you're talking
Wait,
about
what do you
is
mean
with
that you
our
know, Leaf? What do you mean you know who we're
I feel like
drafting?
I'm the only one that knows it, and I'm gonna tell you why, bro. Breezy keep talking about the players on the team that Jordy already likes.
Hold on. Cause that's
Breezy,
a
you
nasty
tell us.
ass
You
statement,
tell us
bro.
all the time about the
Hold on,
players
bro.
on
Hold
this
on,
team
bro.
that Jordy likes.
Bro, we
What
don't
makes
got
you
to get
think?
into Jordy, bro. Hold on, bro. I can't do this coach shit again,
Jordy
bro.
not making
Hold
the
on, bro.
decisions on the roster.
Hold on,
let
bro.
Easy. Let Easy say that he just got on the panel. I want to hear what
Bro,
Easy
cause
wants.
that's a nasty ass statement, bro. So like when you say shit like that, you disrespect so many motherfuckers in the league that's putting in so many work, all because they got drafted from 15 down. Oh, I don't recognize you because some white nigga in the office didn't recognize you. Like, bro, that's wild crazy, bro. Like, I can't believe you right now, my nigga, on Black History
That's
Month.
not what I'm trying to say, bro. See, y'all looking at me
What
joking.
are
That's
you
the way
saying,
you
my
be
brother?
acting,
You
bro.
say you
I'm
saying
Y'all
just
looking
saying you
at me
be
just
acting like
talking
you.
down on these players, bro. Like I'm not talking down on these players.
Because you're saying that low lottery picks, low level, like low picks in the draft, is
I'm
not
not
going to get much
saying
burnt.
that.
No, you're not even letting a nigga finish, my nigga. You gotta hold it down, my
Because you're
nigga.
trying
I
to
ain't
tell
trying to
me that I'm
you
saying
gotta
something
respect
that I'm not saying.
Bro,
Let him finish,
bro,
man.
hold on. You just said that these niggas in the later part of the draft is not gonna get as much burn as the 1 to 15 nigga. You just said that. You just said that out your motherfucking mouth.
Yes, I
You
did,
definitely
bro.
did say
The
that.
reason
Anybody got some popcorn?
the reason why I said it is because they're
Let him
rookies
finish.
and
Let him
it's
finish. Let him
true.
finish.
You don't think a nigga from 15 down is gonna get the same burn from a nigga from 15 up, right?
Obviously, bro. Like, but look at the last couple of drafts, bro. Like,
But Lau
these dudes,
Koulibaly, Tamani Kamara, Donovan, like, come on, bro. What are we doing, bro? Come on. What
bruh.
are we doing, bro?
Bro. Hold up. Hold up. First and foremost, let's be clear. You're talking about players, bro, on low level teams, bro. Like these players that's
So
on the
we high
back end.
level?
Wait. The
You
players
just
that's on the
lost to
back.
them,
The players
Leaf.
that's on the back end of this draft. Hold
Oh
on.
boy.
Hold on. The
You just
players on the
lost to the
back end.
niggas we talking about.
The
You
players
need
on
some
the back end.
music, Jay.
Wait,
The
let me finish.
players on the back end of the first round that are going to us are going to have to prove themselves behind the players that have already proven themselves to Jordy this year. So we're
Everybody
go-
got
the-
proven
the-
self
hold
in front of the
on,
league, my brother.
hold on. Let me land the plane.
That's
All right, my
not
fault.
Now,
true.
My fault.
let me land the plane. By that, we're going to have to sign some of these niggas for short deals because that's what the CBA demands. We can't just go out there and flip the whole entire roster just because a lot of these niggas ain't on contracts. A lot of these niggas is probably gonna get 5, maybe 6 mil this year, maybe 7, probably from other teams. But a good amount of them are gonna still be on this team. Now you talked about a center position, mind you. We got Dayron and Clax coming back next year. Mind you that. We got you
Who
talked
the
about.
fuck
We
on
don't
this
know if they're
team
coming
do you
back. Wait,
think
Leaf, we don't
just
know if
get
they're
it at
coming
$5
back. Let's
You
million?
don't
acting
change
like
the
we signing
subject.
back the whole roster.
Yeah, why
So
would we bring Keon back? Well, come on, man. Why would we bring these
I
guys
didn't say
back?
Keon. I didn't say Keon.
Bro, the whole roster is not coming. At least some of the only people I really think coming back is Zaire, Dayron, and possibly Clowney or whoever the heck.
Or
None of these
Thomas.
players is
We
ill
got
Thomas.
four.
Most of these players is I feel is not coming back.
Cam Johnson and Clowney is the only. Cam Johnson and Clax is the only two
Well,
people
Cam Johnson
on.
and Clark are under contract, so of course they
Yeah,
still
yeah,
gonna be
they
here.
under contract. Okay, so think about the positions that's filled. Now you said Zaire. The Zaire is most likely gonna be fighting with the position that Clowney is fighting for because he played a lot better and he showed a lot of promise. Now you said who else did you say? You said Dayron. Dayron and Clax is gonna be our 2-5s. So you got 2-5s right there. Now you try the four
And
position
then
and the
Cam
five position.
Thomas.
And yeah, in the 5. So the 4 position and the 5 position is basically maxed out. Now in the first round of this draft, we're looking to get either between what we said. We said Queen, who was at 5, and Yegor, who was at like 2, like I guess if you want to say they list them at a 2, but kind of one responsibility, so they probably gonna put him at a 3 or something like that. So now you got those positions filled. The positions that's left is point guard because we probably not gonna sign D'Lo, and small forward, and we small. I can't even say small forward because Cam Johnson is the only person that's gonna occupy the small forward position. And
He gotta go.
we can't forget about Wilson, who we drafted. We can't forget about Wilson, who we drafted. That's what we can't forget about because he got probably one. I think he got one more year left on his short deal. So
real quick,
add along that and add along the 2 draft picks that we probably gonna get from 1 through 15 or 1 through 19, whatever. How does these other players on the back end of this draft fit into the upcoming rotation coming in?
Nothing is set
You're
right
not
now.
gonna keep.
Nothing is
I
set
think
right
with
We gotta
now.
our
see what
picks.
Jordy see.
I think with our picks, like how many picks we got in the first round? 4.
Four.
Got 4 picks in the first round.
hold on.
Right. So two in the lottery is probably going to be the ones you're keeping. And I think depending on if you're talking about the last 2, depending on how they play, I'm not saying they're going to get cut. I'm not saying that. Not saying none of that. But depending on how they play,
You can
if
go.
their production is proven to be better than the dudes that you signed back, there may be a chance that they are gone. You got Rasheed Fleming. Rasheed Fleming playing better than half the bench. All right, what we gonna do about Jalen Wilson next year? All right, we can cut him.
Yeah.
Like these are decisions that you're gonna have to make if we're talking about the talent at the low end of the draft, bro. And then they
Exactly.
come into next year and they playing better than freaking Jalen Wilson, Tosan, or whoever the fuck you want to sign back. Yeah, Sean Marks they're gonna have to make some decisions about cutting some of these niggas, bro.
Yeah.
You
It
make
is
those
what it is.
You make those decisions.
Summer.
You make those decisions on the fly. You let that shit play out on the floor, bro.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's
You
what
let
you
that
do.
play out.
Yeah, because just like you can have a guy who was picked high, and you know what? He's not performing. That guy that might have got picked late in the first round, when he gets his time, he's performing, and then he starts getting more time than the guy that got picked.
And on top of that, everybody is
So-
expecting the lottery pick we get to be a starter,
Right.
not come off the bench.
Right.
Oh,
So
they want-
that's
yeah.
another thing.
All I'm saying is high draft picks get demoted too, bro. And,
Yeah, they do. They do, too.
High draft
low-
picks do to get demoted, but
and
they
low
don't.
draft-
But they
That's
don't
true.
get but they don't get demoted more than the back end draft picks, bro. Like we all know that.
But
Well,
is it safe to say sometimes
it
the back end?
depends.
Hold on, is it
It
safe to say
depends.
sometimes the back?
What is the
Hold on,
ratio,
Leaf.
bro, of a top pick getting
Bro,
demoted
let him
before a
finish
back
what
end
he
pick?
was saying, bro. Damn. Hey, bro.
Now, all I was going to say is sometimes we said sometimes top picks get demoted and sometimes back end draft picks get promoted. I mean, it happens, bro. This is the
That's
NBA.
true.
Shit moves quick.
I've been
Like-
saying
And
this
how
all my
often does
life,
it happen?
dude.
Hold
It
on.
happens
a lot.
often.
It does
It
happen.
happens often.
Okay, give me more than 10
I know,
situations where that's
I'm
happened.
not going.
Yo, why do you always do that, Lee?
Why you want me to go?
No, because if
Play
niggas
cool with
say it
niggas.
happened
Give
a
me 10
lot, I want to know
situations.
how
Tell me
often
the
it
last
happened.
8 times. Tell me the last 14 times.
Yes,
Bro.
I would like to know.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you the
Google
financial.
it. Use your Google.
Wait,
You
No,
will
wait,
find
you
the
Lee.
told
last 10
no,
times.
don't do
Let me
that.
tell you the
You told me
Lee.
something. Let me.
Lee.
I want to see where the
Lee.
facts is at.
I gave you a stat on
You can
the
ask for
lottery
1,
picks
2.
that win
You be asking
titles,
for
right?
8, 10.
I told you 25% of the top picks win titles.
Bro.
You told me no.
Man, wait till we get to
So I
draft
left it
night, man. This
alone.
conversation gonna be
Hold
crazy.
on. Yo, let me do the financial right quick so I can tell y'all who's possible to come back next year. So Keon, Maxwell Lewis, Jalen Wilson, Tyrese Martin, they got a team option for next year. Zaire, Cam, and Dayron got a qualifying offer for next year. But Ben is off the books, Bogey's off the books. D'Lo is last year, DeAnthony Melton, that's his last year, and Brendan Watford don't have nothing for next year. So that's 5. Well, they're already gone, but you know what I'm saying?
6, right?
Yeah.
That's 5 or 6.
That is, hold on, let me tell you. Ben is on, Bogey, D'Angelo, D. Melton, that's 4, and let me see, Trendon Watford, that's 5.
That's 5.
That's 5. So, you know what I mean? And that doesn't mean Keon, Maxwell, Jalen. They got player options. If they pick it up, they come back. Tyrese got player options. 4 got player options for $2 million. And Zaire, Cam, and Dayron, you know what I mean? If they get a contract. You know what I mean?
That's why a lot of these guys the Nets have, they on short leashes, bro. They not on long contracts,
No,
bro.
they're not.
Like the Nets are going to keep tweaking this thing as they go along, bro.
Right.
They
looking at 2 years.
like until they feel comfortable and feel like, okay, well, we're here. This is the team. We got a team that we think we can contend with. And then, like you said, Leaf, and then, then we'll know who we got and then we'll move forward. But right now, all of these are like tryout years, bro.
Yeah.
These next couple of years,
that's what they are. Established core yet. To Joey's point, we don't have established core. You could say Thomas and Clowney are like your main young core guys, but really it's all open game at that point. Even Claxton and Johnson, they're on the contract, but you really see them being a part of our championship team if we draft really high.
Well, it depends. It depends on how things work out. But I'm just saying, he's been playing this since last year.
Wait, hold on.
They got a projection. They know they want to go 2 or 3 years or whatever.
Hold on. Real quick. Hold on. Let me do this real quick, bro. Let me get the floor real quick. Cause this nigga done asked for 10 fucking examples, right? So I could go to one draft and I could give you a good amount of examples, right? Hold on. 2019. Number 17 pick, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Nigga is number 17. He goes to Minnesota. He does really good for them. Now he's in the starting rotation. Some niggas like Luka Garza on the team that got picked way higher than him can't even get burned. But he right there putting in a lot of work right there. Another one from that same draft, one spot lower, Gogo Badats. Nigga, they had Wendell Carter at the fucking center, my nigga. They had to switch him out and put Gogo right there because he's a way better passer, my nigga.
Let him cook.
That's true.
Right there. Hold on. Brandon Clark, number 21 in the same fucking draft, my nigga. Remember, Jaren Jackson's not a good rebounder right there. They put Brandon Clark in the third rotation. He getting offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds. He fucking up the Warriors in that series. The same series that he said Jordan Poole purposely pulled Ja Morant need to get the win. So if we gonna go off your premise, my brother, that means
keep going, man.
Fucking him up with
keep going.
Hold on.
Leaf, you on that rotisserie wheel right now. Keep cooking.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. Matisse Thybulle, he was on Philly. The nigga got more playing time as equal as playing time as Ben Simmons on the Philly team because he was a good defender that would at least take the three and space out.
He was a starter at one point.
How many minutes?
Wait.
You sure? Hold up.
He was a starter.
Let me check this shit myself. No.
Check one of those Philly rosters he was starting. Go ahead.
Let easy finish.
Respectfully, bro. Hold on. I'm not done. Same fucking draft, 2019. Jordan fucking Poole, my nigga. The nigga that keep on falling on the ground because he can't stay on his feet. Nobody on the Warriors couldn't give them no kind of spark off the bench. Even still to this day, they lucky they got Jimmy Butler. They still struggling to get a spark. Steph had to drop damn near 60. But this nigga, Jordan Poole, came to the team, number 28 pick.
That's
Pulled
a
up,
fact.
my nigga.
That's a fact.
And started dropping 20
And got paid
crazy.
too. And got paid.
Hold on. I ain't
That's
fucking done,
breezy.
my nigga. I ain't done. Same fucking draft, my nigga. 2019. Kevin Porter Jr. Nigga fucking up Kaiser, my nigga. A good looking girl. Fucking the girl up. But you know what he could do? He could ball on the court. He go over to fucking Milwaukee Buck right now. He is damn near better than everything they got there. Gary Trent Jr., Brook Lopez, old ass Chris Middleton, Andre Jackson, my nigga. Hold on. I'm going to keep on fucking cooking, my nigga. Hold on.
Okay.
Number 31 pick off the second round draft heap, my nigga. Nicholas Claxton. Nigga, even now to this day, we still don't have a center. But this nigga came onto the team, stepped up, and fulfilled center roles. We could say all the stuff that we could say right now, but 2, 3, 4 years back, he was in a running for DPOY. For whatever reason, it is what it is. The man was good enough to get a fucking chip. Nigga, I could keep on going, nigga. Number 38 pick, Daniel Gafford, that was on the Wizards. Niggas will look at him on the Wizards. Oh, man, he ain't shit. He can't do nothing, even though he was balling right there. You take him off a bad team, you put him on a good team. Now this nigga rolls past the White Power and Maxi Kleber. Now he's the real big man Luka needed, and he helped them with Derek Lively to go to the fucking finals. My nigga. Do I have to keep on going? I could keep on going, my nigga.
Well, clearly there's draft picks in the first round.
I mean, but here's the thing. Easy, bro. It's a lot of holes in every last name that you just said. Now,
they talent.
No. Hold on. He said
drop from Easy, man.
It's a lot of holes and it's a lot of holes in a lot of the shit that you just said,
hold
bro.
on.
Now
Let's hear what Leaf got to say.
Now let's go. Now let's go. In this draft, Zion, Ja Morant, R.J. Barrett, Darius Garland, Kobe White, Rui Hachimura, Cam Johnson, who was on our team, PJ Washington, Tyler Hero. Those are the lottery picks, bro. Those are the notable lottery picks. Now, you mentioned Nickeil Alexander, Matisse Thybulle, who does not play anymore today, Brandon Clark, who just got back from injury, Grant Williams, I haven't seen him since I don't know when. Todd Jerome, who's right. Todd Jerome, who's the best player on the Cavs. You said Jordan Poole, who's the best player on the Wizards. He's a starter now. He was intricate to that last Golden State championship. Kevin Porter Jr., who averages 15 minutes a game on Milwaukee. Keldon Johnson, bro, who has been on the back burner for San Antonio, bro. And you mentioned Nick Claxton, who starts. Daniel Gafford, bro, who shares minutes with Lively, who just got out of this past year's draft.
Gafford's the starter, bro.
Gafford is most likely the starter, but Lively finishes the games. And I think you mentioned somebody else out of this draft. Somebody else. Did you mention Cody White? No. You couldn't have mentioned Cody White. You couldn't have mentioned Cody White. You couldn't have mentioned it because his brother gets more shots than he does. Hold on. Now. Notice I mentioned Nick Claxton, who's a starter. Jordan Poole, bro, who I give you that one. Kevin Porter Jr., I'm not giving you that because he only averages 15 minutes a game for Milwaukee. That's not no key minutes.
Okay.
That's not key minutes. I'm not giving you that. I'm moving on.
Why is 15 minutes not key minutes?
It's not key minutes because none of the minutes is played in the clutch. That's why.
That is a fifth of the game.
It's a fifth of the game, and they don't play him in crunch time. I guarantee you they don't. Go ahead, lie to me.
The man just got traded to Milwaukee. And
He did. You gave me Matisse Thybulle too, bro. You know what happened to him?
So that run with Philly, he wasn't great for them. In the minutes that he played, he wasn't impactful.
Great, bro. Hold up, impactful. Bruh, first off, hold on, wait, no, because I had to go look at the receipts. I had to go look at the receipts, bro.
What receipts, my nigga?
No. I had to go. Wait a second.
Please, hold on.
Wait a second.
Hold on, real quick.
In 20.
Wait, please, hold on, real quick. Remember, I'm talking about the 2019 draft. Right?
Yes.
So if we follow
compared to the players that went in front of them,
wait. Hold on, bro. Hold on. No. Hold on. I'm talking about Matisse Thybulle. If we talking about the 2019 draft, that means he came out as a rookie. And if we talking about 2019, that's when Philly went into the 7-game series with the Raptors with Kawhi hitting that crazy shot. Remember how much minutes Matisse Thybulle got from game 1 all the way to game 7. It kept on going up. That was a rookie, my nigga. You played him along Ben Simmons, my nigga. Are you serious right now, my brother? We can't be forgetting history like this.
Hold on, y'all. So hold on. I want the chat to respond. Who's on the rotisserie right now? Both of them are cooking. Also, too, I gotta close out soon, but I'll stay for an extra $5 motivation. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all want to get somebody kicked off this panel and join the panel, y'all gotta send a $2 super chat. Other than that,
I'm gonna head out, guys. Be well, man. Great show tonight, man. All right, yo, Easy, you cooked, brother. You cooked tonight, Easy. Fun show, guys. Be well, man.
See you later,
Peace out, John.
Take care, John.
You ain't gotta leave.
Have a good one.
It's full now. But,
I gotta get some shut eye, bro.
I can drop off if you need me to.
No.
I just wanted to come in and say what up.
Gary, you gotta be a part of this convo. This is a good convo. This is a good convo that we have. Me and Leaf are having right now. But getting back to it. But getting back to it.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Matisse Thybulle, rookie, he comes in, he gives you impactful minutes. Even if it's less than 24 minutes, he gave you impactful minutes, bro. We can't just do that because
okay, all right.
It's
So
not valuable.
for us to say that he gave impactful minutes in the 2019-2020 season, which, mind you, which was the bubble, by the way. Let's go back to the 2019-2020 was the bubble. That was his first year.
Whatever. It don't matter.
Okay, so that was
his first year, bro. He played in the 2019 playoffs.
No, he didn't.
Bro, so you telling me when Ben Simmons?
I'm looking at it. I'm on reference right now, bro. It says 2019-2020 playoffs, 4 games, 1 start, 18.8 minutes per game. And 1.8 points per game in them 18 minutes per game.
Bro,
that sounds impactful to you?
Bro, you skipping a year ahead, bro.
I'm not skipping a year, bro.
2019,
Yo, Breezy, can you pull it up, bro, and tell me tell me I'm crazy?
Pull what up?
Look at the year before.
Just go to Matisse Thybulle on Basketball Reference and tell me, did he play in the 2019 playoffs, bro? Because it got here that he played in 2020.
Wait. Hold on. Everybody that's on the panel right now. Everybody that's on the panel. When Ben Simmons passed the layup from Trae Young, who did he pass the rock to?
He didn't pass to Matisse Thybulle because Matisse Thybulle wasn't in the league, bro.
So Matisse Thybulle went on JJ Redick.
He did. Matisse Thybulle was the person he passed the ball to.
Wait.
I don't know why Ben Simmons keep on getting the flag.
No.
You passed the rock
in 20. No. You said in 2019, bro. In 2021 he did that. That's when he did that. We talking about we got the years mixed up. No.
Yo,
we got the years mixed up.
I got it. 2019 he played in the playoffs. In 2019 he played 18 minutes. 2020 he played 18 minutes, and in 2021 he played 15 minutes.
Where you looking at?
I'm on Basketball Reference.
That wasn't the bubble.
If you on Basketball Reference, if you on Basketball Reference,
yes, I'm on Basketball Reference.
I'm looking
they
at
saying it right here.
I'm looking at 2019-20.
Bro,
that's what I'm looking at.
Right. Look. Hold on, y'all.
That's not the 2019 playoffs. That's the 2020 playoffs. That's the bubble.
Hold on,
we talking about the year before the bubble.
He talking about
he wasn't in the playoffs last year.
Bro, you are sick in your mind.
No. That was the next
drafted
year.
In 2019 of June.
2019. It was on Philly's home court. If it was on Philly's home court, it couldn't have been in the bubble. He's right.
That couldn't have been on the bubble, bro. Exactly. Thank you.
Bro.
You're talking about 2021. That's the year that you're talking about.
Hold on. Why
y'all sound like
wait. Hold on. Please.
I don't think that was his argument, though.
Is the year the Raptors won the chip, right or wrong?
Yes.
Yes.
So I cannot be talking about 2021 because that's when the Bucks won their chip, right?
Right.
Yes.
That's what
The
he
year,
was talking about. He said the
yeah,
year
but
they was told they
2021
was
is the
getting
year
against
that you're talking about,
Kawhi.
bro.
That was the year the
on
Bucks
the
won the chip. It was
wait,
2021.
All right,
Matisse
hold on.
Thybulle was not on that 2019 playoff team. It was Jimmy
Yes, he
Butler.
was.
Yes, he
Yes, he
was. He
was.
played
They
minutes
showed
He
it
though.
was.
right
Bro, the
here,
stats
Lee.
is
Hold on,
right
hold on, hold on,
here. The
hold on, hold on, real
status
quick.
right
He
here,
played
bro. Hold on.
18
Hold on,
minutes.
Hold on.
real
Hold
quick.
on, y'all. Hold on.
Hold on, real
He
quick.
was not on the playoff squad.
Bruh.
2019
Leaf, I
playoffs.
got you right
Leaf
now.
is
Hold on, Leaf,
right
I
What
got you
are
right
in
now.
y'all?
front of you, bro.
Wait. Hold on, Leaf, I
Hold
got you
on,
right now.
man. Yeah, I
Leaf,
gotta sub y'all if y'all gonna do this, man. Hold on, easy. Let me say this, bro. I'm looking at the stat right here while y'all doing all of this. 2019 to 2020, he played 4 games, started 1, 18 minutes, like y'all said. Didn't put up a lot of shots, only 2 field goals, barely 2 field goals a game.
Breeze,
These
real quick.
are
I
some
got
stats
I
right here,
got the
bro.
year wrong. I got the Philly year wrong. But still,
Okay.
That's what I was trying to tell him.
Matisse still played in the 2019 playoffs.
Yeah,
He
he
did
did.
not.
He
He
did.
played
He
in the
did.
2020
He
playoffs.
did, bro.
Leave. He did. It's right in
No, he
front of
didn't. No,
you.
he didn't. He played in the
Bro,
2020 playoffs.
the
I'm not
stat is
arguing
The
with
right
him.
there.
stat is
The
right in
stat
front
is
of
right
you.
there.
Y'all reading the years wrong. 2019.
It says 2019, 20 to
No,
20.
yes, it says 2019, 2020. That means the playoffs was in 2020, not in 2019. The
But he
season
got
started.
drafted 2019
Bro,
though.
it
That's what I'm
says
Yeah, he
saying.
got
postseason
drafted 2019.
averages.
He didn't play in the playoffs in 2019. The playoffs in 2019 is in
He played
April.
4 games.
No,
No,
listen to
I
me.
see what Leif is saying. He talking about the 2018-2019 season.
Yeah. The
He's
Yes,
talking
20
about, yeah, all right, you talking
that's the
2018-19, but he
2019
still
playoffs.
played in 1920?
No, y'all just saying the year wrong. It was the 2020 playoffs.
that's the
That was the
it's the
bubble.
it's the 20
Y'all just saying 2019.
2020 season, but he played 2020 in the playoffs.
Yes,
But the
that's what I'm
season
trying to
started in
tell y'all.
2019. Yeah.
Y'all bugging out. All right,
Bro,
so
but
listen.
Hold on.
that's
Let
still an
Gary.
irrelevant point because he still played.
Hold on,
So
y'all.
what?
Let
So it
Played.
Gary
doesn't
say
even
what
matter if it's bubble or not.
But
Rookie
hold
year
up. Wait.
though.
Hold on,
He
hold on.
he
Let
said
Gary
he
add
said
to it.
impactful.
It
18
wasn't
Hold on.
point,
impactful.
Hold on,
18.8
minutes
y'all.
is a
minutes
lot.
and 1 point. That's a lot of minutes to score 1 point.
Hold on. Let
Bro,
Gary add to
we
that.
know
Let Gary.
Matisse
It's
Thybulle.
only
Wait,
one route.
hold
Hey,
on.
wait
Hold
a
on, let
minute.
Gary go,
Hold
y'all. Let
up.
Gary
Hold on. Let
go.
Gary
Hold up.
add to
Hold
that.
up.
Let
Hold
Gary
up.
add
Hold
to
up.
that, y'all.
Hold up.
Go
Hold up.
ahead,
Hold up.
Gary,
Hold
what
up.
was you gonna say? I wanted to hear what Gary was saying.
What is he talking about?
On Tybal? On Maurice Tybal? I
Um.
don't have none.
Oh no! I shout your channel out. We'll get into something else. So I just
Yeah,
want you to.
it's BK Nothing But Nets podcast. I'll be live tomorrow at about 12:30 Eastern time. It's BK Nothing But Nets podcast. We go live the day after every game, so I'll be live tomorrow.
Oh, I basically was talking about how you could get quality players in maybe the late first round and second round because we're going to need a shot creator off of the bench. Like we don't just want to have a strong starting 5, and they were naming guys that were on the bench and it's late in the first round or in the second round to say that they can contribute to the Brooklyn Nets winning. How you feel about that?
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, you can do a good job. You can get players. It's harder to do it than it is, with a top 5 or top 10 pick, but you can do it. I mean, there are good players there to be had every year. You have to be good at drafting. Like if you're drafting in the top 5, you just can't suck. Like you should be able to get a good player. But if you're drafting 15, 17, 19 like that, there are still good.
You gotta do your homework.
You gotta have your homework done. Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
the
gotta do
good
your
GMs
homework. That's all.
Yeah.
Hold on, real quick. Shout your commercial out and let us know if you're doing the fight tomorrow or today.
The Tank Davis fight tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tank Davis is
No, you doing it? You recapping it? You doing anything? I see you into boxing.
I might. I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
There's a fight. Yeah, probably. Tank Davis it's easy work for Tank. That's an easy fight for Tank.
Okay.
But Tank gave Lamont Roach his props though. He said Lamont Roach is probably the most skillful fighter that he's probably.
He only said that so he can knock his ass out, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Tank don't really give compliments like that,
give
bro.
Give me 30 seconds. No, a while ago, he was going through a bunch of names of guys. Keyshawn Davis, like easy work. He's like Shakur Stevenson, easy work. He said Lamont Roach. He said that's a challenge. Look, Lamont Roach is a decent fighter. Like he's good. He's really good. But he's not skilled enough to keep Tank off of him, and he doesn't have the power to keep Tank from just walking in the front door, right? Like Lamont's kind of a jack of all trades, a master of none. He can do a lot of things well, but he doesn't do anything great.
I'm just saying, but to all the people that don't watch boxing, don't act like he a tomato can or something.
No, he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. It's just Tank is different.
Tank is a different type of breed, man. He's a different, he's on the top of his game. It is what it is.
You can't.
I got Tank winning that hands down, probably 8 rounds max.
That's about right. Like
Tank
people look at Tank and they see a KO artist. They don't see how high his ring IQ is in there.
Exactly. This was what I told my man because he's like, "Oh, Tank, all he do is look for the knockout." I said, "You got to understand, Tank is a very, very high IQ fighter. What he does is he sits back and figure you out, and after he figures you out, he knocks your ass out. That's what Tank does."
When he posterized Leo Santa Cruz, right? When he hit Leo Santa Cruz with the uppercut, he was going to the body, right? Right before the knockout. He clears his hips. Santa Cruz drops down to protect his body. What does Tank do? Turns it up, uppercut, good night. Leo Santa Cruz is out, posterized, head on a pillow. Yeah.
Because these casuals think Tank is just all about the knockout, but they fail to realize how smart he is in the ring.
Yeah, it's not easy to constantly set that up. Like it's not. Yeah.
So
like, I could give you all the power Tank has, and you're still not going to get those knockouts because you don't know how to set that shot up. Right? It's at this level, it's not easy to score that punch.
Yeah. I agree, man. Tank is one of my favorite fighters, so for sure, I watch him a lot. But I live in Norfolk, Virginia, and I know you talked about Keyshawn, and Keyshawn is big down.
When Keyshawn fought in Norfolk, I was there for that fight.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, I live down here, man. I was going to go to that fight. My wife wanted to go, and I was like, we kind of slept on it, but we wish we would have went, man. Keyshawn knocked that dude out, man, like in the third round, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's gotten better. I like Keyshawn. He's one of the up and coming fighters, but I don't think he's seasoned enough. I don't think he's ready for Tank. Anyway, he's not ready.
That's the fight he wants. Yeah.
But who is ready for Tank? So, I mean, I would have liked to see Tank fight Lomachenko a long time ago, but now I think it's kind of unfair. I think Tank can beat him now.
So, like, it would still be a good fight, though, right? Like, here's the problem: Tank versus Shakur Stevenson. For the casuals, it's a boring fight. Either Shakur Stevenson keeps him at bay for 12 rounds and wins a decision, or he keeps him at bay until he doesn't, and then he gets knocked the hell out, and it was boring up until he got knocked out, and then the fight's over, right? So Tank versus Shakur is like, name-wise, the best fight you can make.
It's like great defense. It's like great defense versus good offense.
Yeah. It's a chess match that either Shakur is going to win over a really long, boring fight, or Tank's going to win in one moment.
But here's my thing, though, Gary. I'm cool with Shakur Stevenson. I get it. Everybody talks about how much of a defensive masterclass he is and how smart he is in the ring. And, well, you're not supposed to let the other guy hit you. I get that. But goddamn, Shakur, you got to let your hands go too, man. You can't just sit there and run the whole fucking fight, bro. Come on, man.
Shakur's not better than Floyd, right? He's not. He's definitely not. But what he is better than Floyd at is controlling the distance. You cannot close the distance on Shakur. His footwork is mastery.
I call him a great value. Floyd Mayweather. That's what I call him.
Floyd is better. Floyd's better at picking a shot. Floyd was more accurate. Like, here's the crazy stat about Floyd. Since they started keeping box numbers back in the 80s, Floyd is the most accurate power puncher in the sport, and be the hardest guy to hit. So
yeah, he's hard. Exactly.
In a sport that's hit and not get hit, it's going to be pretty hard to beat.
But I get it. It's boxing, right? I get it. It's an art. You got to hit the other guy more than he hits you. But I feel like Shakur, he still got to let his hands go a little bit more than he does. Like, damn, if you get your opportunities to put a guy away, put him away. We don't want to see you running around for 12 rounds, bro. When you could have put this guy away in 4 rounds ago.
That's just my only number. Like, you come from, I come from that school. Like, don't play with your food, right? Like, if you can hurt a guy, you can take him out. So if you hurt him, finish him. Like, don't sit around. This was in Wilder versus Fury 1. This was a big debate that Fury had in his corner. Ben Davidson was his trainer. Freddie Roach, who's a famous trainer who trained Pacquiao and a bunch of people, was working cuts as kind of like a second voice in the corner. And Ben Davidson was saying to Fury, keep doing what you're doing. Just keep winning the rounds. And in between rounds, like when the round was going on, Freddie Roach was like, I did miss with Tyson Fury. I know how hard Tyson Fury can hit. Have him get rid of him. Have him step up on the gas and have him get Wilder out. And he didn't. And what happened in the 12th round? Fury got put down, and it ended up being a draw. He got back up barely. But
because, like you said, he played with his food, right?
If you can hurt someone, you can finish him, right? If you hurt
you got to take him out. Because, I mean, a guy you could be winning the fight, the whole fight, and all it takes is one shot, one time for a guy to slip a shot and then get you good and knock you out and you lose. So if you got a chance to finish a guy off, you have to do it. And that's the one of the things I respect about Tank. Like, Tank know when there's blood in the water. He knows. Like, he'll sit back, he'll watch you, he'll figure you out, and then he's like, okay, he knows when to turn it on.
If you go back and watch the Barrios fight, Floyd gets in his ear. Floyd is ringside. It's like, unofficially, they have you down on the scorecards going into the 11th round, right? And what does Tank do? I'm losing? Floyd's like, unofficially, you're losing, right? What did Tank do in the 11th round? Knock Barrios out. So, I mean, when you have power like that and you believe in your power, you can get people out, right?
Like, what do you think about Ryan? Kind of disappointed me when he fought Tank because I thought he would be the closest thing to like really hurt Tank.
You know what Ryan Garcia is? He's boxing's version of Zion. That's what he is. Like, he's uniquely talented. He just doesn't care, man. Like, his left hook is honestly his left hook is probably the best punch in boxing. He just doesn't. He's not in shape. He misses weight. Like, he just doesn't care. Like, he doesn't have.
I figure he was the only young player. The only young boxer that could give Tank a run for his money. I feel like Tank will beat the shit out of Devin Haney. Like, Devin Haney's not ready.
Yeah, that's easy. I love Devin Haney, but that's easy work for him. Yeah.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Leaf sent a super chat. He got back to the basketball. He said he a moderator on his page, as you guys know. He said Gafford, Ty Jerome, Poole, Grant Williams, Brandon Clark did not play more impactful minutes than Zion, Ja Morant, Garland, Rui, PJ, or Hero. Shaking my head. He sent the super chat. So you can't expand on that, Leaf? Go ahead.
I had to go over the homework, man. I had to go over the homework because I'm one of them niggas. I can't just let people lie to me. I went to Matisse Thybulle numbers, bro, and I'm looking at it. The year that he was in the playoffs. Bro. Yes, I'm back on it. I'm that type of annoying nigga. Yes, I am.
I'm not mad that you back on it, but you looking at numbers like the game is played on numbers.
No. I'm looking at numbers in terms of minutes. Now, minutes in that series that he played, bro, just to go to that year, when I clicked on that year, it said 4-0 Boston. 4 games out of there. The very next year that you were talking about, that 2020 year, that 2021 year, I'm looking at these playoff series. I'm looking at the series in the first round against who is this? The Wizards. The 4-1. Yeah. It was the Washington Wizards. Yeah. I think they had Russ that year. So
that was the Russ and Bill year. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Matisse Thybulle, 16 minutes per game, 5 points, and 41% from the field. I think he was at maybe averaging like about. He took 2 shots in that entire series. No. Excuse me. 24. He took 24 shots in that entire series. Then let me go on now because I like to go to advanced stats and all that other shit. I'm gonna go to the advanced stats after this. The very next series they played the Hawks. That series that you was talking about with Ben Simmons passed them the ball 7 games. 7 games. Matisse Thybulle was Here we go. This is the impactful series that you must be talking about. 19.5 minutes. 5 point. I don't know what he was doing on the court in the fourth quarter, bro, because he wasn't spacing the floor at all. He was shooting 7. He shot 18 threes. He did make 7 of them somehow, some way, but he was not looked at as a shooter at that time. He did shoot a imaginable 38%, and he had 53% on the field. So that's the impact. That's the impactful series that you're talking about. That's the impactful. That's the one impactful series that you talk about. Now remember what the basis of this conversation was placed on. It was about how many players on the back end of the draft. Now we counted from 20. We counted from 20 down. Hold on. Right. We counted for 20 down. How many players on the back end of this? No, we counted from 20 down. We counted from 20 down because you said you ain't want to go under
count
that.
from 30 down. I don't care.
We counted from 20 down. I went from Matisse. You said Thibault. You gave me Clark. You gave me Grant Williams. Grant Williams, I
did
gave
not
you.
give you Grant Williams, my brother. I didn't give you Grant
Well, you
Williams.
should have gave me Grant Williams, niggas, bro.
Why am I
I'm
giving
putting
you
him up
Grant
in there.
Williams, bro?
You should have gave me him. You should have gave me him because he was
Bro,
playing
I'm gonna let you
important.
go. Go ahead
Because
and
he
cook,
was
my
playing
nigga, 'cause I'm
important
about to.
minutes. Hold on. Let me
Go ahead.
finish. Jordan
Well,
Poole. You gave me Jordan Poole.
one.
You gave me Jordan Poole, who I gave you. You gave me Ty Jerome, who going off this year,
I
and you
did
gave
not
me.
give you Todd Jerome. Stop saying that. I did not give you that nigga. I made
Why
sure I
didn't you
did not
give me
give you that
Ty
nigga.
Jerome? Why wouldn't you give me Ty Jerome? Ty Jerome is coming off the bench, and he arguably one of the best bench players for the Cavs this year. I don't know why you wouldn't give me it. You gave me Daniel Gafford, who was in the second
Well,
round,
then you
and you gave me.
answered.
Leaf,
You
hold on.
answered your
Hold
own
on,
question.
wait.
Then.
No. I want. You said how
No, because
many?
you
You
going
hold
away from
on.
the
Wait a
plot, my
second.
brother. Wait.
You
Hold
said
on. You
how
going away
many
from the plot.
players? You said how many players from 20 down are getting are being plugged in for more minutes in the top lottery of the draft. I counted Zion. I counted John Morant. I counted R.J. Barrett, DeAndre Hunter, Darius Garland, Kobe White, Rui Hachimura, Cam Johnson, who plays for us, P.J. Washington, and Tyler Hero. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 names right there. 10 if you count Kobe White. Now, let's go to the back end of the draft. Matisse Thybulle, that's 1. Brandon Clark, that's 2. You didn't give me Grant Williams, and you didn't give me Todd Jerome, so that would be 3 and 4. You said Jordan Poole, who's 5. You said Kevin Porter Jr., who's 6. You said Nick Claxton, who's 7, and Daniel Gafford, that's 8. That's 8 to 10. Now, and according to my logic, you should have bought on Terrence Mann. That would have been 9. And
I didn't
Jalen
even get
McDaniels.
that for. I let it rock.
Damn,
Yeah,
I
you
forgot
did,
about
right? You
Terrence
did let it
Mann. I
rock.
forgot about Terrence Mann. That was a good
I
one.
could have kept on going, Joey. I could have kept on going.
Right.
But I gotta
Yeah.
give my brother the
I
floor.
wanted you to keep on going, bro. I really did. Because
Bro,
and I look at the back of this draft. I look at the back end of this draft. This might be the only draft that it was 10 and 10. Then and another name that you forgot to mention was Jalen McDaniels.
I didn't get that far, my brother. I stopped right there for a reason. I wanted you to get the floor and rebuttal.
No. This is the wrong. No. This is the wrong Jalen. Oh no, this is the wrong Jalen. Hold up, my bad. Nope. That's the wrong player. So he don't count.
You might be talking about Jalen McDaniels.
Yeah. Jalen McDaniels. That's what. Yeah, my bad. I don't know how I fell of that nigga, bro. Wait, I thought that was the same Jalen I was thinking about, bro. That nigga name is Jaden. Yeah. But anyhow,
Horton
the score.
Tucker.
But
Horton
anyhow,
Tucker.
the score reads, and the score reads. If you all keeping count, the score reads my picks from 1 through 14. That's 10 players that's getting impactful minutes to this nigga's 9 players, bro. That's getting impactful minutes, bro. So I already won that. If he wants to go to another draft, I'll be happy to do it, man. My services is open, bro, every night. I'm gonna be doing the game tomorrow. Thank you.
Can I rebuttal now? Can I rebuttal? Hold on. Let
Go
me
ahead,
get the floor.
you got the
Can I
rebuttals.
rebuttal? So when we talk about these names, for whatever reason, I don't know why Leaf is trying to put people above other people on a team setting when they're supposed to work and coincide together. Whatever minutes you bring to your team should be impactful, and everything is not going to be discussed on the paper. So you're never going to understand Matisse Thybulle impact to that Philly team during those years when they was trying to compete.
There was
I'm
none.
not even going to say years. I'm going to say year, because you throwing out the bubble year is nasty work. Embiid was hobbled, Ben was out, and they basically gave up the season, bro.
Okay,
That was
all right.
when we started talking about Tyrese Maxey they should start thinking about putting a guard in there and start taking over the team. That's when they start doing all that crazy shit. But bringing up the bubble year for Philly is crazy. When we talking about these players from the low end, you keep on going to 1, 2, and 3. And I just picked this draft randomly. I'm talking about players on the back half of the draft.
Yeah, from 20 down. Yeah.
Lower. No, I'm going 15 and lower, because that's where the lottery stops, at 15. So I'm going 15 and lower.
The argument was 20 because I was arguing about the picks in the 20 portion of the draft coming up. So that was the argument.
What about
but my point
Tyrese
is
Maxey?
But hold on.
Where was Tyrese picked at?
21.
Oh, that's a good one too. That's
not in this draft. Not in this draft.
Damon Bang from the Grizzlies.
That's a good one too. Very good one.
30 down is going to contribute to your championship team. You don't need somebody overstepping them. You need them to bring valuable minutes to your team, whether it shows up.
I thought that was the whole point, though.
Why
we narrow it down to a specific draft? I thought the whole point was to prove that you could get valuable players.
No. You can, but I said how often does it happen? That's what I said.
It happens.
Man.
We're not saying that they're more impactful than the lottery picks and the guys going 1 through 15, but we saying that
I think that was my whole point. That was my whole point. From one through 14, I said from 1 through 14, I gave you 10 names that is playing more impactful minutes. And from the back end, from where we are drafting in the 20s, after our first pick in the 20s down, he only gave me 9 for that particular draft. I gave him 9, but he gave me a few.
But we not saying this more. We just saying that sometimes you stumble upon the gem later on in the first round. That's all we saying. That could be impactful on your team. You know what I mean? In the season and in the playoffs.
Hold on, Joey.
Real quick. Playoff game.
Hold on. Real quick. Hold on, real quick. Let me go back to that draft, right? Because if that's what we're doing, right? I'm gonna follow Leaf idea because I'm trying to talk. I'm making a different argument. I'm gonna follow Leaf idea, right? If we talking about players that was that's more impactful now than players that was in the top half of the draft, let's take Bradley Beal for example. Bradley Beal was top 3 in the draft, right? I'm gonna go to different drafts, right? Bradley Beal was top 3 in the draft. He is still a good star in the league, even though it doesn't look good right now. He could still put up 20 points on this Phoenix team. He doesn't look that good, but for whatever reason, 2019 number pick 44 from the second round, Bo, the minute they start giving him impactful minutes with the team and start giving him a good role, he is doing damage on that team and it's impacting
impactful minutes.
Now you have to ask the question: is Bo impact more bigger than Bradley Beal's to winning on this team? Some people will make the case. Yes.
Did you really just ask that question?
Bo is definitively better than Bradley Beal? No, but for this team, he provides valuable minutes, and we need that from this young kid. And
that's why them niggas is 11th in the West, bro. Because he's putting in valuable minutes, and Bradley Beal ain't giving him shit. That's exactly why, bro. So you want to give me another explanation other than a team that's under 10th in the West, and they supposed to be at minimum top 8? You want to give me another example?
You see, when you do that, you taking the wins and losses. That's a team award. You keep on putting that to one player.
But when you say impactful, bro, I gotta think about wins and losses, bro. Yeah, what other barometer, bro, do I have? If you giving me impactful minutes when we losing, bro, how can I really say it's impactful?
So what you
saying
what
Davon Shaw did yesterday wasn't impactful.
Saying that, right? When you saying that, right? That means everybody that lost didn't do shit on the team because it didn't result in winning. So all that stuff you was doing didn't mean nothing.
We not talking about game to game. We talking about where they are, bro, as a team. And when you say impactful, I'm thinking when you gave me names like Grant Williams, I didn't argue you. When you gave me names like Jordan Poole, I didn't argue. And when you was supposed to give me Ty Jerome, I wasn't gonna argue you. When you were supposed.
What about Bane? What about Bane from Memphis?
Yeah, Bane is another name, but that's a different draft. But I'm just talking about the draft that he gave me, bro. Like, listen, in terms of the second half of the draft from 20 down, because this is how the argument all started. Because I was looking at the website, I was looking at Tankadon, and I was looking at all of our picks that we had in the 20s, because that's where Tankadon has us at. And you talked about those names.
Peyton Richard. For Boston.
Peyton Pritchard. That's another good name, but that's another good name, but that's a different draft. Desmond Bane, that's another good name, but that's a different draft.
Those are players. That's impactful.
But we spreading it around. But I'm talking about the top 14 lottery picks as compared to those.
Well, there's a lot of the top.
Wait, hold on.
How many of them are getting top notch?
No matter what round you go to, I can name I can switch that to the top
hold on,
five.
Scott. Listen, the argument
and show you the top five that suck.
Scott. LM was in here, and I said after this year, he said, "Yo, a lot of these players. How you know a lot of these players is gonna be here this time next year?" Da 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 da. He said all of that. I said in terms of rookies, the top 14 players out of the draft as rookies are most likely going to get more minutes than the bottom half of the draft. All of these players that you talked about, it took them niggas time. It took them second, third, fourth year in the league.
And that's not true, because what if 1 through 15?
I'm gonna tell you the real reason why.
What if 1 through 15? What if 1 through 15? One of the players got injured for the season.
I'm gonna tell you the real reason why.
Like, you got to take stuff into account like that.
You're right. But at the same time, we gotta find multiple, a lot of examples where it happened.
We've seen examples where it happened when niggas get drafted and they injured for the season.
Right.
We can go to that.
Right.
Yeah,
We have
a lot.
We have seen lottery picks that was promised.
Jalen Brunson is a second rounder, and he's probably getting more minutes than half of the dudes that's in the league now who was in the second round.
You're right. I seen Jabari Parker, bro, blow out his knee, and then I see Giannis, who was number 13, take over the team. I seen that. I saw it, bro. That's one of the few ones that I remember. But
you say the same thing with Markel.
But remember Greg Oden and how great he was supposed to be, and his injuries. He never even made it to the league, bro. And but he made it to the league.
Who replaced him? Well, who replaced him? Do you remember?
I don't remember who. No, I don't.
Okay, bruh, nobody knows. Nobody knows who nobody remembers who replaced them, bro. You'll have to go back to that team because I can tell you who they had. They had Brandon Roy, they had LaMarcus Aldridge, they had Batum, they had Matthews, and I think they got Dame down the line. So like if you looking at that scale, my thing is out of the gate, your rookie year, which is all gonna be these players' rookie year in the from 1 through 30, the first 14 players are most likely going to get more minutes than from 20 on down.
Bro,
that's all I said.
Greg Oden was picked before KD. He was the number 1 pick in 2007. That's
right.
Crazy.
That's not. But as much as that's true, I think the point that we should all be focused on is the fact that regardless of where you are picked, what are you doing with the minutes? If your team is losing or not, because you can't control that, because a lot of that shit is front office. You don't know if you're on a tanking year. You don't know what team that you go on, what you gonna do. But if you get the minutes that you get, what are you gonna do with that?
Exactly.
That's the main argument that should be discussed.
Exactly. And LM, that's what I was saying. Like, we already know a guy that's a high draft pick, he's going to get more minutes. He's going to get a longer leash than a guy that's picked in the late first round or the second round. But is it safe to say, if a guy that gets picked high and he's not really showing promising, and it's this guy that I pick late, even though I give him less minutes, he's showing more promise, his minutes will improve, right, over time. And then you start looking like, yo, this guy that I picked late is kind of like flourishing better than the guy I picked early. It happens sometimes.
That happens.
That's all we saying.
Time out, yeah. I would love to stay. I just gotta be up early. I could only accept a Cash App motivation. I want to say shout to Lee 4788.
Man, I'm about to Cash App Breezy, man. I'm about to let me.
Yo, Joey, Cash App this nigga. He trying to get off the
I give out at least $5, like $5 once every 3 streams.
Hey, Breezy, man, I'm about to make sure you could get a good chopped cheese tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? A good Arizona iced tea for 99 cents. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hook you up, bro.
He off chopped cheeses though. I don't know. He might have to get like a veggie burger.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He vegan now. He vegan. I forgot.
He got that nasty ass cream cheese bagel. That's what's happening right here, bro.
Not the cream cheese bagel. Oh,
I see people put bacon on one of those. Easy.
That's some junior high school shit right there, bro.
Can you eat bread when you went vegan?
You said what?
I think yeah.
Can you eat bread when you vegan?
Yeah, I eat bread.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
can eat
cool, cool,
bread.
cool. All right, cool. Hey, I'm just making sure, bro.
I'm
I'm
just saying
like,
no.
all right, I know the nigga. I know the nigga ain't starving himself. You know what I'm saying?
All right, there
Nah,
you go,
nah.
Breezy. Breezy, I just sent you a
I'm like,
cash out, bro.
let me make
I just
sure
sent
my
you a
man
cash
gets
out.
something to eat, man. I'm like,
Yeah,
yo, bro,
man.
it's something for the
I'm
skinny niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I just gave
All
Breezy a
right, all right.
cash out,
Joey sent
man.
you the cash app, so we gotta keep it real.
hold on,
We
hold
gotta
on.
keep
Nah,
it
I
real.
player
got
one said Breezy going corporate.
Yeah, Breezy going corporate, don't you?
Yo, yo, Breezy, hey, Breezy, is you trying to low key shake us down, bro? Is that
nah,
what it
nah,
is?
Nah,
nah,
you see
nah. Hold
the
on.
business get big. You know what I'm
Hold on.
saying?
I gotta say, Joey cash out definitely a half hour to an hour more, man. So go ahead, y'all. I wanted
Oh,
to
that
hear where
must have
y'all
been
was
a
going with
nice
this.
ass fucking cash app.
Yeah, no. Again, man, y'all always show a lot of love outside of this cash
Hey,
app,
bro, I
outside
already
of
sent
really
my
sitting up.
$5, man. One of y'all
No,
niggas got to ante up the cash.
no. Again, y'all cooking. Y'all definitely cooking. I didn't really want to do it at player one. I promise you. I did not go corporate. But nah, go ahead, continue because again, I like the debate because there is a lot of second round talent, but again, you get people like hold on, y'all gotta hear this. DeMarcus Cousins, he said this on Gil Arena the other day. He said, yo, yeah, you could be talented as you want, but it won't mean nothing if you go to the wrong franchise.
That's
I
right.
could even
That's a fact.
pull this clip up.
That
I could
is a
pull a clip
fact.
up. He was, and then DeMarcus Cousins was talking to Gil Arenas about it. While y'all going back and forth about that, I'm gonna actually find a clip and play it, and then we'll go from there. But go ahead,
I
Can
y'all.
you
agree
play the
though.
clip?
I agree with that. I think depending on where you get drafted at and the system
It
that
means
you're
a
in,
lot.
it
Yeah,
means a lot to your minutes. It means a lot
that's
to
a
your
fact.
player development. It means a lot to
Everything.
all
It
of
means
that.
everything.
A lot of that is
Yeah,
luck.
It
Like
means
a lot of
everything.
it is
exactly.
luck.
I agree. I
And
100%
by the
agree with
time
that
you
too.
get to where you need to be at, it'll be too late. Because your
So let
NBA career is only 10 years, maybe, if a little
no, it's
more.
less than that. It's less than that, Scott. Average
See, there
NBA
you
career is
go.
4 years. Average
There
NBA
you
career is
go.
4 years.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you go.
I
But
agree.
let me say this real quick. Let me say this because he's not wrong right there. But depending on who you are and what position you play and what's your skill set, you can overcome a bad franchise. Now, to
True.
what degree and what extent is up to scene. For me personally, I don't think you could win a championship with a bad franchise. That's why me personally, I
Oh,
want
yeah,
this
definitely.
franchise
I
to
Yeah.
feel
clean itself
this is
up.
how I feel about that. I feel you got to be an alpha. If you one of those guys that need your hand held and you go to a bad franchise, you're going to have a hard time. If you one of those guys that take the initiative, that want to get better, that put the work in the off season, that's on top of his nutrition and all of that, and you're strong willed.
So Joey, let me ask you a question, and I'll pose this question to the panel as well. So I forgot the year, but the year that the Kings drafted Marvin Bagley Jr. the third.
I think that was
Right.
2018.
If it was it might have been 2018. You might be
I think
right,
it's
Ella. All right,
2018.
so that year right there, let's
Mm-hmm.
just say instead of drafting Marvin, they decide to draft Luka. Does Luka bring the Kings to where the not the Clippers, the Mavs are? Well, not today, but where they were before a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, he do.
I do. I believe
I
that.
think he does.
So if you say yeah, then that means because he's an anomaly. He's a great player, but you shoot down Boogie's argument. You shoot it down.
How is that? Explain.
Because Luka is going to the same team. Because most likely Boogie.
So what are you trying to say about Luka? That shoots down the argument. You say that he doesn't take his health well and all of that shit, or his nutrition, and he doesn't take the game serious.
No, I'm not saying he don't take the game serious. I know he take the game serious, but when it comes to certain things that you want to see from a superstar that you feel like a superstar needs to do, we all know. And I mean, we don't know, but from reports, the man doesn't do everything a superstar does, but he still gives you superstar results.
What's the key word that you said though? Okay, go ahead.
Real quick, Joey. But my thing is though, right? Because we talking about Boogie comments about if you go to a bad team off the rip, you like that's your career right there. It could be down in the shitter. And I'm saying some players are so great, even though they don't exude some of the superstar talents that you want to see, they still could take that team from out the shitter. So when you say it depends on where you go, sometimes you're so good enough you could bring that team into prominence.
That's true.
Now, do you have that in you? Do you want to do that? Is that something in you now?
I'm gonna take it back.
Wait, real quick, Joey, real quick, and I'm gonna pass the rock. Do you want to take a bad organization that everybody doing their own thing and not paying attention to the main goal? Do you want to uplift them with yourself into prominence? Because some young players say, like, these motherfuckers not doing nothing. Why am I doing 150% when I see somebody in the corner only giving 15? That's wild crazy now.
Yeah, Kobe monster.
So I want to say is, I agree. You gotta have, but the key word you said and all of that is anomaly, right? So Luka's an anomaly. He's so talented that he can do that, right? So you gotta have that type of talent and that type of willpower. Absolutely. No matter where you go, you're gonna shine. Whether they put you on the fucking Kings, Wizards, you're going to shine because you just that talented and you have that willpower to win. You feel what I'm saying?
But you won't win, though. The team won't win.
You won't win, but what I'm saying is
you'll shine. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Exactly. You're going to shine.
Do we think that Kate Cunningham is a good example of that?
No.
Well, he just now coming into his own, though.
That's the example I'm going to use. Andrew Wiggins got drafted to Minnesota. He was supposed to be their savior. Because remember what he was doing in Kansas. He was supposed to be their savior. Bro, he did good. He showed you great talent. But he wasn't the dog that Joey talking about right here.
But here's the thing, though. I think we mixing up player success with team success, right? So, like a player like I'm talking about, no matter where you go, you still going to have success. But listen, if your organization is not right, you'll never have the team success you're supposed to have, no matter how good and great you are. You feel what I'm saying? The organization has to do their part, but make no mistake about it. If you nice, you're going to shine wherever you go.
Yeah, I agree.
You feel what I'm saying?
I think Detroit is a prime. I think Detroit is a prime example of that. They changed up their front office. They changed their coach. They got better players around Cade. And Cade, no disrespect to Cade, because Cade is an amazing player. But we all know that they had some things to take care of before they can start, winning like they're doing now. And you seeing the results of Cade has always been like that. But now you're seeing it because it's new management. They got a new coach. JB Bickerstaff's impact on that team has been amazing. So realistically, you got to add that into account where these players is talented, to Joey's point. But the team, the front office is not doing what they need to be doing. The owners is not doing what they're supposed to be doing to surround that player with talent.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask this question. Let me ask this question then, because I'll raise you your Detroit. And I'll put the Cavs on the table because the Cavs last year did not look nowhere close to what they look right now. But if you put Kenny Atkinson in there and you get some motion in your offense, you don't need spot-up shooters now. You can have people cut into the basket, and that develops a great offense and great spacing. You can see what a good coach does to a team, even though it didn't make impactful roster moves. But that's my question right there, though. The front office didn't make an impactful roster move until the trade deadline for DeAndre Hunter.
It's a team sport.
But real quick. The front office didn't make an impactful move for the team roster, but they just brought in a coach. So does the front office necessarily need to bring in different roster constructions?
Well, the general manager do drafting, right?
Real quick.
Let me answer this question. Hold on, let me go.
If you look from last year, the Cavs didn't look nowhere near how they look right now. But you put in a different coach, you put in a different offense and a different defensive scheme, and they look completely different. They damn near look close to the Warriors.
So let me answer this. This is where I'm going to answer it. It's a case by case basis, right? Okay. If you look at the Cavs, their front office was smart enough to know, like, listen, we don't need to make any changes to this roster. This is a championship contending roster. Let's look at the holistic view of this thing and try to figure out what might be wrong with it.
You gotta remember the players got JB Bickerstaff out of it.
Hold on. They pinpointed the problem. They said, okay, the problem is the coaching. They took care of the problem, and now they taking off. Right? They got the right coach in there now.
No, you right, Joey.
No, seriously, that was the last piece that was missing. Kenny Atkinson.
Exactly. So sometimes it might be the coach. Sometimes it might be a player that's missing. We don't know.
But the thing with that, Easy, is that I agree with you, but even Bickerstaff, they was winning. Like they wasn't
True,
winning like
exactly.
this. They wasn't winning like this. I heavily agree. But under Bickerstaff, they were winning, which is why
Yeah,
when
they
he went
weren't
to
shit.
Detroit, I was like, yo, if he goes to Detroit, they might have a winning record there because he led Cleveland to a winning record. So if whatever coaching he's doing, if he's doing that on the Detroit team where they got some pieces, maybe they can do something, which we clearly seeing they on an 8-9 game winning streak.
No, but
So I think they lost
LM,
to Denver tonight, but
They did lose.
real
still.
quick, LM, real quick. I hear you and I agree with you, but there's differences in how big of an upgrade you make. So like JB Bickerstaff is good, but even with JB Bickerstaff on the Cavs, there was so much turmoil. Remember the conversations that are being had. The offense is not flowing. It's either Donovan Mitchell or Darius Garland going. More times than not, Spider is deep-boying Garland to get the block because he run the offense. Like that's what JB Bickerstaff was doing. Remember at the end of the offseason, remember it was talks like Garland's about to be out there because it can't work, and they have to come down with a sit down and have a conversation, shit like that. My thing is though, right? Even with that, right? If you kept JB Bickerstaff, there's a good chance you're blowing up your roster. Now, with hindsight that we have right now, you could see no, this team is a championship roster right here, championship contender. Put a good scheme in and a good coaching staff with a good coach, and they look good. But this is a championship roster. But if you kept that coaching, even though you didn't make any roster moves, them players would have been so upset because you don't. It doesn't look like you working with their strengths that they would have had to move on Spider or Garland. Now you.
But that's what I'm saying. They front office. You got to give the Cavs front office credit. They were smart enough to see what the problem was, and they addressed the problem. Right? They knew the problem was the coach. Even though, to Elam's point, Bickerstaff was a good coach and they still were winning, they knew they needed to make a coaching staff to take it to the next level. And that's what they did. They didn't shake up the roster. They said, "Hell no, we got this team is good enough to win. We believe this roster is good enough to contend." Guys were saying that, hey, players was complaining about Bickerstaff. So obviously the organization addressed that problem, got the right coach in there to take them to the next level. And that's what looking like what's happening right now. So my point is, it's not always going to be the player that needs to be addressed. You know what I mean? It's not always going to be a player that needs to be replaced or a player that needs to be traded. Sometimes it's going to be a coaching change. Sometimes it might need to be a GM change. Sometimes, I mean, it's an organization. You win together. So if you feel like it's one body part that's fucking got cancer in it, you cut that shit off. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what their problem was. Their problem was coaching.
Do we think LeBron is a prime example? Even though he is a superstar, but you think LeBron is a prime example of when he got drafted of a superstar being above the trash franchise? Like he won with them when he came back. But in terms of the impact that he had, like they went from a team that was dirt to really being like he got
Yeah.
them boys to a finals.
LM,
So
hold on, LM. Just to add to that, when I was looking for this clip, which is kind of hard to find, but I found the interview. I'm just like skimming through the interview. He talks about that part of it. He talked about how he got drafted by the Kings and they had basically a losing franchise. He was like, yo, I got drafted into a losing franchise, and he just goes on, and he's being professional, but from me to you, he sound disgruntled, bro. He sound disgruntled. He couldn't find a way to stay in the NBA. He felt talent-wise that he could have stayed. He was a first round, number 5th pick, rookie of the year when he got drafted to the Kings. So some of the to y'all point. So to y'all point about to ascending and descending, and some players getting more minutes that are in this late in the draft, and some players getting less minutes. Some of it is politics.
Can I say this? Can I say this about DeMarcus Cousins? I think DeMarcus Cousins got to start taking accountability too. It's easy. Because it's easy to go and try to shit on the Kings and be like, they're a bad organization. Oh, you know what I mean? You got to watch. a organization can make or break a player. But bro, you was immature as hell when you was on the Kings. You were talented, but the only reason why people put up with you was because of your talent. And once you had
He
those
was getting mad
injuries,
texts like Rasheed Wallace, right?
bro, he was out of control. And once he got those injuries and that talent started to dwindle a little bit, people ain't want to deal with him. It's no reason why DeMarcus Cousins should have been out of the league as quick as he was. He was out of the league as quick as he was because of politics, right?
Joey,
Even
I
though,
agree.
Let me
even
say
though,
this, Joey.
I when he got to the Pelicans, bro, he calmed down. He started to show signs that
He
he
showed
can
some
get his act
maturity on that
together,
run.
bro. Like
Hold on,
I
hold
I
just
on,
think
think
it
hold
was
on,
too
hold on,
late.
hold on. Hold
when
on,
he blew his
time out.
leg out, it was
Leaf,
too late.
Leaf, let me
It
throw
was
you.
too
Let me
late,
throw.
Leaf.
Right, let me throw Leaf to Alley. Because in my opinion, LeBron James threw a monkey wrench in all of that. The little success that AD and Cousins had, soon as AD was up for contract or whatever, yo, LeBron made it an immediate trade and that was a
Bro.
whopping trade. That shit was huge at the time. So the success that Cousins and AD had, I didn't know why they were making a trade until I see LeBron involved. And when he
Bro.
involved in the trade,
Bro,
you
don't
know
do
it's gonna be
this,
silent.
bro.
But I think
Please
no,
don't do
This
this.
is
DeMarcus,
all
you
I'm.
got to
Keep
remember
talking about LeBron.
Boogie went down. I think before the All Star weekend, so I think he was still kind of dealing with some injury issues, and I think that was AD just like yo, I don't think he can stay healthy. Screw it, I might have tried. Get me out of here.
Wait,
Let let this trade go through.
All
let me
I'm
say this
saying
real
is,
quick.
okay, go ahead, Beezy.
Real quick, Joey. Let me just say this real quick. Yeah, y'all right about it was politics that played with Boogie career, but let me just say this, right? Boogie, we all know he went to the Pelicans. He suffered that horrible, I think it was Achilles injury, or ACL. It's either Achilles or ACL, one of those. But he suffered a horrible injury, took him out for the whole season. Pelicans released him after that. He had to sign a minimum with Golden State, and he tried to do that to get his name back up. Remember, that's the year they lost, bro. This is why players don't want to like do things like go on the bench or take a smaller contract. Cause when you do that, bro, that's where the negotiations start with you. You're not gonna go back to like 50, $60 million. They're gonna say you took this smaller deal. So what's the problem of taking another small deal to help another team win?
That's true.
Niggas not trying to hear that, bro.
But
Yeah.
to y'all point though, with being a good player going to a bad franchise, right? So listen to Gil and other players talk. They are
Andrew Wiggins said the same thing about the Wolves, remember?
Yeah, there are certain teams still to this day that like Gil or Lemon Pepper Lou and other players that say like certain players don't need to be there, like Ant Edwards don't need to be on the Wolves. Like nobody needs to go to the Kings. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody needs to go to the Wizards. If you're a talented player, like those are not the teams like Utah. Like you don't want Cooper Flag going to, even though it would suit him, you know, when he gets there, he might make some bread, but that's not where you really want to be at. You know what I mean? You always want to be in the bigger market. So you're saying like the little market teams, they call them like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's just a place
But
you
I
don't
think
want to
even
go.
a good example of that too, Ice is I think a good example of that player is John Morant too.
Oh
Like
yeah.
he look at where he's played. He's in a small market in Memphis. Memphis is
Right.
not a New York, a LA, or Chicago. But since he's got there, he has impacted winning
You talking about John Morant?
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like
Oh
he
yeah, yeah,
played in
You know
Memphis,
absolutely.
bro.
what?
Nobody want to go to Memphis.
I think
Like
right.
Listen, hold on, hold
listen,
on.
and
I'm
I look at
a,
John Morant this year and see what he's doing, bro. Like in terms of, that's probably the most mature 19 and 8, bro. Like that, I think I've ever seen from him, bro. It's not out of control buckets. It's not. I'm gonna just do ISO. He's a much better passer. I think he's reading the defense a lot much better. He's pacing himself a lot much better. Triple
Yeah, I
J
see that
is
too.
Triple J is getting his is getting his fouling in order, bro. They're a much better, more disciplined team, even though they're younger. I just think they probably need a little bit more veteran savvy on their team. And I see them, and he's still impacting winning. He's doing the little things. You know what I'm saying? So like everything that you pointed to, LM is right, bro. Like listen, his everything that he's doing in a lot of pick and roll screen navigation, bro, and in terms of dotting up the court, bro, like he's doing a lot, bro. Like he's like I like how
and
John
since
Moran is
Mike
playing this
Conley
shit.
and them left that team, since Mike Conley, we all remember that Tony Allen, Mike Conley. Marcus Gasol squad
Oh
got rioted.
yeah. That's the grind.
Since
That's the
been
grind
drafted,
team.
once they left, they knew they had to go. They had to tank and try to get somebody, bro. And
I don't
they
remember.
landed on
I
him.
mean, they was
And
just trash. I don't know if they actually tank, bro. Like, I mean,
What was the center
y'all.
that we had that was cool with KD and Kyrie, the center that was on the Clippers with
Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan.
See, this is
DeAndre
my
Jordan.
DeAndre
point.
Jordan.
It is no way in hell DeAndre Jordan has a job in the NBA, but DeMarcus Cousins doesn't.
But nah.
No.
DeAndre still on the roster? Who he play for?
The Nuggets.
He still play for the Nuggets? I thought they got rid of him.
No, he's still on the roster.
He right
but DeAndre told that line, bro. You know that, bro. Like if
You don't add nothing but cheers.
Let me lay my plane. Let me lay my plan.
Right.
It goes to my point. This shit is about politics too, bro. Like we all know that even with Boogie's injury history, that he's more talented than DeAndre Jordan right now.
Sure.
But based off of the toes he stepped on and his attitude, people ain't gonna really give him a long leash or give him a chance.
But here's the thing. I got news for you. You ain't gonna never see another DeMarcus Cousins in the league.
Hold on, Leaf. Hold on, Leaf. Just to add to Joey's point, that's another thing in the interview that I was scanning to tell y'all what's going on. He's disgruntled about that too. He's saying like, yo, when I went to Golden State Warriors, I was trying to fit in with, I know these guys are Hall of Famers, but I felt like I was a piece that was working. You know what I'm saying? So again, they didn't tell him. This is the part I wanted to tell y'all. He said, yo, why? They asked him, why are you out the league? He said, I don't know. They never gave me. He said the NBA put sugar on shit. He said they never gave me a real reason on why I wasn't in the league no more.
They don't like you, nigga. That's why.
That type shit.
All right, Breeze. Hold on. Let's think about this in the real world, right? If you in a job, right, and you looking to get back into a position, right, and they'll give you the runaround, what does that tell you?
We looked at your history. We don't like.
Okay, so let me break.
Thank you.
I'm glad you say that. Let me hold on real quick, guys. Let me break it down to a real world perspective. I'm glad you used the job thing, right? I'm gonna use another example. So you got two workers. One guy shit hot, man. He knows his job like he's a subject matter expert. But you know what? This guy gets into it with coworkers. He's not politically correct, right? Then you got one guy who's, he's not as good, but you know what? He's a team player. He's a cultural fit. That guy that's the cultural fit is going to last longer than the guy that has the most talent, bro. That causes all the problems. That's exactly what's happened to DeMarcus Cousins.
That's true. And the CEO that's looking at the resumes and they trying to see who to hire. If they look on your resume and see that you got all these anger issues, you're not mature, you sit around getting ejections, you're trying to fight the refs, they not gonna want to deal with you or hire you anyway.
Thank you.
Ellen, I'll take it one step further. They don't even go to the resume. They hear word of mouth.
Yeah.
So they
exactly
word of mouth too.
Like,
yeah.
This guy
fucked that locker room
they
up.
don't know themselves.
I'm gonna give y'all another example. Hold on, real quick, y'all, real quick. Look how they did Melo. Look how long it took Melo to get back in the league. Carmelo Anthony. And it wasn't because Carmelo Anthony was like as bad as Boogie with his attitude. But he felt that. Hold on, real quick. He felt he was bigger than the program. Right? He's like, nah, I ain't coming up.
He was on Portland.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me add to that because I just seen something on Melo, and as y'all already know, he's one of my favorite players ever. And he basically, they asked him on his podcast at 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, the transition from you leaving the league and being in the league and all of that. Like, how did you take it? He said, yo, I took it rough. And so Joe come off the bench, like he felt he was bigger than that. And again, and he said, I had to tone it down because to Joey's point, so it's not them necessarily being arrogant, but they've been, I guess, stuck in their ways. And to transition, sometimes they don't have the maturity. These guys are millionaires and they men, and you know what I'm saying. They had it a one way for
He
so
had to
X amount
humble
of years.
himself.
And it was like, right, it did, but the dissension of Carmelo Anthony kind of looked disrespectful. I ain't gonna lie. Like it did look like they was kind of like squeezing him out the league. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
OKC, he was the
But here's
third.
my
He was the
thing.
third
But here's my
player
thing, though, Breezy.
behind
It looks
Russell and Paul George.
disrespectful to us, but like we talked about, word gets around the league. Everybody knows everybody. They know these players' temperament. They know their
Yeah,
attitude. They know what comes with them, bro. You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? He wasn't just being blackball for no reason. Like it's like, yo, nah, don't get Melo. Like, yeah, he talented, but right now in his career, he's not really that guy. But he gonna come here and cause problems because he still
yeah.
think he is.
But
Right,
Joey, to
right.
be fair, to add a point to that, to add a point
Right.
to that, I agree
Now,
with
hold
you
on,
that
hold on.
Boogie's. Oh, go ahead,
No, go
Breezy.
ahead, Joe. Go ahead. I'm gonna close. I gotta close out soon, but I want to. Yeah. No, no, no. I
All
want
right,
to
so
say what you was gonna say. I'll say what I'm gonna say after
So
that.
like I agree, right? Like Boogie's angerment issues and stuff like that, like he was wilding. But I think the blame also go to the Sacramento's front office too, because as you can clearly see, I don't know if he was doing it when he was there, but I don't think they put enough pieces around him to win. I think their front office, especially these last few years that we seen with De'Aaron, we seen it with Bagley. uh they don't really make the best decisions. I mean, we was joking about it, but like
True.
even taking Keegan Murray at four, like
I'm gonna rebuttal this. It's gonna take me
respectfully,
10
but
seconds,
you know what I'm
Breezy.
saying?
Then you
Like
can.
I just think that the front office kind of did him dirty. Guaranteed it was him too. I'm not saying no blame go to him, but I just think they should have done
Right.
better of building a
And you're
roster
absolutely
around him, and
right.
you got your guy.
LM, you're absolutely right. But at the end of the day, right? You got to be a professional, bro. You're still playing for yourself and you playing to feed your family. My
That's
nigga,
it.
you got to be a
True.
professional. You have to act like one. Even if shit is looking in the dumps for you at your current position or your current organization, you got to be a professional because know what? You
Mhm.
could still get traded. You could still get moved at the end of the day. You
Right.
getting
Yeah,
paid
true.
millions of dollars. So I get what you're
That's true.
saying, but you still got to be a professional and
That's true.
suit up and do your job.
Yeah. And if they
That's
want
true.
you to sit on the bench, help
Right.
the other
Right.
players play.
Like even like for instance, like the whole thing with Larry Brown and AI, that could have worked. And, you know, I'm not saying who was right and wrong, but both of them seemed like they were stubborn in their ways and they couldn't work it out. But you want that to work. You know what I'm saying? You got a number one pick in AI, a great coach, legendary coach in Larry Brown. That's supposed to work. You know what I'm saying? But for whatever reason it did. But again, just kind of rewinded it because I got to wrap up soon. But look at Memphis Grizzlies. But this is their second rebuild. You know, Sharon Jackson Jr. in 2018, John Morant 2019. Excuse me. Look, Brandon Clark that same year, he's part of the rotation still. 2020, the next year, they got Desmond Bain, number 30 in that pick. Y'all mentioned that already. Zaire Williams, who's with us right now, but again, he was drafted by them at number 10. So these teams be having a draft capital, and to DeMarcus Cousins' point, sometimes it's the franchise does right and make the right moves to surround that talent with, I guess, free agents and veterans to build a competitive team to contend for a championship, and sometimes they don't. But we just looking at it for what it's worth, and then look, they got more draft capital after John Morant and JJ. I mean Triple J. They got Gigi Jackson. They got Zach Edey. Gigi Jackson was a steal, second round, 45th pick. But
Jalen
Zach
Wells is
Edey,
a
you
steal
expect
too.
more from him. Jalen Wells, yeah, he look. They got LM. They got him right under Stephen Castle for rookie of the year.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
number
he's
two.
looking
It's
real
him and
good.
It's
Zach Edey,
second
but it's
round,
Jalen
right?
Wells second and Zach Edey third, but Stephen Castle's one. But I'm just saying that to say that these players, y'all always making good points. Like it's like no right or wrong because both of y'all were right. There is talent that like Jalen Wells you could get in the second round. You know what I'm saying? Or late in the first round for that matter, like a Walker Kessler. They didn't keep Walker Kessler, but still they drafted him, so they seen the talent in him. So yeah, man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We want to continue to study these rebuilds. Even after tomorrow night, the recap. I think the game come on at 7 o'clock, 7:30, something like that.
We play tonight?
7 o'clock.
Yeah, back to back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
they
played.
Yeah, we
We
had a
played
back to back.
Detroit.
Oh boy,
Yeah, I know.
Cam
Oh, they
Thomas
must
versus
have
Cade is gonna
revenge.
be
Detroit
They out
interesting
for
though.
fucking
basketball.
revenge, boy.
Cam Thomas and Cade gonna be interesting though. That should be a duel.
Detroit
yeah.
basketball.
And that's a road game too. Okay.
Yo,
That's
but
gonna be
yeah,
interesting.
again, I gotta close up, but I want to say thank you to Joey BK because I did stay extra about a shit. Look like an extra hour almost. For the super chat. I
Nah,
mean for
you
the
say
cash
an
chat.
extra 15 minutes.
We gonna be
Don't
back
put
with
that
more
extra
content
hour
really
out
soon.
there, bro.
I if y'all spend more money, I'm gonna just stay up until I go to work. Like that ass. But
Oh,
yo, I
hold on,
want to
hold
say
on, hold
shout
on,
to
hold on. I
Scott.
got you right. Hold on.
Oh shit! Now hold on.
Oh,
Yo,
now hold
Scott.
on.
Yo, Scott was funny tonight because he pulled up with the light off, looking like he R&B host, motherfucking Kiss FM. That shit was hilarious.
Smooth, like he about to do the top 10 smooth grooves and shit.
Nah,
Shout out
hold
to
on,
Joey
cause
BK.
I'm
Yo,
looking in the
like,
chat.
yo,
Player one made a good point about Melo. On
right.
Houston, they just wanted him to be a spot up shooter for real. They ain't want him to take no middies. That was crazy.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
LM, remember
because
that's
they
Mike
thought he was
D'Antoni.
washed. That's them telling him, hey, Mello, you're not
But
that guy no more.
them telling Melo not to take middies is wild, bro.
But they told a lot of players
That's
on that
like
team don't take
telling.
middies.
That's like
Me-
saying no barbecue sauce
yeah,
at the
like
cookout or
Melo
some
not to
shit,
take
man.
mid ranges.
Word.
Like
Nigga,
That's like
that's
they
saying,
told
crazy.
CP not to take mid ranges on that team, bro. CP mid range
But
God, don't
but
take mid
easy, I think
ranges.
that's the problem because most of the superstars in the league take mid ranges. I don't
Yeah.
think it take away from the game. I think
Well,
it adds more to it.
you see,
Mello grew up in
No.
that mid range era though. That mid
Yeah,
range era.
Yeah, he
So
grew up
but
it's
in
you
it,
see,
hard.
man.
LM,
Yeah.
now we go to
And
analytics.
he play in the phone booth too.
But
Yeah.
LM, now we go
He
to
mid range
analytics
and he
now. So
play in
if
the
I give
phone
you
booth.
60 shots and you take 62s and I take 63s, I could miss more shots than you, but I could still have more points than you. So now we get analytical with the game.
that's true. But I still think
That's
the mid
true.
range game
He heard some of
is
that.
efficient. Like you can get 30 from the mid range itself.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
LM,
me too. Again,
let me
the three
real
level
quick, Breeze.
scorer
Let me just
thing, they
broach this
always talk
idea.
about that mid range shot.
Real quick, Breeze. Let me just broach this
Okay.
idea. If I give you 6 shots from the mid range and you miss 3, you go 3 for 6, 50%. But then I give you 6 shots from the 3 and you go 2 for 6. Which one is better? Which one did I have to do more work for? Which
What
one
if
was more
I
what if
mean,
efficient in
I
the
feel
I
where
put
you're
game?
it
coming
like
from.
this,
No,
right?
no,
What if you going up? What if?
I get the
Oh, go ahead,
analytic
B.
game, but again, hold on. Let me say this, Ellen. Hold on. Let me just say this real quick. I look at it like this, but when you behind the 3-point line, you got a good 5 feet to work with to score the ball. Right? You're not going to take a 40-footer. You're going to take a 28-footer, the 33-footer. That's just what it is. But with the mid range, you got so much more opportunity to score the ball. Go ahead, Ella. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, but what I was saying was right. What if you're facing a mid range assassin like a DeRozan or whoever that can give you DeRozan has scored 40 from just mid ranges. You know what I'm saying? He scored 30 just off mid on efficiently at that.
Right.
So you talking about, yo, I don't really need the three. I can use the three.
Yeah.
I can put it in my game, but necessarily I operate wherever I'm at on the mid range, and I can still kill you just as easily. Your team gonna have to deal with me from that. Like it is
So
what
so
it is.
so LM, real quick, with that philosophy right
Hold on,
there,
hold on. This is a good conversation,
Now,
man.
yeah, nigga, you gotta keep the stream
Go
going,
ahead,
nigga. You
Easy.
gotta keep the stream fucking going, nigga. That's what's going on. We talking hoop now. We in the we in the basketball conversation now, bro. So real quick, yo, LM. So if we rolling with that,
Go
right?
ahead,
Let's
Easy.
just use DeMar DeRozan for example, right? If we rolling with that, right? For DeMar, right? He's not a great 3-point shooter, and more times than not, he's reluctant to take it. Now he's taking more now, but like he's reluctant to take it. So now, if I know
Hmm.
you're all mid range now, I could develop a scheme because you're going to be the guy, the focal point. Because more times than not, not everybody on the team is looking for mid ranges. So if you're the mid range guy, you're the shot creator. So I could develop a scheme to make you waste shots. I'm not trying to make you I'm not trying to make you have 0 points. I'm trying to make you inefficient as possible because the game, more times than not, is devised with 80 to 90 to 100 shots. 100 shots, that means the game was moving crazy quick or you had a lot of overtime. But if you have 80 shots in the game and I know for a fact, averages up with somewhere between 18 and 22, if I make you go 10 for 22, I did my job. Unless you had a game winner. I did my job.
Hmm.
I did my job.
What
Yeah,
if, so what if I bring up a
easy.
better
I get
player?
what you're
What if I
saying
bring up
about
Shea?
So we
What's the
saw
game
that.
plan for Shea?
So we kind of saw an example of that in last season playoffs against the Mavericks. We could let Shea go off, but we just have to keep him inefficient as possible. If anything, we just gotta be home on the shooters, whatever shooters that they got.
Mm. That is true. Me, but the thing is with me, Easy, I'm reluctant on letting Shea get hot from the mid range because he's not necessarily a really good 3-point shooter either. Like he can take it,
True.
but he's not necessarily a knockdown 3-point shooter either. But if he gets in that mid range area, which he takes a lot, he's dangerous, and
No,
that's where you don't want him to be at.
No, Alam, you absolutely right. But you see,
Mm.
these the conversation about the game now. Which one would you rather have? Amazing superstar that you know more times than not you could give the offense and he could carry the offense in more times than not more respects? Or would you like a team that is, I don't want to make it simple as possible, a team that could all spread out 5 out, could bomb from the 3? Because the talks nowadays is, if you have one superstar, you're putting too much load on that guy. Meanwhile, you have a team that could essentially keep up in the game. Like, for example, our game that we played against OKC, we was in that game because we all bombed from 3. Meanwhile, their guy was going off. But what kept us in the game is us all bombing from 3. Keyword, us all. So Keon Johnson, Zaire Williams, Tyrese Martin, Wolverman, like, these guys, because that's when
Live or
that
die by
offense
the 3.
it get harder to predict that because the shots are coming from everywhere, and for some reason everybody hitting, and the shot that they hitting is the most efficient and effective shot in the game. So now it's hard. That's the conversation in basketball. But I hear you though. I hear your point completely though.
I get what you're saying because
hold on.
usually if you bomb
We
threes, there's more
gotta pick up.
points. So.
Yeah, now we got to pick up this tomorrow. This is a great call. Again.
Hold on. Let me send the super chat. Hold on.
I implore everybody to vote.
Let me send a super chat. You trying to end this bitch? Nigga, hold on. Hold on.
He said,
Nigga, it took you this long to send a damn super chat with your cheap ass?
Yo, nigga, you said the 5. I thought the 5 was gonna be enough. This nigga kept on asking for more. Then Joey said ready, he asked for more, bro. I thought that was
that nigga don't get that. He gotta get all that money, bro. YouTube being stingy.
Nigga, Breezy turning into Joe Sal here, man.
Like you didn't send them bread. Nigga,
No. YouTube is keeping that shit till he meet a quota.
Nah, Breezy turning into Joe Sal here, man. This is a business.
Yeah, YouTube is.
Nah, it is, bro. Go ask Bobby. Go ask Bobby about the YouTube bread.
Listen, right. Let me
YouTube bread.
YouTube, basically they pay you once a month, and they only pay you once a month if you reach the quota. The quota is, for me, I don't know, everybody might be different. Mine's is $100.
Hey, Breeze, don't talk too loud about it, bro, because they might flash you for that shit, bro.
I'm telling people the truth, bro.
Nah. I know, but you probably ain't supposed to, bro. I don't know YouTube.
Breezy sounded like a whistleblower.
So basically, what I'm saying is
stupid whistleblower. That's hilarious.
Right,
this nigga Breezy got the phone tapping shit, man.
So basically, what I'm
saying,
niggas
is wearing wires.
Right, all of it is appreciated, but I don't get to see it unless, like, the Cash App is immediate. It's like working Instacart or some shit. But with the super chats, I don't see it. I might see it. But like with Joey, he just Cash at me. I seen that immediately. You know what I'm saying? But that's
why
what
you're
I was trying to say. I have said it earlier in the stream.
It's in the headline, man. Hey, send that wire, man. Send that wire through, man. Let that wire hit.
You said it's in the headline.
Nigga, I told you from a long time ago, put your Cash App, bro. Nigga, you've been watching Ticket TV for how long, and you haven't put your Cash App, bro?
Hey, Breezy, this is what I'm gonna do for the guys, man. This is what I'm gonna do for the guys. I'm about to get up, but I'm gonna send $10 for 10 more minutes, man. Can we do that?
Nah, nigga, that 10 minutes go for
I gotta get off too,
an hour. Hell no.
He said that's gonna extend to an hour.
guy gotta go to
minutes
work
go for
tomorrow.
20 minutes, man. But
You said what?
I can do 20 more
No,
minutes.
my guy gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yeah,
No, I
he gotta
said,
go to work.
the $10. First off, thank you, Joey.
Bro, that nigga gotta work on a
Yeah,
Saturday. I'm
he
calling
said 10
out.
minutes for
Fuck
an
that.
hour. Like, God damn.
Yo.
I ain't working on no damn Saturday.
I called out Wednesday. I called out Wednesday.
Why would you call out Wednesday, bro? What you doing?
Hey, you know, if Easy was in charge of, if he was running the business, he wouldn't pay his people shit. That man said $10 for an hour.
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga Easy wouldn't pay shit.
You would be a horrible manager.
Right, that's not even minimum wage.
I'd have been like, yo, E, bro, I'm missing my check, bro, from 2 weeks ago. Nigga, bro, you told me you had me. Bro, what happened?
I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, I see everybody. I see everybody
Nigga, E
later.
like, yo, bro,
right,
nah.
Scott.
See what had happened
I'll
was,
see
bro,
y'all later.
I had
All right, later,
to
Scott.
do something
Later,
else with the
Scott.
money.
Everybody.
All
I
right,
gotta
later.
do something else with the money. This nigga E ain't paying me for shit.
Nigga,
I'm like, bro, where my money?
Nigga, that check is in the club right now. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry. My fault.
That
See,
nigga-
bro, how you gonna trick with my money?
I didn't
That
say
nigga-
trick. You see?
That nigga Easy using that nigga
in the
using
club. Why is in the club?
that nigga
Yo,
using
shit happened.
hey Lee, that nigga using child labor, bro, on some Chinese sweatshop type shit.
Yo, you gotta train him from young.
How this nigga gonna put my money? How this nigga gonna put the money he's supposed to give to me in the club? See, I can't see because this nigga got a problem. He gonna go to the club with my money on Thursdays and Fridays, bro.
He
And I
on
gotta
some
find out he in
Ghost from Power
Sapphires or some
Timing,
shit. I'm
man.
like, yo, what the fuck?
You see, you say that now, but if I came through with some good work, you would have never said that shit. You like
He on
that?
some he on Ghost he on
Nigga,
Ghost
the good
Timing,
work
man.
would be my money. What you mean? That's the work. Give me my money.
God damn it, man. All right.
Give me,
If you paying your workers and it's going towards BS.
Give me what I work for, bro. Stop playing.
Nigga, I determine what you work for, bro. You think I determine that shit. I determine that shit. You think you owe
and that's why niggas ain't gonna never put your ass on payroll, bro. Cause you gonna be the nigga fucking up. You gonna be the nigga fucking up the books. See, this is it. You
I
gonna
can
be the
see
nigga messing
Easy
up the
being
books.
like, nah, I deserve a bigger bag than these niggas. I
He
bring
gonna
more
be the
to the
nigga
table.
fucking
You know
up the
what I'm
books,
saying?
bro. While niggas is waiting on their check, bro. A nigga might be down in car insurance. Here, this nigga go, nah. This nigga don't deserve this, man. Let me hold this to the side.
Yeah, because your bitch ass is in the corner trying to rake up the money. You was stealing time, nigga. I
want what the check said. Nigga, what you mean?
I don't care what the check said. I know my eyes told me.
Oh, here this go. Next thing you know, my money is up in the club, my nigga. Some big booty ass chick, bro, got my bread, bro, like in her up on her G-string, bro. Now I gotta go get it back somehow, some way.
Wait, hold on.
Easy out here spoon feeding niggas, man.
Everybody can join the fun, bro. I'm not picky. Everybody can join the fun, bro. You want some fun in this, bro? I'll pass the rock, bro. Come
Easy. If you taking people's checks, we would rather be towards something useful, though.
Bro. No, bro. Let me pick and choose.
You gonna get some money.
Let me pick and choose what to do with my money.
Hold on,
Not you throwing it in the club. Not you throwing it in the club, bro. And then I'll be like, yo, this nigga throwing my bread in the club.
I didn't.
Then I gotta go there and find out.
I just bought 2 bottles in a hookah. That's all I did.
Hold on, yeah. Hold on. Again, I want to say, yo, it's greatly appreciated. Even when y'all not sending cash apps or nothing like that, y'all know I love being here. I love doing the content. But yeah, man, it's late, man. 3 hours. This is a 3-hour stream. It's not like I was doing this after a half hour. That's going corporate.
That's a fact.
Play on. That's going corporate. Play. But yeah, I'm gonna be back tomorrow with more content, man. I'm gonna try to get some sleep before the next game.
Yeah,
you
playing with my money, bro.
But
all right, Breeze.
Yeah, shout out to Joey BK, man. I appreciate that.
I don't like
man.
my
Shout
money being played with.
Easy. Shout out to Easy. Shout out to LF. Shout out to This Is JTV. Shout out to Ice. Shout out to Eskimo. Shout out to Lee 4788. And again, Nets fans is the best
like
fans.
my money being played with at all.
Really soon. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Even my money, bro.